95.5 WSB.
I'm WSB meteorologist Christina Upwards. Mostly cloudy today with a high of 88. Scattered rain showers and thunderstorms for the ride home and into the late night hours. Lows tonight in the low 70s. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, high near 90. An isolated pop-up shower on Friday, otherwise partly cloudy, high 92.
Scattered rain showers moving through the metro area at this hour. It's 87 in Johns Creek and in College Park. It's 85 in Austell. More news at 3:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
These people just make noise and basically waste our time.
Dear members of the media and the public, I welcome you.
Live from the heart of Atlanta, Georgia, and beyond, Hour 1 of the Von Haessler Doctrine begins right now. I am your lovable, huggable radio chat host, Eric Von Haessler. The other voices you hear, why, those are the Doctrinaires. Man of 1,000 voices, Tim Andrews. Lady of 184.7 characters, Autumn Fisher. The man behind the glass, George Clark. And the handsomest producer in all of producery, Jared Yamamoto.
Man, I am feeling great right now, Eric.
Are you feeling renewed?
I'm feeling fantastic.
Are you feeling wonderful?
Wonderful.
Are you feeling awesome?
I'm feeling awesome.
Are
I'm
you feeling over
wonderful.
the top? Are you feeling excited?
I'm excited. I'm all of the emotions after reading this new census
all of
data.
the emotions.
All of the.
What about the downers?
Well, I guess not those emotions.
What about sadness? Are you feeling sadness?
I'm
I
feeling
have that.
Yeah, well, that's what I would call, what you call sadness, I call the Andrews malaise.
Well, I should have had dessert.
Well, why didn't you get dessert?
Well, you know, I ate a lot of chips.
Yeah, you're real crazy about those chips.
Oh, those chips are so good.
At Ted's, so let's get those chips and appetizers. And Tim Andrews becomes like the cop. Like he was like you don't touch. He makes all the rules having to do with the chips.
slapping hands. Hey,
Yeah.
get away from the chips.
What, you're excited because you're younger than me?
Well, not only am I younger than you, but there's new census data that has all the different professions in the U.S. and it has the average age for them.
All of them?
Every profession. And
What?
like a couple of them
Every single profession
Every
there is?
single profession there is.
Fluffer?
Even Fluffer has
What is
everything.
what do they have, like the average age?
It has the average age. And so,
Yeah,
like,
the
what-
average age, what's
Sex
the
slave.
That's voluntary.
yeah. The fluffer, I think, would be, what do you think,
General
average age?
prefer.
38? They're too old to be in the movie, but they can't be so old that, they can't fluff.
Well, they gotta have a degree of attractiveness.
Then they have to have a degree from an Ivy League.
Yeah.
You don't want just
Fluffer you.
I'm an Eli. I go to Yale.
Fluffer you. It's right next to McDonald's University. Yes. By the way, I didn't mean that for any potential advertisers.
I don't think you have to worry
that guy,
about
Jim
that.
McDonald. Yeah. Anyway, go ahead.
I found
Guys.
out that in our profession, the average talk show host, their age is 58 years old.
Yeah.
I'm like an infant. George Clark
Are you
is
a
like
talk
still
show
in the
host?
womb.
That, Autumn, brings up a good point. Are you a
Technically,
talk
yes.
show host?
I host my own show.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he does a show on, I believe it's Tuesday mornings. Is it not?
That'd be Saturday nights. It's
Saturday.
called the
I
Nightcap.
knew it was-
Yamamoto Farm Report.
That's right. Yeah, he lets you listen. You're going to know Monday morning's opening pig futures on Saturday.
I
Uh-huh.
have got you.
Yeah, because this guy.
Farmer's Almanac, I've
Now,
got you.
will you trust it coming from basically a radio infant? I don't know. That's up to you. Do you think this guy's not experienced enough with pigs futures to? What are pig futures? What
much
is the
they're gonna-
future of a pig?
about
I'd say
pig-
not bright.
It's about like pork prices.
Pork
right.
belly.
I
Going up.
know. I know what it is. I was being rhetorical.
Bacon's
I
up
was a
$1.50.
I just think a pig's future is probably,
Bleak.
death. Ham.
Not every pig.
Ham, I guess, would be the pig. Most pigs' future is ham. Sooner or later, do any animals in the wild ever die of old age? I don't think they ever do.
Yes, of course.
Like it's slow and something else eats them.
Butterflies.
Butterflies
They
are
live
free.
a week.
Yeah, but
Fly away.
They die of old age.
Do butterflies die of old age?
Yeah.
Don't they get eaten by some bird or something?
Sometimes, but usually they die of old age.
What? They just
Usually-
flap
how do you-
well,
where
yeah,
is-
well, they
where's
just
this coming
flap it
from?
along and they have a heart attack and they go, and they fall down to the
Eventually,
ground.
what happens is all of their little their wings start to disintegrate as they get older and older.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Monarchs fly all the way to Canada, then they fly all the way to Mexico,
Mexico.
And then they
and
die.
fly all the way back
That's
and
right.
lay eggs, and they're done.
Why do they do
They're-
that? Why do they do that?
I don't
They
know.
just
I
like
never
They all
thought-
hang out in trees and like cluster
Yeah.
together and
What do you think they're
hang,
talking about? I think they're gossiping about
Yeah, there's a
about
milkweed
Trump.
shortage. Milkweed shortage. I blame it on Trump. You know. Well, a lot of times the sprays are killing the monarchs.
Are we losing our monarch
We are.
butterflies?
We
We're
are,
losing
yeah.
our monarchs.
Oh, damn it.
Really, the only
I don't want to lose them.
Plant milkweed in your yard.
What is milkweed?
That's what they
So
lay
weed
their eggs
made
on.
of
It's
milk?
That's what they
it's
eat.
what they
super
eat.
high.
Yeah. I think I got that from the dispensary. Milkweed. Man, this
2%.
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the weak stuff. You got to get
No, you got to go whole.
whole milkweed.
You got to go.
I prefer
Whole-
raw.
Yeah.
well, you're not Amish, so sorry.
We had during lunch today with, and by the way, we've had 3 in a row, and thanks to everybody, we had 3 in a row.
Thanks to Richard, JR, and Chris.
Today for the Children's Healthcare of Atlanta, and they pay good money to Children's Healthcare of Atlanta to have lunch with us, and we did all 3 of them this week, and so I want to mention them and say thank you very much. And we have a live lounge this weekend. Friday, which Autumn has decided she's not attending. So
What?
yeah, we asked her to attend, and she's like, no, I'm not going to. No, she'll be there.
Do not put that on
She'll-
me, Ricky Bobby.
She'll be there by video. You'll be on the screens
The entire time,
the
too.
entire time. By the way, I said, let Autumn know that she's going to be on
No one's
the
told
screen.
me until just now.
Is she on
I'm
the jam?
telling you. Who's higher up than me? I'm telling
No,
you
but
right
you're
now.
saying I made
Wait a minute.
made sure that she knows.
I literally had the walkthrough 10 minutes ago. And you're just
Oh,
like,
okay.
hey, nobody told me. All right, well,
Yeah,
I'm
you're
telling
gonna be
you
on
right
the
now.
entire
It just
time.
happened.
I'm just saying I don't get told
Yeah,
stuff.
it's a weird thing with you, though. Maybe you don't get told stuff, but also you obsess on that a little bit too
I don't
much.
obsess.
No, but why am I always out of the loop? I don't know.
Because I'm always out of the loop.
You're in a closet in Baltimore. That might have something to do with it. It's quite
Yeah,
possible.
but whose job
Don't
is it to
say
let me
that.
know stuff's going on?
Is-
There's a whole calendar that nothing's on except that
Dr. Joe's on today.
That's right.
Dr. Joe's is on every Wednesday. That's the only thing in the calendar, except for sometimes Jared's dentist appointments.
That's
that end
right.
up on the wrong calendar. So I know when he's like getting his boat out of the slip, but I don't know when we're having days off.
oh,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I know what you're saying, but
All right.
hey, we improvise anyway. It doesn't matter. You just show up, lock in, and
I
just
don't
go
mind
with the
showing
flow.
up.
Wear
But
a
if
little
nothing's
makeup.
gonna happen, then it sucks to like not know that.
You hear this,
Clean
ladies?
up on Friday.
You hear this,
okay?
ladies and gentlemen?
This is the true
This
meaning
is
of
what's going on.
gaslighting.
This is what's going on.
It's like, why are you upset by this thing that is
In the
bothersome?
ear, all the yappity, oh.
You had a break from that from your wife being out of town, and now you got to deal with it on the show.
My second wife,
Your-
Autumn
your
Fisher.
stepwife.
My stepwife, Autumn. My stepwife and stepdaughter.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of freaky.
That's all right.
It's kind of freaky.
Great movies, though.
Yeah, fantastic.
Stay
Good.
away from the dryer.
Ours were done by the
Get stuck
Farrelly
in there.
sisters. They're a little different, but the movies were pretty darn good. But yeah, Autumn's the daughter I never wanted. So we have that relationship. Well, I will make sure I'm not on the Google Calendar. I've never signed up for Google
I know,
Calendar.
but you're not. You don't participate in that kind of thing. Whereas I need
Yeah.
to know when things happen.
Yeah, I don't care. I like, I like to show up and just, it's like, oh, I didn't realize there was gonna be a train wreck today. Well, isn't that interesting? Everything
Yeah, but at
is
least the train wreck. To
whack.
show
Excuse
up
me.
when there's no
Yeah,
train.
let's hold on. Let's point our fingers and laugh at Autumn. She said train whack.
Train whack.
Ah,
You
yeah.
loser.
There's a train wreck. I gotta know.
She's like hotter than everybody.
Oh yeah. She's becoming a star. She's becoming a star.
Become a star. She's a star.
All right, hit the.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know he's becoming. Trump is getting a little bit of that Pelosi thing going.
Every once in a while, he keeps it in check a little
Yeah.
bit.
And
But
then
every once in a while, it slips out when he's like a little succession.
She's a beautiful lady down there in Crawford.
I love the show Succession.
Succession is probably the closest she'll get to real life. It's sort of something like that.
All right.
Is this Trump or Rich Voss, the comedian from New York City?
That's both.
Trump Voss.
Isn't Trump being played by Rich Voss?
This is comedian Rich Voss, and I'm playing Donald Trump. If anybody knows who Rich Voss is, it sounds just like him.
Anybody who likes good touring comedians knows who Rich Voss is. So, yeah, play that celebratory music because as America, we got something to celebrate. We live in a country where it never stops, ladies and gentlemen. The excellence. We always top ourselves. And today we have topped ourselves because today we are no longer $36 trillion in debt. Oh, hell no. We don't stop. We're Americans. We are now $37 trillion in debt. Woo-hoo.
This is a good thing.
Of course it is. You know, the interest on that, the deficit is basically what we have to pay. Like when you're not paying off your credit card and you pay the minimum.
Yeah.
The interest. Yeah. Well, you as taxpayers, me as well. I tried to get out of it, but it turned out that there was no carve out for host. I have to pay taxes too. Yeah. The interest charge, the deficit, $291 billion.
Can we just declare bankruptcy? What would happen?
Nobody would ever work with us again. I think that you'd lose your credit. It's a very weird thing. You find out that a lot of the debt we owe to ourselves.
Exactly.
So it's
and
the
that doesn't make any
future.
sense.
So it's the future. And the problem is, like, maybe you could declare bankruptcy, but then nobody would ever buy treasuries again, because the thing about it is when you buy government treasuries and things like that, it's supposed to be the safest bet, right? You're not getting the greatest return, but you know that you're not getting any less than this, right? If we defaulted on our own T-bills,
sure,
I think then nobody would ever trust them again, and then we could never use them.
Okay,
in that
outside
way.
of that,
well, there's
what if we took out all of the debt that we owe ourselves? Because I watched like a video trying to explain how that worked, and I thought,
were you drunk when you were watching
I can figure this out.
Were you
Like,
drunk when you were watching it?
No, I'm not
Okay.
drunk. But like, it really is like we print the money, and then it's distributed, and then we can borrow some of that money.
Yeah, but we print the money. What we do is we print, most of it is treasury notes, right? And so what we do is we print the money that backs the notes from the future that we're...
So it's made up. That's nothing.
The whole economy's made up. Everything's made
but
up.
this is literally like tangible paper money. Can't we
Right.
just say, okay, we don't owe ourselves anymore? Bing
No,
bong,
because
did it.
because somebody else is investing. You would collapse the market on whatever instruments you're using. I think it's mostly T-bills, but I could be wrong. Whatever instruments that we're using, if you default on it, then they're not valid anymore, and then so you can never use them again. I mean, nobody's ever going to buy them. So no, it's not a good idea. It's not a good idea to default. Well, but I don't know what is ever going to be done about this, because
there can't ever be anything done.
Sure, there can, but you'd have to have politicians. You got to deal with Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security. That's huge.
And the military.
And the military. Do we really need to spend $1 trillion a year because we want to protect an island off the shore of China? $1 trillion a year.
There's that. There's loans that are backed. That shouldn't be given out. Also,
If every taxpayer in the United States wrote a check for $323,053,
no, nobody's going to do that. By the way, that includes infants.
No, that's for every
just
taxpayer.
taxpayer.
If you wanted to
Okay.
count the infants, debt per citizen, $108,500.
Oh, look at that. Make those kids pay.
Yeah, the kids need to pay.
that's you.
They
It's not
get-
just.
They get free schooling. Make those
Yeah,
kids
it's time
pay.
they pull their weight.
That's right.
I can barely get them to take out the trash.
Yeah, and they're all, if you look at kids, they're giving the least to society,
hands down,
and then they're complaining the most.
Well, that's why they should be able to vote.
What?
They should let them vote.
I think so. Why not?
At 15.
Vote
They
for
can't
Elmo.
do any worse than the adults have been doing
Sure.
over the last 40
Your
years.
son would vote for cars.
Yeah.
Don Cars, he's pretty good.
My little niece Vivian was born
Chris
last
Carr's
week.
going to be up for grabs.
Oh, yeah.
My niece Vivian was born last week. I think she should write a check for $108,500 to help this country.
Let's go.
Now
Hey.
listen, just like children who go to school and sign a loan when they're 17 years old, let's let other kids, little kids, let's get loans from them, and then they'll pay off the debt.
Well, they're the ones who are going to have to look. They're the ones we're stealing from. So
Same thing. So
yeah.
like we're talking about we've purchased futures from ourselves,
Yeah.
right? So we've loaned ourselves that money from the future.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just do the same thing to kids because what precedent have we set?
I think that we can get them started with. You like ice cream? All right, you got to pay for it. Every bit of ice cream you
I
get.
don't have any. I'll ask my mom.
Well, no, okay, I'll tell you what. Is that there's the lawn needs mowing, so you can get paid in this world
never
for doing
mind.
things.
Do you have a robot mower?
Yeah, you can. We can't even motivate you to mow the lawn.
Yeah. Hey,
Oh, Autumn. Good callback.
wow,
Well,
it
Eric-
really bothers you
Eric
that I
can
don't mow
write-
my own lawn.
he can
doesn't
write
it?
this
I'm
check.
an old man, you know. You
You
go out
absolutely
there.
can mow your lawn.
But he
I've
can
mowed
write this
my
check.
own lawn for many years. Well, yes,
You did?
I did.
When? Because I remember back in 2000, I was helping you write checks to your lawn people.
I don't know what you're talking about. What were you saying, Jared?
I'm saying Eric can write this check, so you're exempt. You don't need to be able to worry about what other people
I
think.
can't write that check.
Sure you can.
People have it like I'm some kind of megalomania.
Rich fella?
Mansionite.
On net worth.
I am. Look, I am. This is what I am. Relatively well off.
Hang on, Eric Von Hessler.
I'm not
net worth.
rich
Let me-
like, you
let me
know.
find this
We
here.
just redid our bathroom. We got a
Oh,
hot tub.
God forbid a guy entertain the Metro Atlanta area since 1998, and he can afford to renovate his bathroom, for heaven's
Yep.
sakes.
Money bags over here.
What's wrong with the toilet you had?
Yeah.
It's all nice
Just
now.
good American toilet. You
Yeah.
should
I says to
roll up
my
your
wife,
sleeves and fix it.
I said I want my bathroom to be like at a W hotel, and that's what I have.
So you got the barn door?
It looks no, I didn't get the barn door, but it looks well. There is a door, but I made them put a lock on it.
Okay.
I'm like, there's a lock on this thing. I don't know what it is
But
about
barn doors
America.
are so like you can there's smells and sounds.
No, this is just inside of mine. This is
just
just
part
the
of the
toilet part
experience.
of the bathroom area.
Oh, not the wash closet or whatever, water closet.
Yeah, I think it is. It's like it's
open it
all
up.
by itself. Once you're in that room, it's just you and the toilet.
That's so. I always thought those were so strange. They're like these tiny, skinny little rooms,
Yeah.
right inside of the regular bathroom.
Yeah, so I don't get any defecation debris on my toothbrush.
Smart.
That's when I thought that I'd made it. I thought like, okay, now you've made it, Eric, because you can go into another room in your bathroom and all the smells will be captured there. And when you flush the toilet, none of that is going to land over on your toothbrush by the sink. And I lived most of my life where the sink and the toilet were not too far apart. So once I got that separation,
helps that.
You made
I
it.
thought to myself, yeah, it's still pushing. The lid makes it worse because
What? No.
no, because the lid puts more pressure and it comes shooting out the sides.
Oh, no.
with more power. Like when you hold the water, like
You
when
need to go see a doctor.
when you hold
Not a vacuum seal.
when you hold your yes, when you drop the lid down and you flush it, the little areas on the side where the air
This is
comes
how
out.
they sold you this something with your bathroom.
I think you need to see a doctor, man. Are you
I'm
good?
very confused. There's holes. There's spaces in between it.
Yeah,
If it
that's
was a
where the
vacuum,
air
then
comes
yes,
out.
It would push out
No,
because
that's
the
where
only
the air.
place for it
Listen,
to
I
go.
know what I'm talking about.
Can
You
afford
people-
that super sucking toilet.
I guess if you if you
What
live in
you're
an
gonna need
apartment,
is
you
this
wouldn't know about
expensive
these kind of
toilet.
bathrooms.
But-
Sink is my toilet.
See?
For dudes, the world is your toilet.
Yeah, it is.
Not for me because I'm shy kidney, so I'm not a guy who's like
What if there's no one around?
Well, then I'm not shy because no one's around. So yeah,
I'm saying if you're
I'm in
outside.
the woods,
Yeah.
I can go out in the woods.
Strangely, when you
There's
type
a
in
raccoon watching you.
Yeah, I start thinking, oh, those trees are talking.
the owls,
You can see me.
I've listened to Hemispheres.
Mm-hmm.
I know these trees talk.
Mm-hmm. And they go to war. And
Yeah.
when you type in
Nice
Eric
shot.
Von Hessler net worth, it does say one of the top stories that comes up is, according to Forbes, these are the 10 richest Georgians. I haven't clicked the link yet, but the fact that you're connected to that is
No,
interesting.
my name's not going to come up there. What, it'd be like David Perdue and me? No, I don't think that's going to happen. First of all, who the richest, like locally, I would say, that are still on the air? Bert's the richest. Although he had to deal with a divorce, so I don't know what that did to
What
the
about
money.
Maybe not
Tad?
as much.
What about Tad?
Ted's all right. Ted's doing
I
all
got
right.
mailbox money.
Yeah, Tad's doing all right.
Drex is rich.
He's got a nice
Well, he's a
place
robot.
in Buckhead.
Yeah.
I would say out of the people that are on the air right now, my guess would be that Bert is Ryan
Aaron.
Cameron still doing it.
I don't know.
He's pretty rich.
Could
I think.
Aaron be pretty?
Aram?
yeah, buddy, I'm loaded.
Yeah,
'Cause, I mean, he's like a legacy.
But I'm not
person
talking about
at
that. I'm not
WSH.
talking about wealth accumulating. I'm talking about who's making the most money.
Oh,
Huh? Well,
I do pretty good.
okay, all right. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to leave you out
that's
there.
true.
I mean, I eat a lot of apple tartlets. I mean, if you can make the same claim.
Okay, I'm not. This
He can
wasn't.
afford the apple tartlet.
Yeah, that's my guess. My guess is it would be Burt. But then again, he had to probably give away a bunch of his money in a divorce, so I don't know what that did to him. But that guy was. I went to his house once. It was like a McMansion. It was like, you know. He
Don't
was.
forget English Nick. English Nick's loaded too.
Well, English Nick's got 19 jobs. So not
He's
when
got
you
that
put it all
karaoke-
together.
Karaoke money.
Yeah.
It's true. Big karaoke.
Don't got karaoke money. I never.
Are you really rich, English Nick?
I do all right.
I didn't realize that you had so much money. What are you, like a multimillionaire?
I'm almost a billionaire from all the karaoke.
And he lives humbly, so he just gets to keep
Oh,
his
don't rub it in your
millions.
face, do I?
No, those are the great rich people, by the way. And then we used to have a lot more people that would be like really rich. It was always, isn't it always cool? Like when somebody's driving like a, not a clunker, but you know, not a new car, not a special.
regular
And then you find
person's
out,
car.
and so he goes,
Like a 2015 Jeep Wrangler.
Hey, yeah. So, oh, that guy's in, and then so, no, he's a multimillionaire. Is that always impressive? Feels like
I feel like
the
Keanu
guy's-
Reeves is this person.
Maybe.
Because you know he does he gives away a lot of his money for charity, and he's very humble and yeah.
I don't think giving money away to charity. Sometimes people do it for vanity purposes.
Oh no, but he does it it's you should look him
Oh.
up. He's actually like a really
Like me, I do that too.
Keanu Reeves has several Ferraris, a Bugatti, and a Porsche
you can
911.
afford. Hey,
Did you read that in the jerk report?
I get it every day.
By the way, there's somebody on from 9 to 11 every night that
yeah, but
makes
you're
quite a bit of money.
syndicated.
Doesn't
You're
matter.
set. Doesn't
Don't on the air.
count. You
It
don't
counts.
count.
I'm on the air. I'm on the air.
Doesn't count. You're a TV star. You just
I
like
wipe my butt with $100 bills.
You got to make sure that you
kid. Autumn would like to clean those.
Come and get them.
got to
Yeah,
take care of Ainsley. Make sure that everything's going
Oh,
well.
She's
right.
fine.
Don't
She's
start
got her
trouble.
own. Listen here.
Why is he always trying to start
He's always
trouble?
trying to get in the middle.
Yeah, like I go after
just
like
saying.
somebody's. You know, he's always got to go for that thing. Like you know, listen.
Anyway,
I
I
want
gotta
them
go.
to be happy.
They're in love. All right.
I want
Shut
the
up.
Hannity house to be happy.
Sarah A. Carter's on the other
Shut up.
line. I gotta go. I don't know what she wants.
Oh yeah, Newt Gingrich is on line 4.
He's having a rough time. Gonna have Lindsey Graham on tonight to talk about how important it is that we defeat Putin and Ukraine.
Oh man, I saw the headlines there. It's like Zelensky, they're all Europe doesn't know what to do. They want this war to go on forever. I'll talk about this when we get back. I don't want responsible Trump with Putin. I want impulsive Trump.
We got a deal.
Yeah, I want impulsive Trump with Putin.
Dave Baker here for Cool Ray Heating and Cooling. It's August, which means school is back in session. Hey kids, remember homework? Cool Ray will help keep you cool while you study at home. Right now, Cool Ray is offering up to $2,250 back in rebates and free installation with the purchase of a complete Carrier system. You know, proper insulation is like a summertime sidekick for your HVAC, keeping cool air in and hot air out. Simply go to coolray.com to book your appointment today. Cool Ray and Carrier. Turn to the experts.
EMC Security.
When an alarm goes off at your home, every second counts. With EMC Security's remote video monitoring, once your alarm is triggered, our team can instantly monitor cameras you give us access to, assess the situation, and send appropriate information to first responders. Get real peace of mind whether you're home or away. Get a free quote on video monitoring today at emcsecurity.com.
EMC Security. Smart protection for a safer tomorrow.
When it comes to your home, quality is crucial. Trust the Plus. Painting Plus. The Plus means siding, gutters, windows, decks, porches, roofing, and of course, painting.
Hi, I'm Charlie, owner of Painting Plus and the Plus family of businesses. Quality comes first. We have the most experienced exterior craftsmen in the industry.
If your home's exterior has it, the Plus can improve it. Painting Plus. Siding, gutters, windows, decks, porches, roofing, and more. Trust the Plus. PaintingPlus.com.
If you're looking for an exceptional Swiss timepiece, visit Terra Fine Jewelry today. They have exceptional Swiss watches from Tag Heuer and the finest selection in Atlanta of pre-owned Rolex. It's where I've been shopping for over 25 years. Terra Fine Jewelry in Beaufort.
Attention men, does ED and PE have you down? Well, great news. Choice Men's Health has the latest breakthrough treatments that can get you up and running. Meet the specialist who is dedicated to helping you perform better than ever in the bedroom.
Hi, I'm Dr. Katz, Chief Medical Director at Choice Men's Health. Our custom treatment plans have a 98% success rate at improving ED and PE on your very first visit, even if Viagra and Cialis have failed. Regardless of your age and medical history, we are here and dedicated to help you regain your love life.
Don't wait. Call Choice Men's Health now. We are so confident we can help. For a limited time, we're offering to cover your first treatment for free. Call 404-400-1170. Call now to claim your free treatment. 404-400-1170. Results guaranteed on your first visit or it's free. 404-400-1170. Choice Men's Health, the only choice for your health.
It's time to take advantage of Zerorez Carpet Cleaning's Back to School BOGO sale. For a limited time, when you get 2 rooms of carpet cleaned, you'll get 2 more rooms cleaned absolutely free. That's right, 4 clean rooms for the price of 2. Just mention WSB Radio when you schedule and be sure to use promo code BOGO at ZerorezAtlanta.com. Hurry, this offer won't last long. That's ZerorezAtlanta.com. Zerorez, spell it backwards or forwards, it's the right way to clean.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 3:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News sponsored by Vincent Financial. Our top local story, a woman accused in the brutal murder of her girlfriend 18 years ago is now facing charges in Fulton County. District Attorney Fonnie Willis says they believe Angel Thompson dismembered 24-year-old Nicole Alston in 2007 and left her body inside a burning bag in Troup County.
I've been doing this now 29 years. July was 29 years. Most of it has been spent in the criminal law. This is by far one of the top 3 gruesome cases.
Thompson is also accused of stealing Alston's identity for 8 years after the murder. New information this hour on a fatal hit and run in Marietta. Police tell us the suspect's vehicle is a 2019 to 2022 Chevy Silverado truck. The driver's accused in the death of 36-year-old Terrell Loudermilk of Chattanooga, Tennessee. Officer Chuck McPhillamy with Marietta Police says Loudermilk and the driver of another semi-truck were involved in an accident near South Marietta Parkway early this morning.
The truck drivers exited their vehicles, and tragically, one of those drivers was struck and killed by a passing motorist.
Anyone with information is asked to call Marietta Police. A mother, father, and child are killed when a tree falls on their car during heavy rain and flooding in Tennessee. A spokesperson with the Hamilton County Office of Emergency Management says it happened early this morning when saturated ground caused a large tree to fall in the Chattanooga suburb of East Ridge. As Tropical Storm Erin continues moving through the Atlantic Ocean, meteorologist Rob Marciano says it could become a major hurricane.
Over the next 2 days, probably by Friday, we'll look for it to be our first hurricane of the Atlantic season. And then as we head towards Saturday and Sunday, to Category 3 status. So that's a major hurricane.
WSB meteorologist Christina Edwards is not expecting Erin to make landfall in the U.S. You can read more on her blog at WSBradio.com. And it's now 3:32, and it's time for live team coverage of traffic and weather in the 24-hour traffic center. Alex Williams.
All lanes being held right now toward downtown I-20 westbound, just past Glenwood Avenue, exit number 61. They're moving to crash off to the right. Hopefully those lanes are going to reopen any second now. Now eastbound, we've had a crash working in the HOV lane, 20 eastbound approaching Candler Road, exit number 65. Few brake lights there. And if you're traveling downtown, it is a packed house southbound from the 85-400 merge. No relief till you get down to I-20. Northbound slows University Avenue up into Midtown. And heads up, looks like a gas leak shutting down a good chunk of Ponce de Leon Avenue in both directions near Oakdale Road. You can use DeKalb Avenue as an alternate. Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
This is WSB meteorologist Christina Upwards. Mostly cloudy, hot and humid with a high of 88. Watching for scattered rain showers and thunderstorms later this evening into the late night hours. Lows tonight settling to the low 70s. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, high near 90. Hot and humid for Friday, high 92.
Scattered rain showers now on Storm Tracker radar. It's 84 in Brookhaven, also 84 in Douglasville, 90 in Beaufort. More news at 4. 4 o'clock, breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Hey, y'all, it's Belinda Skelton for Four Seasons Home Care. As many of you know, I lost both my parents recently, but I'm so thankful they were able to finish their lives at home where they wanted to be. And Four Seasons Home Care was so helpful to my family throughout the process. I get emails from listeners all the time and why I trusted Four Seasons Home Care. They tell me I don't want just anyone to care for my parents. Well, of course you don't. So here's why I work with Four Seasons Home Care. This is a real family-owned company. They vet and hire every single one of their caregiving specialists, and they don't farm out the care to contractors, and they're not some national corporation. So here's my advice, folks. Call Four Seasons Home Care and just start the conversation. Do your homework. This is a huge decision. It's a 100% free call that can change everything. Google Four Seasons Home Care Atlanta. That's Four Seasons Home Care Atlanta.
In St. Pete, Clearwater, you can chill by the crystal clear Gulf.
And stroll downtown St. Pete's galleries and murals.
And hang with the locals on the Skyway Fishing Pier.
And escape to secluded white sand beaches.
Secluded, huh?
Yeah, and they're spectacular.
And then grab a sandwich at the grouper capital of the world.
And maybe a nightcap at a rooftop bar with sunset views.
Okay, just a short drive away, you'll find just what you're looking for.
And then some.
Book your summer getaway at visitspc.com.
Got a leaky pipe? Trouble with your AC? Ace Hardware Home Services is right around the corner with trusted pros to fix it. From plumbing to heating and cooling, we'll keep your home running smoothly all year long. Get help today at acehardwarehomeservices.com.
Men, trouble in the bedroom? Not anymore. Priority Men's Medical Center restores your love life in just one visit. Their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE. Here's a specialist in men's health.
I'm Dr. Simovitz. Have Viagra or Cialis let you down? Priority Men's Medical Center offers the most effective treatments that eliminate ED and PE, with men lasting longer than ever. 98% of patients see instant results on their first visit.
Priority Men's Medical Center's breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, regardless of age or medical history. Your consultation and first treatment are free. You'll see instant results in the office. Plus, qualified patients get their testosterone checked free. Call 404-885-8885. 404-885-8885. To restore your love life in just one visit, call now. 404-885-8885.
I like this. Makes me want to dance.
Baby. Yeah, is this Moby?
Primitive Radio Gods.
Oh, yeah. It's enjoyable. Everybody, where you are right now, get up and just shake your booty,
What
man.
if you're on 400?
I don't care. Pull over. Pull over the side of the road. Or maybe you're already on the side of the road while the hero guy's changing your tire. Just shake that tail feather.
Looking forward to the next traffic report.
They call it the hospitality highway for a reason. I want to see myself some booty shaking. We don't have enough booty shaking in America in 2025.
Hang on, I'm going to pull my truck over, get out and twerk.
Yeah.
Have you been to the club lately?
I don't go to clubs.
I would say there's plenty of booty shaking.
Clubs scare me.
Have you been to a club lately,
I
Jerry?
have.
Oh, what?
Yeah?
Yeah, the cidery.
I checked out the new MJQ in downtown.
I like how's the new MJQ in
How's
downtown?
Bulldogs?
I liked it. I've not gone to Bulldogs.
Why not?
See what she did there?
It's a sports bar.
I'll tell you why, because he's a homophobe.
That's right.
Aha.
I just haven't been
He's
invited.
a hater.
I
That's
haven't
why.
been invited.
Oh, is it an invite?
You know what? If Autumn were
Let
in
me tell you
town
something.
and she
Jared-
invited me to Bulldogs,
Jared
I would go.
You know what I mean.
Jared Yamamoto, you walk in that front door on a Friday night, you're going to be the most popular dude in the place.
I guarantee it.
I tell you, kid.
You're going to like the way it feels. I guarantee it.
Oh, what do we have?
You want this
to
open,
do open mics?
You want
or-
this open mic here, right?
We only
It
have three.
Seems like you're curious about this open mic because I don't think I
I'm
understand.
curious about a lot of things in this world.
I don't think I understand.
Some
Go
of
to
them,
Bulldogs.
Some of them I talk about openly. Yes.
Hey, EVH. Don't worry, you're not going to wake up one day and think that girls are yucky or something like that.
Huh?
Huh?
What's he referring to?
Yeah, don't worry about it, Eric. It happened to me, but you don't got to worry about it.
First of all, girls are kind of yucky.
I mean, humans are kind of yucky.
Yes, I would say that. That's what I mean to say. I find human beings to be somewhat gross.
Hey, EVH, don't worry. You're not going to wake up one day and think that girls are yucky or something
They're all
like
yucky.
that.
All these people with their make. Have you heard this? Like, what is it called? Like LA10. Autumn, are you familiar with this LA10 stuff that's going on with the makeup influencers and?
No.
So all this whole industry with the makeup look it up, Autumn, because I think that'd be something maybe you would. I think that people just need to understand something. 95% of us are kind of ugly.
Aw.
Come on, don't respond that way. I'm saying
kinda.
There's like 5% of people who are just like unbelievably good looking, and everybody else is just kind of everybody else just kind of has a thing.
We're
just
just as God made us, sir.
You're taking me the wrong way. I'm saying it's a good thing. People should relax. We're all kind of. There's always something. Is it the nose a little too big?
Okay.
Oh, the
So
ears
it's
a
not-
little too big. It's just like, stop.
It's
with
just a
it.
style.
Yeah, but it's a style where they try to you look completely different than the way that you look in real life.
Well, sure. I mean, you are trying to. If okay, so a New York 10 is more of a high fashioned look, right? Like
Okay.
a cleaner, not like a no makeup look.
Mm-hmm.
An LA 10 is like more beachy, tanned,
Right.
some makeup, maybe even like that plastic surgery look. And then
Which
like a
is
Miami
so
10
attractive.
is curvy and maybe a BBL
Oh yeah.
and like lashes.
Autumn's a Crofton 10.
Yeah, Autumn
Hell
is
yeah.
Crofton 10.
But a New York 4.
In that bar.
They call sexy and pasty.
I've seen a couple of these TikToks with these LA 10s where they're worried because they moved to an area where there's a big SEC school,
Right.
and all of the SEC girls that are going through sororities and stuff are very pretty.
Yeah.
And they're like, I have to step up my game as an LA 10 because of this SEC sorority.
Really?
life."
You have to step up your game? I have to look completely like somebody else. Isn't it weird if you go home with somebody who looks like one thing and then in the morning you turn over and it's like no, it's not even like they would be ugly. It would just be like, this is not the same person. I think we saw it once with was it Kylie Kardashian or who's the younger one? The one
Kendall.
Whatever.
Kendall Jenner or whatever. Like, have you ever seen her without makeup? Mm-hmm. She looks like Drew Barrymore as younger. Like she looks nothing like what she looks like, and her real look is she just looks normal. It's not like she looks disgusting.
No, because also the pictures that you see of her are retouched and curated, except for the Getty images. If you want to see what these celebrities actually look like at these
Getty.
events, you have to look at the Getty images because they don't edit them.
I like that. I just think it's a sickness. I really do. And I thought the promise of the millennials when they came along, and now the Gen Zers behind them, the promise was, beautiful at any size. People. It turns out they're just as narcissistic as any other, and most of them are just like every generation before them. Basically, people are having sex with the best-looking person that would say yes.
We learn from the best
Which
generation.
is how it's always been, is it not?
We learn from the best generation.
Yeah. But,
the
well,
boomers?
wasn't the promise going to be that, we're not like you. We understand that beauty is
Now
from
that
the
was
inside.
when they were young and naive.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
Now
you
they're
get-
old and naive.
Well, now they're old, and it's like, I mean, listen, just like everything else, the majority of people are not.
Are you knitting?
Yeah.
Are you knitting something for me? I really feel like I'm the teacher. It's like, are you chewing gum? Do you have gum for everybody?
Yeah, check it out.
I don't mind, but are you? What are you?
It's good.
She's making herself some underpants.
You need to go
Finally,
back-
they're gonna fit.
You need to go back on that Monjaro or whatever. Those are some big panties right there.
I got a baby shower on Sunday, and I'm trying to make this blanket.
Is Jared going to be there?
All 80 people.
Probably. He's
I
so all
feel
over
like
the
it.
place.
I feel like it with my streak of baby showers that's going on.
For real.
Streak.
When
You have to
is
go to
this
more
baby
than one.
shower?
Oh, my, he's gone to like
I've
six.
gone to like 6 this year.
Opt out.
Sad.
I know. I don't.
Sad.
I don't think
PWs,
I've been
man.
to 6 in my life.
PW.
It's a new thing. It's millennial women and Gen Z women. They want to have the men a part of it. It's a couples baby, baby shower.
You know what they really, really, really want that they can't say?
What?
A man who puts his foot down and stands his ground. They'll act like they're angry, but they'll actually walk away thinking, you know what? My man's stronger than the others. And I'm just realizing something as a woman. That still matters to me. Even though my sociology professors told me that it didn't, I actually like the fact that my man stood his ground and said, enjoy that baby shower. I'll see you when it's over.
Even for me, like at this baby shower I went to this past weekend, after about 2
Was it a blast? Did you do the thing with the baby bottles and the...
No. There was no games, which I was thankful for.
Did you strip?
No stripping or anything.
Yeah, did you do your fireman routine?
But after
here's my hose.
After 2 hours, you just don't know what to do anymore. Like you've socialized.
Because you're not supposed to be there.
I know, right?
No, but not just that. No, but even for women, you said that it was going to be like 4 hours long.
Yeah,
That's
after 2 hours, I didn't know what to do.
long.
I did no
If
idea
you
what
want
to
to
do.
hang out because you're family and it ends up being like you're there for 4 or 5 hours, that's different. But the shower itself should be an hour and a half.
You say you didn't know what to do. I know what to do. Leave.
But they're like family. So they're very close friends. Are like family.
No, the family.
Like or
are. You know what that means?
I mean, they're basically family.
If they're basically family, if they're like family, well, then they're stuck with you no matter what your behavior is. So he's the guy who leaves. Look at Tim Andrews. He's the guy who leaves.
I don't do that anymore.
You can still do what they call it, the Irish dip.
Irish goodbye.
Yeah. You look around.
Oh, it's good.
I like that. It's like mashed potatoes.
No, it's good.
And beer.
Yeah. And there's some au jus. Yeah, the beer au jus.
Yes.
You dip it in that.
Oh, it's got some good Guinness.
The Irish dip.
And you know what they do? They take it away before you're finished.
Yeah. You've had enough.
I've been plenty of times. I'm like, oh yeah, Tim's here. He's right over. Oh, well, he was.
Yeah, it was like 20 years ago.
20.
It was 2006.
You know,
almost
if you
20
wrote
years
the
ago.
forward of your own book, it would be quite a bit of propaganda, I believe.
Oh, of course it would. Why would anybody be honest?
Well, I'm honest.
No, and you're
Sort
writing
of.
a book.
Sort of honest.
I'll open with that 3rd grade thing.
Oh yeah, where you
3
lied?
Mile Island. Yeah.
Yeah, you're a big liar, and I'm glad that you were shamed in front of your other.
I wish
You
I still had
deserved
that
it.
pony.
Tim Andrews, we've told the story before, but came back from summer break.
Oh no, it was just show and tell, and I just lied.
Oh, okay. I thought so. Show and tell. What did you bring to show?
I didn't have anything to show, so I told everybody that I was at 3 Mile Island over the weekend.
Okay, first of all, this is why the teacher's upset with you. It's not show or tell.
Mm-hmm.
It's show and tell. So you should have brought a prop, and maybe you would have been believed.
Well,
now go ahead.
I brought a spent nuclear rod from 3 Mile Island, and I said that I was down there with my grandparents, and I got to meet Jimmy Carter, who was president at the time.
And
this was a week after I said I had a Shetland pony.
And so the teacher says,
well, she called my mom that night, and my mom said, of course he doesn't have a pony, and no, we did not go to 3 Mile Island. So the next
mom
day,
didn't back you up?
Of course not. And then I stood in front of the class while the teacher admonished me and said, who here likes Tim? And I could see people struggling to raise their hands. Some. No.
Yeah. She actually, I love that teacher.
Died in a fire.
No,
That is awful.
I
That is
love that
awful.
teacher. I love that teacher.
If that was my kid, I would be in jail because I'd be arrested for murder. Because that teacher, that is awful.
Wow,
to do
I would
with
not want to be your kid's teacher. Well, yeah, you have a real easy
Got
trip
helicopter mom here.
That is not
Helicopter
easy.
mom.
She goes from 0 to murder.
Oh, I'm over it.
What if someone did that to Gil? What would you do?
I would
Tell
be
Gil
ang-
to
I'd
stop
be angry.
lying.
I'd be angry.
All right, listen.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question.
Shaming is
All
not
right,
the way to go.
let's think of the teacher's point of view. Did you ever lie in front of the class again?
Probably.
You can't remember it.
No,
you
that's
remember
true,
that
yeah.
story.
Let's all raise our hands if we think Tim learned.
So yeah, and you know what? Hey, and this goes out to the listening audience as well. Who here likes Tim?
Topical.
I feel for you if you've been working from home.
Local.
They're suing the landlord. The lawsuit filed in Cobb County Superior
Getting
Court.
you through your
It's
morning.
good stuff for this show. It's good stuff for the radio station.
Mark Arrow.
That's about all I ask.
Mark Arrow.
Tomorrow at 9 a.m.
95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
This is Scott Slade, and nothing takes the place of time when it comes to spotting problems with your health, especially cancer. The earlier, the better. That's where virtual imaging comes in. Virtual imaging's LDCT core body scan can be invaluable, giving you more time for you and your loved ones to take charge of your health. They can detect tumors as early as precancerous virtually anywhere in your body, and aneurysms you may not even know are there. Due to overwhelming demand for a limited time, their $995 core body scan offer has been extended. It's a $2,495 value. Early detection saves lives, and now it's more affordable than ever. Virtual Imaging has gotten such great response to this offer that they've opened up more times in both offices, but appointments will fill up fast, so don't wait. Some minimum requirements may apply. Early detection is your best protection. To schedule your virtual imaging $995 core body scan, call 770-678-SCAN. That's 770-678-SCAN. Or make an appointment by visiting their website at virtualimagingatl.com.
We are here with CFP Matthew Decker of the Vincent Financial Group and host of Retire ATL. And Matt, you have created a 20-question guide that asks the pointed, sometimes uncomfortable questions about where you stand in retirement. And you have to ask yourself, who is your guide?
That's right. Who is your guide? We sometimes think of retirement as like a mountain that you need to climb. And if you're going to ascend the mountain, it's important that you have a guide that has been there before, who has helped other people accomplish the same task. And we've seen that this is so important. There's so much value in the financial planning world. But if you don't know what's accessible, if you don't know what questions to ask, if you don't know what kind of value you should be receiving for the fees that you're paying, oftentimes you don't get it. So we created this guide to ask those questions and really point you in the direction of the type of service, the type of value that you should be receiving for the fees that you're paying if you're engaging a professional money manager or financial planner.
All right, so Matt, how can we get our hands on this 20-question guide?
We want to make it as simple as possible. So you can call us at 770-280-1488. All you have to do is tell the representative that you're looking for our 20-question guide. You can also go to our homepage, retireatlradio.com. You can send us a note there. Just let us know you're looking for the guide. We don't need your email address. You don't have to create an account. You know, it's not protected by some kind of paywall. This is something we want to provide to you for free so that you can know, am I getting value for the fees that I'm paying? It's complimentary, created by us here at the Vincent Financial Group. Again, 770-280-1488. Ask for the guide, or you can go to retireatlradio.com.
770-280-1488 or online at retireatlradio.com. And join us for Retire ATL every Sunday right here on WSB.
Investment advisory products and services made available through Impact Partnership Wealth, LLC, IPW, a registered investment advisor. Neither the firm nor its agents or representatives may give tax or legal advice. Individuals should consult with a qualified professional for guidance before making any purchasing decisions.
You know how many times people call me to fix their garage door so they can sell their house? For years, they put up with the squeaking and the jamming, or they don't even use it because they lost the remote. Then when it comes time to sell, they fix it up nice for the next guy. For the exact same money, you can fix it up now and enjoy it yourself while you still live there. At Mo Better Garage, we make that way mo better. An expert repair, replacement remote, or garage door tune-up will give you years of trouble-free service. Works great for you, works great for the next guy when you decide to sell. Because you deserve to live in a house as nice as the real estate ad you're going to write about it. How do I know? Because I'm Mo. Call Mo Better Garage and maybe enjoy your garage door so much you decide not to move. Think of the money that'll save.
Mo Better Garage, we make it way more better.
MoBetterGarage.com.
Yeah, as I was saying earlier, on this Trump-Putin summit, I don't want responsible Trump.
You don't why?
No, I want impulsive Trump because I can see what's going on. You know, all the European leaders and Zelensky, they called Trump, you can't give away any land without blah, 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 blah. There needs to be a ceasefire. I don't believe Putin is going to agree to a ceasefire. And the reason he's not going to agree to a ceasefire is the only reason that NATO wants a ceasefire is because they want time to reload. They have no interest in ending this.
Well, they're going to buy our wheat. We're done.
That's what I want. I want Putin because Europe does not. I don't know what Germany and England. I don't. But England and Europe,
especially England.
Yeah, England is absurd about this thing, and Germany is too. Weirdly. So I don't want that. It's like Putin has already said no to these things that the Europeans want over and over and over again. I want Putin to walk in there and say something to Trump like, we'll buy $500 billion worth of American wheat every year. And Trump just walks out and goes, war's over, that's it. Because if you leave it up to England and Europe and the Wall Street Journal editorial page, there will be no way to ever... oh, my God, people. You're not getting Crimea. It's not on the table. Are you idiots? And they'll be like, no, until we get it all back. That's what. Hey, we're beating the hell out of you on the battlefield, but here, take all of. They just want to make these demands.
He said he won't give up the Donbass, though.
Who?
Zelensky.
But he's wrong.
Yeah.
If he won't give up the Donbass, then he will be president for the next 5 years because this war is never going to end.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what, Ukraine? Maybe, let's say, a decade ago, you maybe could have not looked the other way when the Azov street gangs were beating the hell out of Russian-speaking Ukrainians. You know what? Maybe you wanted to head some of this stuff off. The country that believes in democracy looked the other way while the Azov, and there is a Nazi element there. It's true. Oh, you don't like that I said it? Well, that's too bad because it's 100% true. And they looked the other way while these Azov people that were street gangs, they call them a battalion now, and they worked them into the military, but they were basically street gangs, and they would just harass and beat the hell out of Russian-speaking Ukrainians in those areas. And so if you didn't look the other way for years while that was going on, maybe we wouldn't be in the situation that we're in. But, of course, I'm just spouting Putin's talking points because you're smarter than me when you spout NATO talking points.
Hey, Zelensky through a translator.
They don't want it to end. Just know this. Zelensky, Germany, France, England, your intelligence agencies who are speaking through Zelensky and NATO right now don't want Trump to end this. I want impulsive Trump. Putin shows up, I'll give you a bunch of money.
Whatever you
but
need.
Trump walks out, it's over, and Ukrainians and Russians, although we're not supposed to care about that, but Ukrainians, innocent Ukrainians. I saw a thing where I was like, Zelensky is still like the third most popular person in the world.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you're not being exposed to too many videos of like 55-year-old men being dragged off of city buses and sent to the front line.
I think it's Pope Leo, Bernie Sanders, and then Zelensky.
I'll be number one soon.
Yeah, I think he's more popular here than he is in Ukraine.
By the way, Zelensky was speaking through a translator earlier, and he said that
we will not do it.
He said Putin's bluffing.
I told President Trump and all our European allies, Putin is bluffing. He's trying to push before the Alaska meeting on all directions of our front line. Russia wants to occupy the whole of Ukraine.
Oh,
this is his
shut
wish.
up. Shut up.
The translator, Zelensky.
God, it's like, how many more 55-year-old people do you have to send to the front lines?
Plenty.
It's just so...
Women are next.
I mean, honestly, you just have to understand that. You can disagree with me and you can think that this is whatever, but Europe and England do not want this to end, which is absurd because it's not good for Europeans. The Russian economy now is doing better than most of Europe. Now, how's that after all these years of war? I mean, the money that the average European is spending on their energy bills and all this kind of stuff, and what are they getting out of it? What's anybody getting out of it except more dead people? Just to end the damn thing. Look, these borders for Eastern Europe and all this, they've been redrawn 1,000,000 times. This idea that's never been done before. And again, get in a time machine and go back and stop looking the other way when these Azov Nazis were beating the hell out of Russian-speaking Ukrainians. Maybe you could have stopped it then. I'm so tired of this,
we have a time
sainthood that's put over Ukraine. That it's the most corrupt country in Eastern Europe. Everybody knows it. And there's supposed to be some sort of beacon of democracy. It's absurd. It's ridiculous. This president won't even put himself up for election. Well, there's a war on. Go talk to Abraham Lincoln. He had an election.
Almost lost.
Greg is a real Prevagen user, and this is his story.
Hi, I'm Greg. I'm not an actor. I'm just a regular person. 8 years ago, I just didn't feel like I was on my game. I started taking Prevagen, and I want people to know that Prevagen has worked for me. Give it a try. I want it to help you just like it has helped me.
Prevagen, at stores everywhere without a prescription. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Testimonialist was compensated for their time.
Ever wonder why you have insurance for your car or home, but not your digital life? Meet Webroot Total Protection, your digital bodyguard that includes antivirus, identity protection, VPN, cloud backup, and more. With plans for individuals and families, Webroot takes the guessing game out of cybersecurity so you can get back to living your best life online. Go to webroot.com/radio and get 50% off today. That's webroot.com/radio to get 50% off today. Live a better digital life with Webroot, because peace of mind shouldn't be optional.
Avoid the stress of listing your home on the market and sell your home fast for all cash with a guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. I've served homeowners like you for nearly 30 years and have helped over 67,000 satisfied clients. And I know what matters most: a quick sale and maximum profit. Trust the top real estate team in the U.S. and close with confidence. Find out what your guaranteed offer would be. There's no obligation. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
EMC Security.
Hey, it's Coach Mark Richt here. Everyone knows defense wins championships. And if you're not using EMC Security to defend your home and family, you need to step up your game. With EMC Security's no contract and local service, they are a clear number one. So give them a call or visit them online at emcsecurity.com. That's emcsecurity.com.
EMC Security. Smart protection for a safer tomorrow.
WSB Atlanta, WSBB FM, and HD1 Doraville. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
Is painting the house on your project list? Make this the last time you paint with Rhino Shield, backed by a 25-year warranty.
Don't paint, don't vinyl, go Rhino Shield. Never paint your house again. Rhino Shield.
News, weather,
traffic. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 4 o'clock, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News is sponsored by Hoffman Financial Group. Our top local story: a woman is arrested in Fulton County 18 years after she's accused of brutally killing her girlfriend and then stealing her identity.
A multi-agency investigation into 24-year-old Nicole Alston's death in 2007 led to this week's arrest of her former girlfriend, Angel Thompson. Alston was found dismembered in a burning bag in Troup County. Sandy Springs Police Detective John Nanoff calls Thompson's alleged actions deeply disturbing.
The month after, she's already trying to rent the room. She's already trying to sell the car that they moved down here with.
Officials say Thompson continued to use Alston's identity to receive Social Security and other assistance for years after Alston's death. In Fulton County, Austin Eller, 95.5 WSB.
It's 87 degrees in Atlanta. We've got scattered showers and storms around the metro again this afternoon. How long do they last? Meteorologist Christina Edwards has Atlanta's most accurate and dependable forecast coming up. New clues into this morning's deadly hit and run in Marietta. WSB Steve Summers reports live with what police know, including the name of the victim.
Yeah, Bill, investigators do have a few leads in the hit and run that left a truck driver dead. They say there's wreckage at the scene on northbound I-75 near South Marietta Parkway that show the suspect was likely driving a 2019 to 2022 Chevrolet Silverado truck. Chuck McPhillamy with Marietta PD says there are witnesses, but multiple accounts about what happened.
Where was the driver when he was struck? Because you have statements, but statements don't necessarily equal facts.
Hit and killed was 36-year-old Terrell Loudermilk of Chattanooga. He was one of two truckers who pulled over and got out of their rigs to talk to one another after colliding on I-75. The other driver is okay. Reporting live, Steve Summers, 95.5 WSB.
Happening now, the search for a gunman after a man is shot at a busy MARTA station this afternoon. It happened at the bus loop at the Hamilton E. Holmes MARTA station when two men got into a fight. The victim now in the hospital. MARTA and Atlanta police searching for the suspect. All bus and rail service at the station is now operating normally. Two accused killers of a Clark Atlanta University co-ed are in a Fulton County courtroom today.
Jordan Jones and Barron Brantley are charged with the malice murder of Alexis Crawford less than a week after Crawford filed a police report accusing Brantley of sexual assault in October 2019. The pair, who were a couple, are accused of strangling the 21-year-old after a confrontation and smothering her with a trash bag, then putting her body in a plastic bin they dumped in a park. Much of the morning's testimony focused on an effort to qualify an expert on strangulation. Prosecutors say the timeline of how long it takes to kill a person this way will prove malice and intent, and that Crawford's death was no accident. At the Fulton County Courthouse, Veronica Waters, 95.5 WSB.
This is new at 4 o'clock. An Atlanta man is busted with nearly 24 pounds of marijuana in his luggage at Washington Dulles International Airport. 27-year-old Octavius Lamar Dozier is facing drug-related charges. He was trying to board a flight for Dublin, Ireland, when U.S. Customs and Border Protection officers found 14 vacuum-sealed packages inside a hard-sided suitcase. A push today for the city of Atlanta to start making a plan to remove Fulton County inmates who are currently housed in the city's jail.
The 2022 agreement between the city and the county to house 700 inmates inside the Atlanta City Detention Center to reduce crowding at the Rice Street Jail expires next November, and local advocates like Devin Barrington Ward say it's time for the city to plan to move those inmates out.
The city jail cannot become a holding pen to sweep up our poor and our homeless for a clearer and cleaner camera shot for the world.
They want the city jail to be turned into a community center. In Atlanta, Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
Georgia is now the 13th state in the nation to have a specific plan to deal with childhood cancer. Dean Crow, who serves on the Georgia Pediatric Cancer Task Force, celebrates the news today during a ceremony at the state capitol.
The goal of the plan is very clear. It is to, one, spread awareness, improve the quality of care, advance early detection, and address survivorship issues for the needs of our children and our families.
This is part of the state's larger cancer plan, which is updated every 5 years. It is now 4:04. The Von Hessler Doctrine continues in less than 2 minutes. Right now, live team coverage of traffic and weather. Triple team traffic begins with Alex Williams.
Throwing up the yellow flag for the east side of I-20, Bill. I-20 westbound travel advisory crash blocking at least one, multiple left lanes most likely. 20 west at 285, exit 67. You slow back at Panola Road. Covington Highway will get you around that. Eastbound also seeing some delays leaving 285 out to the mall at Stonecrest. And we just picked up a crash on the west side perimeter. It's in the left lane, 285 southbound, the outer loop, South Cobb Drive, exit 15. How's it looking through downtown Atlanta, Kobe Dawkins?
Well, it's slow, 75-85 northbound. Seeing those slow rides starting at Langford Parkway, getting almost to 10th Street. 85 southbound, the brake lights pack in at the Georgia 400 merge, getting to I-20. From the Corey Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
I'm WSB meteorologist Christina Upwards. Mostly cloudy today with a high of 88. Scattered rain showers and thunderstorms for the ride home and into the late night hours. Lows tonight in the low 70s. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, high near 90. An isolated pop-up shower on Friday, otherwise partly cloudy, high 92.
Scattered rain showers on Storm Tracker radar. We have heavy rain right now in Bartow and Cherokee counties. Also some heavy rain moving through Coweta County at this hour. 87 in Norcross, 88 in Kennesaw, 82 in Union City. More news at 4:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Hour 2 of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right now. That's right, folks. If you haven't heard the great news, the country is now $37 trillion in debt. Isn't that fantastic? Woo-hoo. Hey, keep on electing that idiot that you think is so great. Keep on re-electing that douchebag that you think is so great. If they got us into $37 trillion of debt, well, give them some more time. Deficit, 291. I'm not sure what this means. So U.S. deficit grows to $291 billion in July, despite tariff revenue surge. Does that mean just for the month of July or up to July?
It sounds like it's just July.
So how are you having it? We're already, at this time, we were already $36 trillion of debt, and we're still...
Well, what's the deficit versus the debt?
Deficit is what you
Is it the
outlays. It becomes something like that, but it is the promises that you've made in spending for that year is $291 billion more than the money you have.
So you're over budget.
Yes.
Yeah, you're in the red.
Yeah, we are in. No, you're in. Yes, you are in the red. No.
Yeah.
Yes, is it?
Yeah, because
red.
if you're in
red
the black,
is like
that
bleeding.
means you make money.
Yeah. So, yeah, just keep on. Hey, you know your favorite politician? Yeah, keep on reelecting that idiot. They only got you $37 trillion in debt. Hey, keep going on and on about how climate change is a danger to the future, the children. And, keep on acting like $37 trillion of debt is no danger. Hey, climate change may happen. Guess what I know is going to happen? Somebody's going to have to pay that. I'm 61. It ain't gonna be me. I'm be gone.
It's not going to be. It's not going to be anybody. No one's going to be able to pay it. It just cannot happen.
Well,
There's
we
no
have
way.
to. Well, we have to keep. We become like when you're just paying the interest, and so
Can't
all of
afford that
this
either.
continues to be compounding. Well, we can afford the interest, but
the $1 billion a month or whatever it is supposed to be.
that's what I can't understand. It can't be $291 billion just in 1 month.
Yeah, it says here I just asked Grok how much did the national debt grow in July 2025, and it says $384.7 billion.
Yeah, but isn't that including what we've spent and the interest on the money?
I don't
so
know.
We need just the interest.
So, well, that's probably $291 billion.
Okay, we'll see. No matter what, it's still the number's way too large. Even if it was in the hundreds of thousands. Like,
Remember
it's
that
still
person?
Too much.
Remember that person that got elected, and you and your friends had a party because things were going to change.
You know what, guys? If America just pulls itself up from its own bootstraps,
If you give us another thing about the check we have to write,
maybe we could get a paper.
I'm going to punch you.
I was
in the
not going to
face.
say. I'm saying if we just have to.
Well,
America
maybe I
needs-
just want to punch you in the face for
America
it.
needs
Maybe
to
I'm
work.
coming up
But
with
if we
reasons.
did write a check,
America needs to work harder. That's what I'm trying to say. America needs to work
Well,
harder
it'd
to
be
pay off
nice.
this debt.
Oh, good. You know, while AI is taking everybody's job, get out there and work harder.
Yeah.
what does that mean? We have to pay for it?
That's right, because it's
Hell
our
yeah.
country.
You have to pay for it.
You represent the debt, Autumn.
What are you doing? Hey, I'll tell you what. That outfit you're wearing, that looks like it costs a little bit of money. Maybe you can give a little more to your country and
Well,
not be
I
so
ain't giving nothing
not
to
be
my
so
country.
selfish
While you were gone, Eric, one of the things
with
we
your
learned,
plunging neckline.
you could now pay.
Hot out.
You can now PayPal money directly to the government or send it through Venmo. So if you want to help the
Oh,
national
that's what
debt,
I'm going to do.
you can send it
Venmo. I'm
directly.
going to Venmo the. Hey, here's
Yeah,
$10.
the address
Here you
for the
go.
government, if you want to send the money, is
Autumn Fisher.
.gov.
She's out there in Crofton, Maryland. She's, hey.
I'm collecting it and
That's
then
right.
delivering it
Yes.
once a week.
Yes. She'll be back with an update later.
Things are going good. Your money's really working hard.
What's your PayPal?
Should we, is it possible, would we be allowed to start a GoFundMe that's just like an extra source of revenue for Autumn?
Yeah, we could.
Or do you have to have some kind of, noble
No, you can
cause?
do it for whatever you want.
Yeah.
What's she gonna do for me?
You could put her
She's
Venmo.
going to entertain you, all right?
You could put her Venmo. What is that little square thing called?
It's called
GPC.
It's called a GQC.
Oh, the
It's
QR
called-
code.
it's
The
called
QR
It's called
code.
the QRC.
Yeah, and you just open up her Venmo and send her some dough.
It's called the ZDF.
ZDF.
Just talk to WSB. But,
Listen, I'm trying to be a real
Autumn,
world.
that's an interesting observation.
See,
you, I
some
know.
people shake their fist and other people get things done. All right?
Yeah,
That's I'm talking about just begging the audience to supplement your salary. What's wrong with that?
like doing my job really well.
Why the attitude?
Not to you. It's not towards you.
Well, you got a problem with hey, get some of the bosses in here. Get that. I want Autumn to yell at somebody. I don't know, Dan York, Babin, one of them. Get them down
Sure,
here.
I bet Wes
Autumn will
Moss-
just
I
give
bet-
them a piece of her mind.
Wes Moss could fix Autumn's finances. He could take the money that she
My
makes now.
finances are good. I'm making it happen because I'm smart. But I'm saying,
Are you so smart?
yeah,
You know
Better than
what?
Wes?
Maybe if you were smart, you would have married a billionaire.
that's not being smart.
Yes, that's being very
Billionaires
smart.
are idiots.
Yeah, right. And they're off having sex with a whole bunch of other people, but they leave you alone and you got billions.
Think about Lauren
I don't want
Sanchez.
that.
She's living the great life now.
Oh my gosh, I saw a story that said
That can't be true.
it can't be true.
Can't be true.
It can't be true. Said that Jeff Bezos is pitching that his stupid wife will become a Bond girl. I will tell you
be
something.
surprised.
If
These
she
people could-
so much has a cameo in this movie, I will never watch another Bond
Well,
film.
Amazon owns it now. They own
I
Bond.
know they do. That's why he's.
Oh
but
yeah, maybe it's Gold Bond.
Gold Bond.
George, good job.
I'm a Zim's crack cream guy.
You got a lot of cracks.
Well, that's why I need the cream. You got to cream the cracks. You understand?
I do.
Mm-hmm.
If
You
you
gotta
want
crack the
comfort,
creams.
Right.
if you want comfort, you have to
Yes.
cream the cracks.
I like Gold Bond.
America hates comedy movies, because that Naked Gun. Everybody who's seen it says it's hilarious. It's surprising everybody. That's so funny. Doing nothing. Came in 5th.
Well, think of
It might
that.
just be that no
the
one
movie
wants to go to a
going.
movie theater.
All right,
Yeah.
one at a time, folks. I can't hear two people. I know I got two ears, but I can't hear two people at the same time.
I had a better question. Think about the.
And your man.
I didn't want to say that. The movie going public, if you're looking for that key demo, that 18 to 34, they don't know these movies. They don't know the original movies.
I know that, but it used to be that a movie could open soft, but then when everybody says this movie's hilarious, the second weekend or something, we'll see as it doesn't have legs.
The critics like Naked Gun. Audience 75% like it.
Well, that's pretty good. 75 is pretty damn good.
All
that's
the old
3
people
out of,
saw it.
What?
All the old people have seen it. The young people, they don't go to movies. They don't watch TV shows. They don't do anything.
I think that young people
Except for Summer I Turned Pretty.
I think that young people think that comedy is for TV. Because comedy on TV, there's plenty of comedies. But they don't want to go to a movie theater and just sit down and watch a comedy.
No one's watching TV.
I mean, you know what I mean.
There's the 30-second video on TikTok.
You know what I mean. But people are watching it's still on your TV, even though it's streaming. I watch it on my TV.
Favorite comedy podcasts and things, I feel like, rather than going to see movies.
Right. But also, there's a lot of, Righteous Gemstones.
Right,
there's a lot of comedies that do well on HBO and Netflix and these things. I just don't think people think it's worth it to go. If they're going to go to a theater, it's got to be, some piece of garbage like F1, but it's like spectacle.
I want Marvel 26.
The Marvel
and if you
shit
think about it,
stuff.
to watch a comedy and then to spend.
That happened. Yes.
To watch a comedy and then spend $28 to get a ticket.
Yeah.
And that's not including a snack.
Yeah.
That
And most
also
comedies
cost $14.
Most comedies don't have a good car chase and explosion, shoot 'em ups. So the comedy used to be, those mid-tier comedy movies used to be all over. It
all started with American Pie, I think.
Well, that's in the 90s, but they were always good comedy.
We had that whole Seth Rogen run when I was in high school.
Yeah, those are gone. Those are gone.
We need another Will Ferrell. So we need.
No, we don't. We've had enough.
Well, he says a different one.
A new one.
Boy, I'll tell you what. There's two from that
Will
era.
Ferrell.
Will Ferrell and Owen Wilson. When did they just start phoning it in on everything? Owen Wilson used to be just an absolute gem when you'd see him in movies. And now he's just that show Stick.
I think Drill Bit Taylor.
Oh, you don't like it? You don't like Stick?
It's
I watched the first episode. I thought it was fine.
I'm going to admit that I only saw about 25 minutes of one episode, and it was so dumb. Again, like F1, we were talking about this before. Just these things that would never happen. Make it so unbelievable. Nobody's changing out there. Nobody is leading a tournament. I think he's like an amateur or something.
Yeah, he's an amateur.
And he's leading this tournament with all the pros. And then they switch out their caddy after the 9th hole. And then before they get to the 18th, they switch back to the other caddy.
Spoiler.
That would never happen. Spoiler, it doesn't matter. And I don't know what Mark Maron does with the 25, the other stuff that I didn't see, but he was just kind of standing around.
He's complaining about other comedians.
And that's his whole thing. Not comedians, podcasters.
No, he's doing both. He's talking about comedians on podcasts because he's promoting his new special.
Well, Mark Maron understands that all comedians are supposed to be liberals.
Yes.
Isn't this the way it's supposed to be? I mean, come on. Are you stupid people? The right wing has, financing and banking and all that, and the left wing has comedians.
And art.
He just doesn't like to see things, out of sorts. Hey, it's time to say hello to Alex Williams. So hello, Alex Williams. Alex says there's a travel advisory on I-20 in DeKalb.
Hello, Eric. Good afternoon, my friend, and to the rest of y'all. We are watching this big jam on the East Freeway. I-20 westbound, you hit the brakes. The brake lights find you just before Panola Road, exit 71. That's your last chance to exit because there's a crash at I-285, exit 67 in 3 right lanes. That means just a left lane is open. Covington Highway will get you around that. If you're trying to get down to the East Freeway via 285 southbound, the inner loop, you're slow where it had been raining. 285 southbound, the inner loop from I-85 for the ride down to Memorial Drive. Think we got some better news with a crash over on the west side of 285, Kobe Dawkins.
That's correct. 285 southbound, the outer loop right at South Cobb Drive, exit 15. Earlier crash has cleared, so those delays back to I-75 should start to improve. And this report is sponsored by Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Learn more about their support of common threads and nutrition education at anthem.com/dream. Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield is the trade name of Blue Cross Blue Shield Healthcare Plan of Georgia, Inc. From the Corey Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
When the news matters to you.
The FAA says the flight crew was reporting possible smoke in the flight deck.
95.5 WSB has you covered.
Beef prices are going up.
Your 24/7 news source.
They had no ties to a gang, but they were killed by them.
When you need the story, all you need to do is listen. 95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's breaking news station.
You know, I've had listeners, coworkers, friends come up and ask me, hey, Aram, what makes Advanced Hair Restoration different? Well, allow me to share, along with some details on, get this, their once-a-year summer savings event. First off, Advanced Hair stands by the results, and their before and afters are second to none. With Advanced Hair, your own natural hair guaranteed to grow. Secondly, Advanced Hair combines top-rated physicians with modern technology, creating a concierge-quality experience that's hard to find elsewhere. Finally, Advanced Hair's Advanced FUE begins regrowing your own natural hair the very next day. Quick, simple, and easy. Now, if you have a flexible schedule this summer and you've been waiting for the savings special opportunity, it's here, friends. Advanced Hair Summer Savings Event will get you the most hair for your dollar. It's their best offer ever. For details and to schedule your free consultation, call 770-660-HAIR. One-day treatment, life-changing results. Your new hair guaranteed to grow. 470-660-HAIR or advancedhair.com.
Attention men, does ED and PE have you down? Well, great news. Choice Men's Health has the latest breakthrough treatments that can get you up and running. Meet the specialist who is dedicated to helping you perform better than ever in the bedroom.
Hi, I'm Dr. Katz, Chief Medical Director at Choice Men's Health. Our custom treatment plans have a 98% success rate at improving ED and PE on your very first visit, even if Viagra and Cialis have failed. Regardless of your age and medical history, we are here and dedicated to help you regain your love life.
Don't wait. Call Choice Men's Health now. We are so confident we can help. For a limited time, we're offering to cover your first treatment for free. Call 404-400-1170. Call now to claim your free treatment. 404-400-1170. Results guaranteed on your first visit or it's free. 404-400-1170. Choice Men's Health, the only choice for your health.
You deserve a friendly home services technician that actually knows their stuff. Chris Chandler here. TE Certified Electrical, Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling only sends polite technicians that pass the rigorous TE certification program. They're licensed, insured, friendly, and always fix it right. TE Certified knows great service starts with a job well done and ends with a smile.
TE Certified, we love your home.
Remember that first paycheck when you started working all those years ago? You looked at the net amount and thought, whoa, what happened here? Ah, the joy of taxes. It could be this way with your retirement accounts. You know how much you've saved, but if you haven't planned for Uncle Sam, you could come up short in retirement. With tax laws constantly changing, there's a lot you need to know to make sure you're not paying more than your fair share. Financial advisor Mark Lloyd and the Lloyd Advisory Group can help you create a plan that shows you how taxes could affect you now and in the future. Set up your tax strategy session with Mark and the team at the Lloyd Advisory Group now. Call 770-766-5611. That's 770-766-5611. Make sure you know how these changes could affect you so you can avoid some of those whoa moments in retirement. Call 770-766-5611. Insurance products and services offered through Lloyd Advisory Group. Investing involves risk, including the potential loss of principal.
Dave Baker here for my deck experts at Ben Hill Renovations. Still dragging your heels on that new deck? I get it. You want to make sure you find the right builder. You want Ben Hill Renovations. From their superior craftsmanship to their workmanship warranty, they are your one-stop shop when it comes to upgrading your outdoor living space. Visit their showroom or see them on the web at bhrenovations.com and schedule a free design consultation at your home. Ben Hill Renovations, creating raving fans since 1964.
Can anybody in America in 2025 use common sense on anything?
No.
Is my question. Apparently the answer is no. This happened a couple weeks ago. My wife and I and friends went to see the Flaming Lips at the Roxy. It was a fantastic show. And also Modest Mouse. They were very good as well. And then after the show, We went to that place that's right across from the Roxy.
Yeah,
Is that
Battery
right?
Atlanta
Yeah.
and the PBR bar. They're connected.
Yeah. Okay. So we go there to have a beer. And my wife I tell my wife, well, you go, grab a table over there with the friends, and we'll get the drinks. And the lady behind the bar said, for my wife, she said, I need an ID, sir. And I usually am pretty go along to get along, but I don't know what it was about that moment. I said, she's 65 effing years old. I mean, hey, look, it's wonderful. She looks great, but she's 65. Can we stop asking for ID from people who are obviously 40 plus years old?
Can I give you an anecdote?
Sure, I'd love that. Now, do I have to pay for it, or is this one free?
First one's free.
First, it's like a crack rock.
Yeah, I'll give this one out for free. And then if you want more, I'll tell you.
Okay.
When I was a waitress, the owners would hire people to come in and order drinks, and if you didn't ask for their ID, then you would be fined.
Right. No, I know that's what's going on, and that's what I'm
So it
talking
doesn't
about.
matter. So so it could be that lady does not want to ask people for their ID.
Sure. Yeah, I recognize that. I know that it's because it's a policy, and it's with all the things strangling the United States of America, lawyers' advice is right up there at the top. I get it. If I would say if I was running an establishment, hey, anyone who looks under 40, I'll just go ahead and ID them. But when at some point they're IDing me, how is it possible? What am I,
really
Benjamin Button? How is it possible?
Maybe you had a very troubled preteen and teenage
Oh yeah, he's
years.
16, but he's had a rough life.
He's had a really hard.
He's had a really
Some people
rough
have the
life.
people gray earlier.
A little bit of
And they
common
bald.
sense. A little bit. Not just always checking the box and knowing I did the things so I could, where are you? Are you in the moment? Do you have eyeballs? Do you have ears? Are you using your senses? Can you see what's going on around you? Can you respond to the environment? Just ID everybody, because that way we know it'll never happen. Yeah, guy walks in with a cane and an oxygen mask. And
We ID everybody, sir.
sorry, sir. And, he looks to be somewhere between 85 and 92. Make sure that you ID that person. What happened to this country?
What if he has a
You used to
cane?
have common sense.
What if he has a cane, oxygen mask, but looks like Nick Jonas?
Well, then that is probably Nick Jonas.
You know what I would say is, who is Nick Jonas?
You don't like the Jonas Brothers, huh? You
No,
don't
I
get
just don't
yourself
know.
all
I'm not sure what they even look like.
lathered up. They look like, you know what they look like? They look like those property guys, the brothers that do the. They
have
look like
some-
them.
those two twins.
Those teeth.
One. Yeah, that sexual tension between those two brothers.
Oh, is that what you're picking up?
Watch it.
Yeah.
Is that
Watch
what you're-
it. Yeah, it's weird.
Are they playful?
No, there's just something about. They're just.
Are they like
I don't
tagging
know.
each other with? They play in that locker room game with the towels.
Oh,
like
yeah.
a
I just
snack,
feel like
smacking
there
each
might
other.
have been a time.
They could have been on White
Before-
Lotus.
TV.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get our lawyers ready to go because I'm sure once the what are they? The Property Brothers? Is that what they're called? The Righteous Brothers?
pretend
The
like you
Righteous
don't
Brothers,
know.
yes.
Oh, look, I know because my wife
I know
watches
your wife.
every damn. Every fix 'em up, flip 'em up, floor 'em. Hey, got a new redo. Every damn
Whatever
every show.
Chip and Joanna Gaines do, we're gonna do it better.
My wife will not hear a bad word about those two.
That's what my parents are like.
And
too.
she loves whatever they have a line at Target or something.
Yes.
It's like
Oh, their stuff is
Maple-
great. You know what I say, honey?
Maple tree or whatever it is.
Chip's a jerk.
Where's the
Maple
steak?
tree.
That's where I say I don't
Yeah.
want to hear about Chip and Joanna Gaines. Where's dessert? Alex Williams says 20 westbound is jammed out of Lithonia.
All due to the travel advisory. 20 westbound and 285 exit 67. 3 right lanes are blocked. Just the left lane open. Delays almost back to Evans Mill. That's going to be your last chance to exit to avoid the delays and use Covington Highway as your alternate. Not a fun one through downtown either, Kobe Dawkins.
No, it's very slow. 75-85 northbound, still beginning at Langford Parkway, making your way around the Grady Curve. Southbound rides, heavy volume starts before the downtown merge, getting to I-20. Traffic brought to you by Reliable Heating and Air. Stop paying for expensive heating and air repairs or home warranties. Get a Reliable protection plan for just $14.99 a month and enjoy 100% parts and labor coverage for any H system, make, or model. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
The wreck was bad. Dealing with insurance can be even worse. Smiling Mark McKay here for John Foy & Associates, the Strong Arm. If you've been injured, you need an experienced winning team. You need the Strong Arm. Pay nothing up front and get your free case evaluation at johnfoy.com.
You know how many times people call me to fix their garage door so they can sell their house? For years, they put up with the squeaking and the jamming, or they don't even use it because they lost the remote. Then when it comes time to sell, they fix it up nice for the next guy. For the exact same money, you can fix it up now and enjoy it yourself while you still live there. At Mo Better Garage, we make that way mo better. An expert repair, replacement remote, or garage door tune-up will give you years of trouble-free service. Works great for you, works great for the next guy when you decide to sell. Because you deserve to live in a house as nice as the real estate ad you're going to write about it. How do I know? Because I'm Mo. Call Mo Better Garage and maybe enjoy your garage door so much you decide not to move. Think of the money that'll save.
Mo Better Garage, we make it way more better.
MoBetterGarage.com.
The following is a paid commercial announcement.
Corporate megastores are spending millions lobbying D.C. politicians on one-sided policies that send small businesses tumbling. They want to enact harmful credit card mandates that take resources away from your local credit union and community bank, leaving Main Street businesses with less access to credit, making it harder for your family to pay for everyday goods like gas and groceries. Tell Congress to guard your card and oppose the Durbin-Marshall credit card mandates.
Paid for by Electronic Payments Coalition.
This is Scott Slade, and nothing takes the place of time when it comes to spotting problems with your health, especially cancer. The earlier, the better. That's where virtual imaging comes in. Virtual imaging's LDCT body scan can be invaluable, giving you more time for you and your loved ones to take charge of your health. They can detect tumors as early as precancerous virtually anywhere in your body, and aneurysms you may not even know are there. Due to overwhelming demand for a limited time, their $995 core body scan offer has been extended. It's a $2,495 value. Early detection saves lives, and now it's more affordable than ever. Virtual Imaging has gotten such great response to this offer that they've opened up more times in both offices, but appointments will fill up fast, so don't wait. Some minimum requirements may apply. Early detection is your best protection. To schedule your virtual imaging $995 core body scan, call 770-678-SCAN. That's 770-678-SCAN. Or make an appointment by visiting their website at virtualimagingatl.com.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's news and talk.
At 4:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News is sponsored by D. Geller & Son Jewelers. Our top local story, Marietta Police releasing new information on a fatal hit and run on I-75 early this morning. The suspect vehicle they're looking for is a 2019 to 2022 Chevy Silverado. The driver took off after striking a man who had gotten out of his semi-truck following an accident at South Marietta Parkway.
The driver of the pedestrian vehicle that struck the truck driver did not stop nor render aid.
Officer Chuck McPhillamy with Marietta Police identifies the man who died as 36-year-old Terrell Loudermilk from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Anyone with information should call Marietta Police. It is 88 degrees in Atlanta. We have some heavy scattered rain showers around the metro area at this hour. Cherokee and Bartow County getting hammered pretty hard right now. Meteorologist Christina Edwards has Atlanta's most accurate and dependable forecast coming up. A gruesome cold case murder is solved in Fulton County. Nearly 18 years after 24-year-old Nicole Alston's body was found in a burning bag in Troup County, an arrest is made. Her former girlfriend, Angel Marie Thompson, is charged with murder and identity theft. Sylvia Alston is the mother of the victim.
She was the life of the party. Like, she was happy.
Investigators say Thompson started using Alston's identity to collect Social Security benefits, food stamps, and Section 8 housing. That went on for 8 years after the murder. After the shooting at the CDC last week, a Metro Atlanta Police Department is reminding people how to stay safe in an active shooter situation.
There are 3 things to remember if you find yourself in an active shooting: run, hide, and if those don't work,
you got to fight. You know, by throwing something at them,
somebody get down low, got the gun out of his hand, throw something at him, but barricade the door best you can.
Douglasville Police Chief Gary Sparks says try to take note of entrances and exits when you enter a building. He also encourages employers to have a plan in place to protect their employees in these situations. Austin Eller, 95.5 WSB.
Ahead of his meeting with Russia's leader, President Trump holds a virtual call today with Ukrainian President Zelensky.
We had a very good call. He was on the call. President Zelensky was on the call. I would rate it a 10, very, very friendly.
Vice President Vance and European allies joined in on that call. Zelensky accuses President Putin of bluffing about wanting to end the war. Trump and Putin are scheduled to meet this Friday in Alaska. In what's being called one of the most significant investments in public safety in Woodstock's history, the City Council unanimously approves construction of 2 new fire stations.
Ground is expected to be broken on the new fire stations in the next few weeks. Woodstock Fire Chief Shane Dobson on where they're going to be located.
One of the stations, what we're calling the 3rd station, is going to go over off of Ridgewalk Parkway over by the Outlet Mall area. And the 4th station is going over off of Long Drive, which is over by the Target Shopping Center on Highway 92 over there in that Home Depot area.
He says their data shows those are areas that need emergency response. Construction expected to take 14 to 16 months. Sabrina Cupid, 95.5 WSB.
WSB Money Update now. A new record high on Wall Street for both the NASDAQ and S&P. The Dow also gains over 460 points on the day. A GE plant in Georgia is one of several across the country getting a makeover.
Upgrades to the Lafayette plant will focus on automation, advanced technology, and increased output. At one time, the plant only produced electric products, but over the next several years, it'll ramp up production of gas ranges previously made in Mexico. The expansion will bring more jobs to Walker County. It's part of the company's plan to shift production of appliances out of China and Mexico and expand manufacturing in the U.S.
WSB Cheryl Castro reports GE Appliances plants in Kentucky, Alabama, Tennessee, and South Carolina will also be getting upgrades. Dollar General is recalling Clover Valley Instant Coffee after reports of possible glass contamination. According to the FDA, the coffee was sold in 47 states, including Georgia, between July 9th and July 21st. It's now 4:34. Time now for live team coverage of traffic and weather. Triple Team Traffic starts with Alex Williams.
Still issuing the travel advisory on the East Freeway, 20 westbound. At times, they're holding all lanes with this crash. Has been in 3 right lanes at I-285 exit 67, and it has cooked the ride back to the mall at Stonecrest. Covington Highway will get you around that. We also are tracking our ride to the northern suburbs with 85 northbound slow from 285 up toward Jimmy Carter. The worst of it on 400s in Sandy Springs from 285 up past the North Springs MARTA station. Picking up a slow zone on I-75 in Stockbridge, Kobe Dawkins.
It's all due to a crash just now, moving off to the left, 75 southbound right near Hudson Bridge Road, exit 224, causing you to slow, leaving Stockbridge into McDonough. From the Corey Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
I'm WSB meteorologist Christina Upwards. Mostly cloudy this evening with scattered rain showers and thunderstorms. Some of these storms may be slow moving with heavy downpours, and that could lead to isolated areas of flash flooding. Lows tonight in the low 70s, tomorrow drying out with partly cloudy skies, highs in the low 90s.
Storm Tracker radar shows scattered rain showers around the metro area at this hour, and the heaviest rain right now, the northwestern suburbs, Bartow and Cherokee County, really getting hit hard right now. 85 in Decatur, 88 in Sewanee, 81 in Peachtree City. More news at 5 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
You got your termites billed and they raised your rate again. Switch to Breda Pest Management and your rate's locked in for 10 years. BredaPest.com.
Breda, no need to be afraid of bugs.
Back to school means back to the grind for your family, but it also means back to the grind for your garage door. Hi, I'm Dan Watkins, owner of All Four Seasons Garage and Entry Doors. If your old garage door is getting a failing grade, we can help. Our highly trained technicians will get to the bottom of it. It could be a simple repair, a malfunctioning opener, or maybe just a tune-up. But if it's time for your garage door to be replaced, we'll make that easy with upfront pricing and free estimates. When trust matters, trust us. All the number 4 seasonsgarages.com.
A DUI conviction could be life-changing. Get the DUI lawyer, GeorgeStein.com.
Men, trouble in the bedroom? Not anymore. Priority Men's Medical Center restores your love life in just one visit. Their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE. Here's a specialist in men's health.
I'm Dr. Simovitz. Have Viagra or Cialis let you down? Priority Men's Medical Center offers the most effective treatments that eliminate ED and PE, with men lasting longer than ever. 98% of patients see instant results on their first visit.
Priority Men's Medical Center's breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, regardless of age or medical history. Your consultation and first treatment are free. You'll see instant results in the office. Plus, qualified patients get their testosterone checked free. Call 404-885-8885. 404-885-8885. To restore your love life in just one visit, call now. 404-885-8885.
Summer heat will only lend a hand to all that's growing in your crawl space. Dave Baker here. AquaGuard Foundation Solutions will encapsulate it to keep mold, pests, and the unwanted out. Visit aquaguard.net for your free inspection.
AquaGuard.
Yeah, this is what the Lips opened up with. And I want to say, they're still worth seeing. Because this opening was out of this world. I can't even describe it. Like, there were 4 blow-up robots, pink robots, but they were like 15 feet tall or something. They just take the whole stage is these robots.
Did he have the hot
and
girls
one guy, Wayne Coyne, just standing in front of them. It was fantastic.
Does he still do the hot girls dancing on stage?
No. I think they got a little more. I'm not saying they've gone woke or anything, but I noticed that, like, you know, the hot girls, that they still use some of the old videos of the girls dancing and stuff, but they all have kind of like their breast areas are, if not covered up, like painted, like it used to be very nude.
Well, he used to come on stage through an opening.
As if he's being birthed.
Yeah, okay.
The girl
that was
would come
a nicer way to say it.
as being birthed. She would come. It was a great opening. You would have loved it, George Clark. There's a whole screen was this girl's, like, she's nude and she's dancing, and then she dances and dances and dances, and then she lays down, and then she,
she delivered.
Basically, she delivers the band.
Yeah.
She lays down, and then they emerge through the screen. That was a fantastic opening, but I would have to say this one with the huge pink robots.
Which they did that at Shaky Knees a couple years ago, too.
Okay,
That's crazy.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love that opening. And if anybody, because for me, I was kind of like, are they played out? Do I really want to see them again? I don't know last time you saw them.
You're more of a Modest Mouse fan.
Oh, yeah. You know, I knew nothing of their stuff, but they were good. Is Autumn not with us? Or
No, I'm here.
Like, I don't know if you've seen them in a while, but they are still, even though it's only one guy, really, you know, the rest of the band's gone. But they're still just fun. Just you leave smiling. With a smile on your face.
I don't have a need or really a desire to see anyone live because it just feels like, what am I experiencing? I'm just like crowded.
Yeah.
There's lots of people. I can't see anything except this guy in front of me who's real tall, and then he like is in my personal space because he doesn't even know I'm there.
Well, I get all that. I get all that.
But
I'm saying that
with the Flaming Lips, it's a totally different thing. It's you're having your own really awesome experience.
It's New Year's Eve every night. I just think that's a great concept for a band to have, where it's New Year's Eve every night. And I thought it would be played out, and I thought I've seen this a bunch, but it really was still great. And it's just the one guy, and he still really kind of can't sing, but it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter.
Did they play for a while?
Well, it was a double headliner. So I think they both played about an hour and 15 minutes. They say double headliner, but I don't think you can follow. And I'm not saying that because a Modest Mouse fan will go, what are you talking about? I just don't think you can follow the Flaming Lips just because of the mess that's left. Like you're playing inside of their stage because nobody's going to clean up all the confetti in between
the rest
the two
of the
bands.
concert would have to be the next day.
Yeah. So
you don't think Float On? You don't think Modest Mouse and Float On can put on more of a display of things exploding everywhere?
You just can't overwhelm it. You know, in the Roxy, you know, they have that big, the big fan in the middle. I mean, within the first 5 minutes, it was completely strewn with confetti, and like it's just not something. So I don't, even though it's a double headliner. But I think what that means is they each do an hour and 15 minutes. Maybe sometimes Modest Mouse does follow them, but I wouldn't want to follow that. It's just too much of it's too orgasmic to follow. You know what I mean? It's just like too much. It just feels like the show's, it feels like it's time to go at the end of a Flaming Lips show.
Did the crowd feel like they were more there for Flaming Lips or?
I think it turned out to be that they were there for both bands.
Yeah.
Even
if
though
you're there for Modest Mouse,
Yeah.
then you stay around
right.
for Flaming
Yeah.
Lips, then you ended up. I think you would be talking more about the Flaming Lips.
I think so
than
too.
Modest Mouse.
I think so too, and I don't want to down. I think Modest Mouse was really good because I don't know their music, and I enjoyed. If you don't know the music of a band, and you're seeing them for the first time, and you're still enjoying it, that's always a good clue that you would, if you dove into that band's catalog, you would like them. But yeah, when we were in line, for the security line. My wife was, I was talking about Modest Mouse and the difference, like the age difference that would be in the place. And my wife was like, yeah, I think Modest Mouse fans are like between 35 and 40. And the guy that right in front of us goes, well, I'm 39 and I'm a Modest Mouse fan. He goes, well, she nailed it. But he had never heard a Flaming Lips song. And I had never heard a Modest Mouse song.
I still can't
And we
believe never heard
joked
Float
around
On.
like, hey, we should get back after the show. We should compare notes. I think that there was a lot of both. But I think if you're a Modest Mouse fan, you've heard enough about the Flaming Lips to be curious about what it's all about. And as a Flaming Lips fan, I'd heard enough about Modest Mouse to be interested in. I don't think you get that much good word of mouth if you're not a decent band. I just simply had not listened to their records. So, and I think that both. So I think that there was a lot of kind of curiosity between the two. And you could see the age difference where the Modest Mouse, these like more like 35, 40, and then the Flaming Lips people are a little bit older. Although the Flaming Lips always end up with younger people, they've usually seen them before. Yes?
I have a question for Autumn. Autumn, if you're at one of these shows, you talk about how you don't like being crowded, which I totally get. That could be annoying. But if you're on somebody's shoulders or you have like the high ground, is that okay? Like, is that okay to enjoy a show? For you?
I'm not ever on anybody's shoulders.
But what if you have like a higher
there were
spot
the
band?
Manjaro years.
Even then,
don't you feel like
41.
Wouldn't that be? I just think like the girl on the shoulders. I always hate that person and the guy who's putting her on the shoulders.
Well, because you can't see behind him.
Right.
Yeah, if you're behind
Like,
that
who the
person.
hell do you think you are? You know. I just when I have to buy tickets for a show with my wife, who is 5 foot nothing. I don't know. I just always try to make sure that it's either a wall behind us so she could stand the whole time if she wants to with nobody complaining, or the first row of a particular section so maybe she won't have to stand. But
or like an aisle,
yeah,
maybe.
Yeah, an aisle. Although some of these places, man, they have aisle Nazis. Let me tell you.
Oh, they walk up and down, get in, back.
My God, the
Clear the
Fox
aisle.
Theater. My goodness gracious, it's like. Okay, I get it.
They flash the light at you too when you're doing it.
My Lord, there wasn't a lot of that here. I love that room. I've only seen 2 shows at the Roxy, but the sound is fantastic. The only thing I don't like about the room is there's a bar area and there's advertising signs, and no matter how you bring the lights down or whatever, and you've always got that logo from the bar, no matter what. It kind of annoys me.
Talk about it in the top right area where that bar
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
I know
And they
what
have
you
one on each level, so no matter where you are, you're going to see that. I don't like that. I would like lights go down. It's the only thing that should be lighted is the stage
And the phones.
and the phones, of course, very important.
I do feel like you need to go to a show at the Eastern and compare notes with the Roxy because they're both very, very good venues.
All right. Well, somebody's got to go there other than some guy with a laptop and an attitude.
Levity will be there this spring.
Nah,
they have
nah.
a full band.
Marv Levy?
No, Levity.
Marv Levy,
did
he'll
you
be
see?
rocking it out.
Marv Levy's in the. They call the Bills head coach calls Marv Levy on his 100th birthday in the latest Hard Knocks.
Oh, wait, so he's boy.
It's
I
100.
thought they shot that early, so it's
No, it's right up to this time.
okay.
Oh yeah, they're avoiding all kinds of interesting storylines that are happening right now on Hard Knocks. God, that show's weird. If I wasn't a Bills fan, I don't think I would continue because I didn't watch it but I don't know, man. The one last night had some really good moments in it, and it had more football in it than the first one. And there's that 8K camera stuff from the actual game that's stunning looking. But Hard Knocks is weird. It's way too melodramatic. It has like this kind of uncanny valley, kind of thing. Where things just, is that real? Is what I'm looking at, is that real, what I'm seeing? And then 3 music montages, I think, in the hour, which to me, you just lose me. It's just lazy. I'll give you 1 music montage. And then there's one that looks great. The first one they do, it's got music behind it. And there's at first I was really into it. And it kind of goes to slow motion. You see these great passes from Josh Allen and stuff. And then it just keeps going on, and everything's in slow motion. And it ends with Josh Allen throws a touchdown in practice. And you know how the football players, they jump in the air and they hit each other in the air as celebration.
And that's in slow-mo?
And it's all in slow motion. I'm like, this is like playing with the boys from the first Top Gun movie or so. It's like, I don't like Hard Knocks. I'm going to watch every minute because I'm a huge Buffalo Bills fan. And I got to say, the second one was better than the first one because it wasn't all fluff. There was some football in there. But I want more coaches yelling at players, and that's what I like to see.
Hey,
Women won't watch that.
Jared was recommending the Eastern. They Might Be Giants is coming.
2 nights.
Oh, really?
Yeah, second one isn't sold out yet, I don't believe.
Well, I'm Eric Von Hassler, so
you can afford, yes.
I believe I should be allowed in.
Yeah, I think once you go to the Eastern, again, Roxy's a fabulous venue. And it's great. It's my second.
I love his corporate.
favorite venue.
He's just so corporate.
It's
now
true.
the Roxy, look, they might do some advertising, so I want them to know.
It's not even that. It's not even that.
It's 48
It's
after.
second best venue in Atlanta. Eastern's better. I'm just saying that.
All right, but I hope nobody's.
I'm on the record.
I hope nobody's feelings are offended by that. Alex Williams says I-20 is a parking lot in DeKalb.
Not a fun one this afternoon, Erica. Sea brake lights 20 westbound starting right at the mall at Stonecrest. But some better news. Traffic Trooper James confirms to us the crash that's causing that jam. 20 westbound at 285 exit 67 has cleared. All lanes are back open. Going to take some time for the brake lights to improve there. Heading down to I-20 into DeKalb, 285 east and southbound. The brake lights start in Doraville from Buford Highway. Not going to find much relief till you get past Highway 78, the Stone Mountain Freeway. Watching the outer loop of the perimeter with the help of Kobe Dawkins.
And 285 westbound, seeing slow rides as you pass Georgia 400 getting to I-75, and 285 remains slow going southbound getting to I-20. From the Corey Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Don't be late because you crowdsourced your commute with a navigation app.
This might become a travel advisory. Yeah, they're in 2 left lanes.
Depend on us. See some delays if they shut that ramp down.
To make sure you get where you need to be on time.
Jam starting at Langford Parkway getting past Spring Street.
Local and dependable traffic 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
We had a lot going on this morning through Henry County.
WSB Triple Team Traffic.
95.5 WSB. How Atlanta gets there.
EMC Security.
Our video doorbells are handy for seeing when packages are delivered or when the kids come home or even checking to see who is at the door. But what about when something more serious happens, like a break-in or fire? That's when you'd need a monitored security system. At EMC Security, we've been protecting Georgians for almost 30 years. Still locally owned, still no contracts, and still offering monitoring from just $16.95 a month.
EMC Security. Smart protection for a safer tomorrow.
Hi, I'm Brian, your friend and jeweler here at Shane Company. Come on in, feel at home, and let's find your dream engagement ring. I'm proud to work for a company that puts customers first and lets them shop the way they want to. See, we believe shopping for an engagement ring should be fun, without any of the pressure. We don't work on commission, so finding your dream ring is truly on your terms. We'll be right by your side as your friend and jeweler to help you find a ring more beautiful than you imagined. And stick to your budget too. We have all of the styles and all of the smiles. You can even watch our in-house jewelers working their magic inside your neighborhood store. It's that kind of care and craftsmanship that makes Shane Company's free lifetime warranty the best in the business, saving you thousands over time and giving you peace of mind. No appointment necessary, or check us out at shaneco.com. Because a friend knows when you're ready, you're ready. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
Hey friends, when was the last time you hopped out of bed without your knee or back screaming at you? Or walked down a flight of stairs without groaning, step by step? Let me guess, in the back of your mind, you're like, oh, it'll disappear, I'll tough it out, but nothing ever changes, does it? Hey, it's Mark Air. Time to call and schedule that free consultation with the medical pros at QC Kinetics. There are thousands of patients who will tell you they wish they would have done it sooner. They turned around their lives with QC Kinetics regenerative treatments that work with your body to help restore and repair damaged joint tissue. Natural cellular therapies, no scalpels, no pills, just long-term relief with no dreaded recovery. Bring your x-rays and your MRIs to QC Kinetics for a free, no-pressure chat and a thorough evaluation to see if you're a good candidate. Worst case, you learn something new. Best case, you get your life back. Grab the phone right now. Give them a call. 770-285-8026. Ask about that free consultation. 770-285-8026.
Want to love your deck so much that you don't even want to go on vacation? Hi, I'm Scott Nelson, owner of Nelson Exteriors, and your new deck will be your family's favorite staycation. We do decks differently. Beautiful, high-end decks at a reasonable price. Materials you choose, and lots of options. With Nelson Exteriors, you'll get a high-quality, affordable, custom deck, handcrafted by our licensed and insured experts. For an extraordinary deck renovation, Google Nelson Exteriors.
Greg is a real Prevagen user, and this is his story.
Hi, I'm Greg. I'm not an actor. I'm just a regular person. 8 years ago, I just didn't feel like I was on my game. I started taking Prevagen, and I want people to know that Prevagen has worked for me. Give it a try. I want it to help you just like it has helped me.
Prevagen, at stores everywhere without a prescription. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Testimonialist was compensated for their time.
Ever wonder why you have insurance for your car or home, but not your digital life? Meet Webroot Total Protection, your digital bodyguard that includes antivirus, identity protection, VPN, cloud backup, and more. With plans for individuals and families, Webroot takes the guessing game out of cybersecurity so you can get back to living your best life online. Go to webroot.com/radio and get 50% off today. That's webroot.com/radio to get 50% off today. Live a better digital life with Webroot, because peace of mind shouldn't be optional.
You know, I'm in a real mental jam over this one. So I just said I love that room, the Roxy. And the young band that I like, Magdalena Bay, are going to be there in October. And I would love to see them. But I don't want to be the creepy 61-year-old dude at a young people's concert. But I really do like them. And I do want I love the they're on their Imaginal mystery tour, I think they call it.
Imaginal disc.
Yeah, from that.
Can you go with your wife? Would that?
Oh, then we'd have 120 years of experience between us.
I'm just saying you wouldn't have that feeling, right? If you had your wife there, you're enjoying it.
No, then we're the old people at the young people concert.
This
is what I need. If there's anybody who knows these two creative, wonderful, great people that make up Magdalena Bay, if they can convince them to call in here and just say to me, Mr. Von Hessler, we won't be creeped out if you come to our show, then I will feel like I'm welcome. Because I think it's going to be a very young audience, very like 20s. And then the old man walks in, I'm just here because I like what you young whippersnappers are doing.
So if Matthew Lewin reaches out to you, you'll be cool with going, and he says, hey, Mr. Von Hessler, you can go.
Yes.
He's the guy in the duo.
Yes. Matt and, why am I blanking on her name? They're great, but I just would feel creepy.
Is it Mika or Micah?
Mika, I don't know. They're very, very talented, and I really like their stuff. But I don't want to be creeping everybody out because I'm 100 years old at the Magdalena Bay. So I need personal permission from the band to say, listen, we will not be creeped out by your white hair and your white facial hair and your ridiculously white skin.
Why didn't you DM
aging up in the balcony?
There's an old guy and an old lady in this picture,
Yeah.
close to the stage. She's wearing a mask, so you'll be fine.
You should DM them on Instagram. DM them on
I
TikTok.
don't know, somebody,
like, hey,
I don't know.
Hey, I'm
somebody,
a fan.
Remember one time I said, hey, I'll have Neil Finn on no matter what, and somebody called us and said, hey, I can set that up. I don't know. Maybe somebody knows them. I would love to go see this band, but I do not want to creep them out. Alex Williams says 75 is slow through Marietta.
Yeah, just the volume this afternoon, Eric. You also might run into a rain shower or two once you get up into the Bartow County area. But in Marietta, 75 northbound, sluggish from Delk Road up to 575 northbound. Also seeing some brake lights up to Highway 92 in Woodstock. And looks like a left lane crash, 575 northbound in Canton, just past Highway 20, exit number 19. With a look at the riot on I-85 in Gwinnett County, it's Kobe Dawkins.
And the volume begins before I-285 on 85 northbound stretching to Jimmy Carter Boulevard, and then the brake lights find you again at Old Peachtree Road getting to I-985. Triple team traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Skip the hassle of constantly cleaning and costly repairs and sell your home completely stress-free with a guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. Sean Hannity here. Now's a great time to sell your home in Atlanta as home values have continued to rise and your home may be worth more than you even realize. With the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate, you can receive the strongest cash offer in the industry and close within days. Find out what the guaranteed offer would be on your home. There's no obligation. Go to markspain.com and you can start packing.
I'm consumer investigator Dale Cardwell, and for over a decade, I've trusted America's Best Choice for windows, doors, siding, and decks.
That's right, Dale. When the summer is hot, America's Best Choice will keep your home cool with premium energy-efficient windows starting at just $299. No pressure, no gimmicks. Go to abcwind.com to schedule a free in-home estimate today. America's Best Choice. Quality you can trust, prices you can afford.
This year marks the 90th anniversary of Social Security, a cornerstone of financial security in America. For 9 decades, it has kept hundreds of millions of Americans out of poverty and given families across the country peace of mind and dignity in retirement. That's why AARP will never stop fighting to protect the Social Security payments you've earned. Learn more at aarp.org/protect Social Security. That's aarp.org/protect Social Security. Paid for by AARP Georgia.
At Kroger, you never compromise. You get high quality and low prices. Like you never compromise your meal with our spring salad mix that's guaranteed fresh. And you never compromise your budget with lower prices on over 1,000 items. Hand it to Kroger shoppers. You never compromise. Kroger. Fresh for everyone.
Right now, fresh Georgia-grown Southern peaches or California yellow nectarines are just $1.29 a pound with your card. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Hey y'all, it's Belinda Skelton for Four Seasons Home Care. As many of you know, I lost both my parents recently, but I'm so thankful they were able to finish their lives at home where they wanted to be. And Four Seasons Home Care was so helpful to my family throughout the process. I get emails from listeners all the time and why I trusted Four Seasons Home Care. They tell me I don't want just anyone to care for my parents. Well, of course you don't. So here's why I work with Four Seasons Home Care. This is a real family-owned company. They vet and hire every single one of their caregiving specialists, and they don't farm out the care to contractors, and they're not some national corporation. So here's my advice, folks. Call Four Seasons Home Care and just start the conversation. Do your homework. This is a huge decision. It's a 100% free call that can change everything. Google Four Seasons Home Care Atlanta. That's Four Seasons Home Care Atlanta.
WSB Atlanta, WSB FM, and HD1 Doraville. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk. News, weather,
traffic. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk.
At 5 o'clock, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News is sponsored by Nelson Exteriors. Our top local story, it's all new at 5 o'clock. Atlanta just keeps getting bigger.
We have been a thriving, growing region for a long time.
So if you think your commute is bad now, well, just wait. It's getting worse.
That's because more people are moving into the metro, according to a new report from the Atlanta Regional Commission. Data reveals that the 11-county area grew by more than 64,000 folks last year. Breaking it down, Cherokee and Forsyth counties saw the biggest boom, each growing by 2.4%, followed by the city of Atlanta growing at a 2% clip, and Henry County with a growth of 1.75%. All told, Metro Atlanta's population is now nearly 5.3 million people. Michelle Wright, 95.5 WSB.
86 degrees in Atlanta. Atlanta. We've got scattered rain showers around again this afternoon. How long do they last, and when does it dry out? Meteorologist Christina Edwards has Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast coming up. Investigators are working several leads after this morning's deadly hit and run in Marietta. WSB's Steve Summers reports live now with what they know so far.
Bill, the driver who hit and killed a trucker who was outside his rig on I-75 North near South Marietta Way this morning left enough wreckage behind to give police a big head start.
Physical evidence that we have obtained from the scene, including pieces from a vehicle, all have unique identifying numbers.
Chuck McPhillamy with Marietta PD says there are also traffic cameras in the area that are being looked at for more clues. The trucker who was hit and killed, now identified as 36-year-old Terrell Loudermilk of Chattanooga. He was talking to another trucker beside the interstate after the two had a collision. Reporting live, Steve Summers, 95.5 WSB.
18 years after a brutal crime, a woman accused of killing her girlfriend and stealing her identity is now behind bars in Fulton County.
Fulton County DA's office says Angel Thompson allegedly killed 24-year-old Nicole Alston in 2007. Alston was found dismembered in a black burning bag in Troup County. A long trail of evidence from identity theft and sex trafficking led authorities to Thompson. Even with the arrest, Alston's mom, Sylvia, says the pain is still very real.
She didn't deserve this, and I wish I never let her come to Georgia.
Officials hope the public will come forward with more info in the case. In Fulton County, Austin Eller, 95.5 WSB.
A murder mystery in southwest Atlanta after a woman's body is found hidden inside a storage unit on Campbellton Road. APD Homicide Commander Lieutenant Andrew Smith tells Channel 2 Action News officers were called out to a shopping center this morning.
Upon their arrival, they located a deceased white female in the storage space behind me. It appears that female was shot.
Police believe the woman in her 30s had been dead for at least 24 hours. Happening now, the search for a gunman after a man is shot at a busy MARTA station this afternoon. It happened in the bus loop at the Hamilton E. Holmes MARTA station when two men got into a fight. The victim now at the hospital. MARTA and Atlanta police are searching for the suspect. Following the shooting at the CDC, some therapy dogs are on hand today to provide comfort for workers at nearby Emory University and Emory University Hospital. Leah Hall with Happy Tales Pet Therapy says she and several volunteers spent a couple of hours visiting.
We did have someone that kind of came up and was a little emotional seeing them, which just kind of maybe this pent-up emotion that they've had from, a few tough days that kind of just is able to come out and they're able to just kind of relax.
Hall says it's rewarding to see how the animals can provide comfort to people going through difficult times. A mother, father, and child are killed after massive flooding in Chattanooga, Tennessee. One person is missing. 6 inches of rain fell in the area overnight and into today. The 3 who died were killed when a tree was uprooted and fell on their SUV. The city's mayor has declared a state of emergency. It is now 5:04. The Von Hessler Doctrine continues in less than 2 minutes. Right now, live team coverage of traffic and weather. Triple Team Traffic begins with Alex Williams.
Found the reason for the jam up in Canton. It's a travel advisory crash in a left lane, only a right lane open, 575 northbound, just before Highway 20, exit number 19. You can, or right at Highway 20, exit 19, you can use Highway 140 as an alternate. Before that, 75 northbound, we'll call it sluggish between Marietta and Kennesaw with some 575 taps of the brakes, getting past Highway 92 in Woodstock. Watching Georgia 400 through Sandy Springs, it's Kobe Dawkins.
It's slow as you leave I-285. Georgia 400 northbound getting past the North Springs MARTA station. From the Corey Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast, sponsored by Shoemate, the official air conditioning of Atlanta. Here's meteorologist Christina Edwards.
Mostly cloudy this evening with scattered rain showers and thunderstorms. Some of these storms will be slow moving with locally heavy downpours, so isolated areas of flash flooding a possibility for tonight. Lows in the low 70s. Tomorrow, a drier weather pattern starts to move in, partly cloudy with highs in the low 90s. Friday, a mix of sun and clouds, a few pop-up storms possible, high 92. Saturday and Sunday, partly cloudy skies, morning lows in the low 70s, daytime highs in the low 90s.
Storm tracker radar pretty active at this hour around metro Atlanta. Some of the heaviest rain right now we're seeing in the northwestern suburbs in Bartow County at this hour, but there are scattered showers around, numerous scattered showers around the area. 84 now in Sandy Springs, 81 in Hampton, 77 in Cartersville. More news at 5:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Hour 3 of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right now. Got to cue up Vampire in the Corner from when we come back. Next one. So now I start talking about that band, and now I want to hear their songs. And I'm like, no, you got to do your job for 2 more hours. So I'm going to try to mix them together. Don't people love it when a host comes on and says, I like this, listen to it, and shut up? Don't people love it when somebody forces their favorite music on them?
Oh,
Isn't that
everybody
something
loves that,
everybody
yeah.
loves that? Hey, sit down and listen to this now.
The best is when somebody isn't vibing with what you play, and you're like, what do you mean you don't like it?
Well, no, what it is, the worst is, and Greg Russ is with us, so say hello, Greg, from Finland.
Hello. Yeah, Eric, it's give and take. If you suggest things...
I think your audio is coming through your computer and not your microphone, is my guess.
Okay, how's this?
Much better. There we go.
There you go. Now go ahead.
Okay, I was going to say it's give and take. You suggest that people listen to music, watch movies, and they'd be more inclined to do so if when they suggested things, you would do the same. But you give nothing. You just ignore it.
There's
never
truth to that.
Rarely.
There is truth to that, but there's not. But when somebody wants you to listen to something right now while they're there, and I've done that to other people before, and what happens is invariably you love something so much you're trying to force it on somebody else, and then when you're listening to it with them, suddenly you start thinking, well, this isn't that good. Like you said,
the doubt starts to creep in.
This guy, I don't know if this is as good as I thought. It just becomes.
That's how I felt when I made Tim, or when I watched Spaceballs with Tim. And I was like, oh, this is kind of dumb. I'm going to choose to love it still.
But it's like you're giving your friends homework.
Yeah, kind
of.
So I think it's best to say, listen, I like this. You should check them out. And then they can do that on their own, But I don't think it's, hey, sit down right now and listen to this. Although I still do that from time to time, but only with very close friends.
Well, it's the worst when somebody has you do that, then they're watching you listen to it.
Yeah.
Even if I do like it, I can't.
Yeah, you can't really.
It's like opening a present in front of someone. It's like, what if I hate what's in this box?
Well, then you got to tell them you hate it, right?
Oh, that is such a weird. I hate that. I hate when you're like at a party and people are like, aren't you going to open the presents? And it's like, no.
Well,
and I don't like to watch the person open the presents either.
Oh, you know what? I can't. When you're at a party and it's some kind of to-do about anniversaries or something, and then there's some people who open presents very slowly.
Oh, yes.
And that there's like a whole
I know where you're
song
going here.
and
Yes.
dance for everything. Well, the reason she got me this was
thank
because
the Hendersons.
I mean, you're looking. There's a line. There's like 10 more things to open, and there's a 5-minute soliloquy on every. Open your gifts. Hey, that's awesome. A jumper? Who doesn't need a jumper? Okay, what's next?
Remember old Kathy Henderson when she gave you this? There's a reason why this gift is tied in with the other gift that you got when you were 7 years old, and then I got him something when they were 6 years
that
old.
That especially is like what you're talking about with baby showers, because people do stop in the middle of opening stuff and they're talking and it's usually near the end of the party, and so you're just you're a little bit ready to go now. You're just standing around watching the pregnant mom open stuff, and you're like, okay, there's
People need to understand that we all have special moments in our lives, but we weren't there with you, so it's not going to mean it's like showing.
But Eric,
pictures.
if you know, you know.
Yeah, but I don't know. So can you hurry this along?
I mean, I want to stay until they open mine.
Right. Then I'm not interested.
I want to see them like my thing. But
See, I don't even do that.
That's the first one.
Oh, thanks for this blanket you got me at Target 10 minutes ago.
No.
If I give a gift,
yeah,
I don't stay around either. I was like, you can open that later. I don't want to be there.
Yeah,
because I can tell if a person's not gonna. If they don't like it, I can tell.
Hey, what's Finland? What's the weather like in Finland? What is it, like 1 in the morning or midnight or something?
It's midnight.
Okay. Well, what's the temperature? What was the high? What was the high today?
52 degrees. The high today was probably 70.
Was it
awesome?
Nice,
Jealous.
right there. Can you?
That's like a crisp evening, right? Like it's getting it's
1,000 degrees here and muggy.
Do people drunk? Do people get drunk a lot in Finland? That's how I feel like people are just
maybe in the
constantly
winter.
drunk. Yeah,
because the summer so we're at the point where days are getting shorter, but they're still pretty long here. The sun goes down. I think it officially sets at 9:37, but it's light until like 10:15. And the sun starts to rise at like 4:30. So if you go back to June, I bet the sun's staying up until 10:30. But the flip side in the winter, just reverse that. So yeah, probably a lot of drinking.
This look is great that you've got going. I got to say, the glasses, the full mustache and beard. It's just a really. Did you get like sun or something? I'm not used to you having any color in your face at all. This is something.
No sun.
Did you get windburn? Did you go skiing and get windburnt?
Maybe it's just this.
Just good lighting. You know what? You should live in Finland.
The light.
The lighting in Finland favors you.
Because it's not the white light LEDs. It still is like a tungsten glow.
Yeah, I'm tired of the.
Oh, they're bringing back incandescent light bulbs, by the way.
What the ones that
the ones
are
with the
terrible
filament.
for energy?
Yeah,
regular ones or the Edison bulbs?
Are old-fashioned ones.
I just want to. We talked about this about a week ago.
$80 a bulb.
I just want to get rid of these bright white. It's ruining the world. It looks terrible. And you know that some of these lights. Well, a lot of these lights apparently in many cities, they ordered street lights and they used this technology that over time dulled to like a yellow or an amber, and it looks terrible in cities. Like they had no idea that there was this flaw in this type of light. Look this up, George. It did happen. I didn't dream it. There's a type of light in many major cities, and then over time it has just turned. Oh no, they turn like purple or something. There's something very weird.
Some of those LED lights that change
something
colors?
weird. No, this isn't on purpose. This is like over time they didn't realize it was going to degrade, and then I think it's purple or something. These weird lights that are in a lot of big cities because they all ordered the same bunch from. And I don't need purple lights in my cities. You know what I like? I like yellow. Isn't that a nice, pleasant light?
A lot of these LED lights are
bright lights.
they're adjustable though. You can make them yellow now.
Yeah, they suck.
Yeah, but you can't. With the cars, they're all just like intense.
Yeah, the headlights. The headlights drive me nuts.
And if you have an astigmatism and one of those cars is coming at you,
Yeah.
it sucks because you can't. It's like three cars.
Like we should call it rear view migraine.
Yes.
Like so that light hits the rear view mirror, and you're like, ah. Yes, did you find anything, George?
That is true. Yes, some LED streetlights in cities have turned purple due to a defect in the phosphor silicone layer, causing blue light to shine through as the layer degrades. This affects visibility and has led to replacements.
Right. It's because it's the filter that makes it the original color, and then the filter degrades, and it ends up being purple.
Which is interesting because LEDs weren't popular for so long because they couldn't figure out how to make them blue.
Yeah.
Now the blue is
Dude,
what's ruining everything.
I saw a documentary on the guy that got that done, and it is fascinating.
Yeah,
there was
maybe we watched the
one
same
guy.
thing.
Did you see that? There was one guy, and like they fired him from some big place, and then he lied, and he kept his laboratory open, and his whole life was like. And then I think he got screwed over because after like 15 years of working to make the blue LED come to life, I think he got screwed on a patent or something. So I think he sued. Maybe he got something out of it. But this guy was like, a Japanese guy, and he was obsessed with this. I'm sure his wife left at some point.
I don't think they sue in Japan though. You just take your fate. You're like, okay.
I think there was an American, didn't he end up in Florida doing it or something?
He did.
I think
did
it was in
come
Florida.
To America, yes.
Because they got fired from some like German firm or something, and then he ended up got down in Florida, I feel like.
Yeah, Suji Nakamura.
Yeah, this dude was just so obsessed. Also, it reminds me of something else I saw scientifically. And that was that the microwave oven that we have today started as a science thing so that they could bring frozen mice and rats back to life in the laboratory. So they'd be frozen. So what do you call it? Suspended animation. And then they created this so that it would heat them up from the insides enough to come back to life. And it worked, but the problem is you can't use it on anything larger than that. Like it'll work on a rat or a mouse, but it'll just fry everything else. So that's how we got the microwave oven.
How did that even? I don't even understand how that works because the technology to this day hasn't been perfected. As you know, things are cold in the middle.
Well, this is
scorching on the edges.
All right, listen. You know what? Do I have to teach? Listen, if you have put a bunch of stuff in a bowl out of the refrigerator into your microwave, you put it on 2 minutes. You stop. You got to stir it. Put it in for 2 more minutes. You can't just leave the middle in the middle.
A mouse up? What are you going to do?
Yeah. Wake up, mouse.
That's my point. The mouse. What are you doing?
I'm with you, Greg. Make this. And what other animals did they try? If it only works on
freeze
mice.
dry. Well, they were doing it because because I can't remember the whole story. Look it up, George Clark, when we get back. George Clark will tell us what happened.
right.
I just watch a lot of stuff, and most of it goes through my head, and some of it retains. It's like a filter that goes.
Yeah, how do they know it?
Rat, microwave.
It looks like they weren't initially developed to revive frozen mice, though they did use microwaves to revive.
I heard that's why that was the technology and why they built it. Now,
well,
just because you're so handsome over there in Finland, I can see your arrogance.
You like this.
I just think you look
Here,
great.
I'm gonna-
I just don't think I think it's because the glasses are maybe some of the best glasses you've ever had.
It's the same frames I have, just different color. You like the darker color. it
Yeah.
seems.
And you were going to give me a birthday present. I was supposed to get glasses, and I never did.
Yeah,
Is that
you
offer
didn't
still
follow
on the
up.
table?
Yeah, we'll figure it
They're
out.
going to fall apart like that belt?
That belt could have been fixed.
You know what?
It was
I
a
found
screw.
one of the screws, but not the second one. Alex Williams says there's trouble on 75 in Northwest Atlanta.
Yeah, Eric, and thanks to the spin of the jam cam, we were able to figure out what that trouble is. It's a stall in a center lane, 75 northbound, West Paces Ferry Road, exit 255, and it's slowing the ride back toward Howell Mill Road, exit 252. Once you get past that, you're on and off the brakes on I-75 north from Truist Park all the way up into Kennesaw. Travel advisory still active in Canton. Crash left lane, 575 northbound, Highway 20, exit 19. You can use Highway 140 as your alternate there, as well as Highway 5. Trouble on I-85 on the northeast side of town, Kobe Dawkins.
Yeah, 85 northbound just north of I-285, exit 95, dealing with the crash blocking one right lane, and you find no relief from delays until you get past Beaver Ruin Road. And this report is sponsored by the Georgia Aquarium. This summer, experience bioluminescence and all things light during glow nights at Georgia Aquarium. Save $10 after 4 p.m. Just visit georgiaaquarium.org. From the Corey Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Eric Erickson.
Informative and topical when you want
Now,
it.
I know senators, they refer to the House as their enemy.
And a break when you need
And
it.
we need to put our big boy pants on.
Eric Erickson.
Elon Musk is a veritable Miley Cyrus.
Tomorrow at noon.
It happens at the state level. My gosh, it happens at the state level.
95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
Are you taking your garage door for granted? Is it squeaking and whining for attention? Overhead Door Company of Atlanta is here with same-day repair service. Experienced technicians have been servicing homeowners in Atlanta since 1935. That's 90 years. Overhead Door Company of Atlanta can handle all your garage door and opener needs. For same-day repair service, schedule online at overheaddooratlanta.com or call 404-USA-DOOR.
All Care is expert urgent care and primary care under a single roof, offering convenience and continuity for your healthcare needs. All Care is a proud member of Piedmont Clinic with a team of physicians and clinicians who know you and your medical history, so they can provide the personalized care you deserve. And with both family and immediate care services offered 7 days a week at 15 Atlanta area locations, All Care also means saying goodbye to waiting days and days to see the doctor. Same-day appointments are available and walk-ins are welcomed. Remember, urgent care plus primary care equals All Care.
You fell in love with her because she's unlike any other woman in the world, so why settle for an ordinary engagement ring you can find almost anywhere? Well, I know a place where you can design your own custom engagement ring. Terra Fine Jewelry Company. At Terra, the styles and designs are endless, and their expert jewelers make it easy to bring your personally designed engagement ring to life. Your bride-to-be deserves more than a cookie-cutter engagement ring, so explore the vast options of custom design rings at Terra Fine Jewelry Company in Beaufort, Georgia. Terra Fine Jewelry Company.
At Ameris Bank, we know that it's never just business when it's your business. I'm Brian Parks, head of commercial banking in Atlanta for Ameris Bank. Whether your business is looking to optimize cash flow, improve your payment technology, or grow more quickly, my team and I are here and ready to help with a superior level of service, smart banking technology, and local market expertise. I invite you to reach out to my team by visiting amerisbank.com/yourbusiness or a local branch near you. Ameris Bank, fiercely yours, member FDIC.
The wreck was bad, but dealing with insurance can be even worse. Hey, it's Smiler Mark McKay for John Foy & Associates, the strong arm. When it comes to traffic accidents, I've seen it all, and nothing surprises me. But when it comes to how insurance companies treat accident victims, I'm shocked. If you've been injured, don't try to take on the insurance companies alone. You need an experienced, winning team. You need the strong arm to fight for you. Pay nothing up front and get your free case evaluation at johnfoy.com.
When someone's AC is on the fritz, drains are clogged, or wall outlets are sparking, Castile Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, and Electrical never asks, how soon do you need it fixed? You know why? Because no one in recorded history has ever said, oh, take your time, just whenever you can get to it. We just assume how fast can you get here will always be the answer. So Castile will be there same day, and we won't leave until you're 100% satisfied. See? Sometimes it's good to assume. It gets your AC fixed fast. Book today at CastileAir.com.
Attention men, does ED and PE have you down? Well, great news. Choice Men's Health has the latest breakthrough treatments that can get you up and running. Meet the specialist who is dedicated to helping you perform better than ever in the bedroom.
Hi, I'm Dr. Katz, Chief Medical Director at Choice Men's Health. Our custom treatment plans have a 98% success rate at improving ED and PE on your very first visit, even if Viagra and Cialis have failed. Regardless of your age and medical history, we are here and dedicated to help you regain your love life.
Don't wait. Call Choice Men's Health now. We are so confident we can help. For a limited time, we're offering to cover your first treatment for free. Call 404-400-1170. Call now to claim your free treatment. 404-400-1170. Results guaranteed on your first visit or it's free. 404-400-1170. Choice Men's Health, the only choice for your health.
All right, here's Magdalena Bay. Love this song. Is it creepy that I'm a 61-year-old man and just enjoy this voice for a moment?
Vampire in the corner, am I scaring you off? I wanna dance, I wanna learn how to love. Someone
Thank you. I was gonna ask if that was on.
That's what I thought.
This is for that gray-haired man in the crowd.
I wish that guy would leave.
He's too creepy.
Called out on stage. Get him out of here.
Well, I want to get to the. All right, hold on. You got to give me the chorus here because it gives me goosebumps. Is it creepy that I like this? All right, that's it. All I can do is listen on record because I think I'm too old to go to their shows because I will be creepy. Unless somebody knows them and gets them to call the show and they say, Mr. Hessler, you will not creep us out.
What do you want? So ultimately, are you worried about them being creeped out or the people in the crowd being creeped out?
I just will feel creepy, but...
lean into it.
Excuse me.
we can get a hold of them, and on stage, they can make the announcement, hey,
this
I know
one's
you all
okay.
see this old man, but he's cool.
No, I will feel creepy in a crowd full of 20-year-olds no matter what. But if I know that I've been given permission by the artist on stage to be there, at least in my mind, I will know I belong.
It was like the Guster on Ice. They filmed the concert, one of their concerts, and you watched it, and it was a footage of a bunch of younger women.
No, and I felt,
It really bothered you.
No, remember that one was, because we were really into Guster at the time.
Guster on Ice was the film.
Was that the? But it was because as I recall, the idea of it was that they were going to play the theater that Elvis Presley plays in the movie, one of those movies where he's playing at a theater, and I can't remember which one it was. It's one of the first ones, and so they were playing in that theater, and I thought that was kind of good. And then, so I'm at that point like 40 or something, right? And I'm watching them, and then everybody in the crowd looks like they're like 16 years old, and suddenly I felt like, what am I doing? Should I be liking this? Like, why am I, But I think that for the concept, they wanted to have an audience that looked like what Elvis would have been seeing at that time, I think was... I just don't like feeling creepy. It's hard to not feel creepy as you age. Listen, I'm telling you guys, you got to understand
You
this.
are hypersensitive about it.
Well, because I want to be known as the guy who got older who was not creepy. Like I want
Who hides away and doesn't enjoy the rest of his life.
Yeah, that's creepier.
Yeah, that's true.
Who just lets the years pass. I didn't
They will
do
say-
anything the last 20 years of my life because people maybe
They'll
would have
say,
thought I was a creep.
He was reclusive, but he wasn't creepy. Put it on the tombstone. That's a successful life. Oh, you want to give these away?
I'm feeling generous.
All right, then let's give away 2 tickets to see Peter Frampton on Monday, October 27th at the Cobb Energy Performing Arts Center. Be caller number 10 to 404-872-0750. Tickets are on sale right now at Ticketmaster.com. Alex Williams says 75 northbound is slow out of Midtown.
All due to that center lane stall, Eric. 75 Northwest Paces Ferry exit 255. But thanks to a HERE unit, it just got moved off to the right. So hopefully those delays back into Midtown will improve. Southbound, it's going to take you at least a half hour to travel out of Buckhead down to I-20 with northbound delays, 75-85 North, University Avenue up toward Freedom Parkway. We also uncovered some trouble on I-20 in DeKalb County, Kobe Dawkins.
That's correct. 20 westbound, just right at Wesley Chapel Road, exit 68. It's a stall. It blocks the center lane, causing delays back into Stonecrest. From the Corey Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Well, they said it was fixed, but was it? When TE Certified Electrical Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling say it's fixed, it's really fixed. That's part of how they love your home. Hey, it's Chris Chandler, and these are the folks I trust in my home because of their attention to detail, expertise, and a job done right the first time. And to back it up, TE Certified offers a lifetime workmanship warranty.
TE Certified, we love your home.
Jaron Solomon here, and this month we're spotlighting Noam Carver and Crown Ring. We've got the largest selection of engagement rings and wedding bands, and every ring comes with our low price guarantee, including on Noam Carver's latest patented Luna collection. And don't miss Wedding Band Weekend, August 15th through the 17th, where every wedding band in store is buy one, get one half off. Head to SolomonBrothers.com and click book an appointment for your private shopping experience.
Hey friends, when was the last time you hopped out of bed without your knee or back screaming at you? Or walked down a flight of stairs without groaning, step by step? Let me guess, in the back of your mind, you're like, oh, it'll disappear, I'll tough it out, but nothing ever changes, does it? Hey, it's Mark Air. Time to call and schedule that free consultation with the medical pros at QC Kinetics. There are thousands of patients who will tell you they wish they would have done it sooner. They turned around their lives with QC Kinetics regenerative treatments that work with your body to help restore and repair damaged joint tissue. Natural cellular therapies, no scalpels, no pills, just long-term relief with no dreaded recovery. Bring your x-rays and your MRIs to QC Kinetics for a free, no-pressure chat and a thorough evaluation to see if you're a good candidate. Worst case, you learn something new. Best case, you get your life back. Grab the phone right now. Give them a call. 770-285-8026. Ask about that free consultation. 770-285-8026.
EMC Security.
When an alarm goes off at your home, every second counts. With EMC Security's remote video monitoring, once your alarm is triggered, our team can instantly monitor cameras you give us access to, assess the situation, and send appropriate information to first responders. Get real peace of mind, whether you're home or away. Get a free quote on video monitoring today at emcsecurity.com.
EMC Security. Smart protection for a safer tomorrow.
Breda Pest Management is the best at beating bugs, keeping critters out, and tormenting termites. Did you know the Breda family's been protecting local homes inside and out for over 50 years? Hey, it's Dave Baker. I don't lose sleep worrying about bugs and critters because Breda has perfected protecting my home. Here's to another 50 years of bug beating, termite tossing, and critter kicking.
Breda, no need to be afraid of bugs.
You've thought about assisted living for your parents, but maybe the right answer is renovating your home and having mom or dad move in. I'm Richard, Chief Architect at Sketch House, where we create custom architectural drawings for homeowners looking to remodel. Why get drawings first? You'll know what's possible. You'll be able to get pricing and compare builders apples to apples, and builders love drawings. You'll get bumped to the top of their list with drawings in hand. Let Sketchhouse help you make a decision about your aging parents at a fixed price. Visit sketchhouse.com. That's sketch, HAUS.com.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News, weather,
traffic. 95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 5:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News sponsored by Nelson Exteriors. Our top local story following the shooting at the CDC. Some four-legged helpers are on hand today to provide comfort for workers at nearby Emory University and Emory University Hospital.
Staff at Emory requested volunteers from Happy Tales Pet Therapy come visit following the shooting. Leah Hall is president of the board of directors for the local group, which has been doing this work in Atlanta for more than 30 years. She says these visits help everyone involved.
It's really special to be able to see the comfort they can bring to people when they need it most. I swear sometimes the animals can sense it and know that they're needed.
Hall says as a pet owner, it's amazing to see the impact the dogs have. Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
84 degrees in Atlanta. We've got some scattered heavy rain showers around the metro area at this hour, and they're going to be sticking around through tonight, which could bring some flooding. When does it dry out? Meteorologist Christina Edwards has Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast coming up. After the shooting at the CDC, a Metro Atlanta Police Department is urging people to have a plan in place if they're caught in an active shooter situation.
The first thing you should do is run from the shooter, but Douglasville Police Chief Gary Sparks says if you can't do that,
hide, barricade the door, and while you hiding, be quiet, turn your phone down. And if there's several of you in there, at that time, you must start planning.
he says that planning comes into play should you need to carry out the third option, fight. He says try to knock the gun out of the person's hand by throwing something at them or by getting low to the ground. Austin Eller, 95.5 WSB.
A woman accused in the brutal murder of her girlfriend 18 years ago is now facing charges in Fulton County. District Attorney Fonnie Willis says they believe Angel Thompson dismembered 24-year-old Nicole Alston in 2007, then left her body inside a burning bag in Troup County.
I've been doing this now 29 years. July was 29 years. Most of it has been spent in the criminal law. This is by far one of the top 3 gruesome cases.
Thompson is also accused of stealing Alston's identity for 8 years after the murder. Atlanta just keeps getting bigger. A new estimate from the Atlanta Regional Commission finds the region added over 64,000 residents in the past year. The 11-county population is now at 5.3 million.
If you remember the 1996 Olympics, our population has doubled since then. So we have been a thriving, growing region for a long time.
The ARC's Paul Donsky says the fastest rate of growth is in Forsyth and Cherokee counties in the city of Atlanta. Overall, Metro Atlanta's average annual population growth rate has been slowing for the past 5 years. A Douglas County correctional officer is accused of having a sexual relationship with a female inmate. Officer Christian Nicholas Joe had only been on the job for a little over a month. He's now facing charges of sexual assault by a correctional officer, aggravated sodomy, and violation of oath of office. He's held at the Douglas County Detention Center without bond. Woodstock is getting new fire stations.
The City Council unanimously giving the green light to 2 new fire stations within the city. One will be on Ridgewalk Parkway, the other on Long Drive. Fire Chief Shane Dobson.
Those were areas that definitely needed some emergency response, and we're just super happy to be able to provide that to the communities.
Ground will be broken soon. He says construction could be completed by the end of next year. Sabrina Cupid, 95.5 WSB.
A big milestone for Georgia in the fight against childhood cancer.
And today, Georgia becomes the 13th state in the nation to have a pediatric cancer plan as part of the overall Georgia Cancer Plan, and that is a big deal.
Dean Crow serves on the Georgia Pediatric Cancer Task Force, which plans to hold monthly meetings beginning this fall. This is part of the state's larger cancer plan, which is updated every 5 years. It is now 5:34, and this news is sponsored by Findlay Roofing. Time for live team coverage of traffic and weather. And Triple Team traffic begins with Alex Williams.
Watching 285 trouble down by the Airportville. It is a stalled tractor trailer. They got 2 right lanes blocked. 285 southbound, the outer loop, Washington Road, exit number 1. You're already slowing back toward Langford Parkway. Might want to scoot over and use I-85 passing the airport through College Park as an alternate to avoid that. Before you get there, 285 west and southbound on and off the brakes the whole way out of Dunwoody, passing Truist Park southbound through Smyrna Vinings down to I-20. Toughest ride over on the east side perimeters, 285 south, the inner loop from I-85 down to Highway 78, the Stone Mountain Freeway. Some better news on I-20 into DeKalb County. Kobe Dawkins.
Oh, yeah, 20 westbound right at Wesley Chapel Road, exit 68. Earlier stall cleared off to the right, but delays remain back to Lithonia Industrial Boulevard. From the Corey Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast with meteorologist Christina Edwards.
Mostly cloudy this evening with scattered rain showers and thunderstorms. Some of these storms will be slow moving
moving with locally heavy downpours. So isolated areas of flash flooding a possibility for tonight, lows in the low 70s. Tomorrow, a drier weather pattern starts to move in, partly cloudy with highs in the low 90s. Friday, a mix of sun and clouds, a few pop-up storms possible, high 92. Saturday and Sunday, partly cloudy skies, morning lows in the low 70s, daytime highs in the low 90s.
Storm Tracker radar shows the northwestern suburbs of Metro Atlanta are getting the worst of the rain right now. There are scattered rain showers across the metro area. 84 in Snellville, 83 in Gresham Park, 81 in Locust Grove. More news at 6 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Treated unfairly by the police? George Stein, the DUI lawyer, can help. GeorgeStein.com.
This is Monica Pearson for Superior Plumbing. When you have plumbing problems, you need it done quickly and on your schedule. Superior Plumbing will work around your schedule night and day. They've served Atlanta for almost 40 years. They want to be your plumber for life, and they'll earn your trust by doing the work correctly the first time. So do what I did and call Superior Plumbing night or day to have a trusted plumber fix your plumbing issues.
Superior, the honest one. Call 770-422-PLUM.
Only inches separate you from the heavy rain pounding on your roof. Dave Baker, host of the Home Fix-It Show, here for Findlay Roofing, the roof guys. Water is your home's #1 enemy, and your roof is your front line of defense to stop it from getting inside. Has your old roof finally lost the battle against all this recent heavy rain? If water has made its way into your home, think of Findlay first. They've replaced over 65,000 roofs locally, all with high-quality work, upfront pricing, and exceptional service. You'll always win with Findlay. You'll never have to worry about them cutting corners. With over 30 years of experience, Findlay goes the distance. They're the extra effort experts, making sure you have a remarkable roof experience. Are you seeing water inside or just not sure how well your roof is holding up after all this recent rain? Schedule a free roof analysis. No obligation, no charge. FindlayRoofing.com. Roof, roof.
Believe me. Believe you me. Believe me you. No, believe you me.
I'm not good with that. I'm not good with that.
Hey, Shelley Winter, by the way, I'm not going to spoil his show, but you should listen because he just got back from Jamaica and he flew Spirit Airlines.
Oh boy.
That's all you really need to know. The man has tales to tell.
They're about to file for. I think they're already in bankruptcy.
Yeah, they're
but
in
they
bankruptcy.
may actually go out of business.
So you think it was a rough ride before? Now they all know that they're out of work soon.
Well, they could get out of it by televising their fights.
I think so too.
That's a good idea.
Aren't we all
World
tired
Star.
of 2 a.m.
Yeah.
at IHOP? Give us some new scenery. Like I gravitate toward the cruise ship fights now. It's a little different.
No, those have been put to bed too.
Really? Hold
They've
on.
changed a lot of policies
Carnival.
on cruise ships.
Yeah, Carnival's insane.
Well,
Some
no.
of those
Now
images.
the Carnival.
No, what they
reeled it in.
do is they sue the people. They sue them after the fight because you're hurting our brand when these fights end up on YouTube and all that kind of stuff. Now, I don't know how successful they've been, but Carnival actually will sue all the people that are in a melee. And, of course, you're never invited back on the ship again. Congratulations to Leslie Rechko of Buford. Won 2 tickets to see Peter Frampton on Monday, October 27th at the Cobb Energy Performing Arts Center. Tickets are on sale right now at Ticketmaster.com. Hey, you're in Finland. You're awake. It's like 12:38 in the morning. How about you give us a story from Studio B1, Greg Russ?
All right. I'm looking. Do I want to do...
Did I take you by surprise? You know,
Yeah, because we don't do
called...
stories. I do have stories up. We'll
Yeah.
do the card skimmer story in Metro Atlanta. Apparently, Atlanta is the second most skimmed city in the country behind New York City.
And what does that mean?
people-
These are so you use your credit card and there's something that's attached to the thing, the ATM or the gas pump or whatever.
I saw one of these at a Chevron. It
It
was
happened to
scary
me
as hell.
last year.
Scary as hell.
Yeah.
$800.
Yes, they go for debit cards and EBT cards. In Atlanta, it was in neighborhoods like College Park. It was downtown Atlanta, East Point, Forest Park. Those were the neighborhoods that had the most skimmers found. But it's
But there's a lot of
happening all
people.
around Atlanta.
A lot of people. I've been told that if you go to a gas station that's in front of just like a convenience store type of thing, they say always use the pump that can be seen from the cash register. Like that's the one, because it does take them a little bit of time to have to set this thing up. So they tend to go to the pumps that are on the edges that can't really be seen from inside the store. So I don't know.
Or go inside. That's what I do now.
Oh, I don't want to do that. What are you, like $20 on pump 4?
Yeah.
What
It
is
seems-
it, 1985?
After I got scammed, I'm not going back in. I mean, I lost $800.
Don't use your debit card in those situations.
Yeah, that's the thing. Don't use a debit card. Use a credit card. You get points from or something with gas.
Well, a rich, wealthy heiress such as yourself
Right.
can speak like that. But some people, and then the EBT cards, like how do they get? What do they get from that? Is they
Well, they're
the money
Visa
is
cards and MasterCard.
Yeah, that's what they've tended to switch to. They preload them with.
Not anymore. There's a lot of people in this world, it turns out, that are more than willing to live off of somebody else's money. I don't quite understand it, but I don't know how people live with themselves. Like some people just don't have any morals. Is that what it is? It's like they just don't. It's just like, oh yeah, some grandmother probably didn't get a meal because of me, but hey, I'm going shopping. Like they just have no.
Well, a lot of people were selling those cards and food stamps or whatever, and they buy weed or whatever with them, and they sell them for pennies on the dollar.
Yeah, I don't understand the criminal mind. I really don't. I don't know how you can like.
Unless you're trying to throw us off the scent and you really do have the criminal mind.
It's a possibility.
Yeah.
I could be.
Are you Gosh, I waiting just to don't use it,
understand.
though?
Jeez, I'll tell you what. I don't know. No one.
Golly.
Really, my wife's out of town. Nobody should check the backyard. That would be silly.
If you have,
I'll
the
tell you
criminal
one thing's
mind-
for sure. My wife is not buried in the backyard. You'd be an idiot to say something like that. Sorry, Greg.
That's
yes?
that's not even a good criminal mind. Like I want some kind of scheme, some big heist of some sort.
Yeah.
And I was going to say, if you've been living your life with a criminal mind, before you go, I want something big. You rob a museum, a bank.
Right.
Museum.
Yeah. Yeah, do one of those things where you're like, you're getting underneath those laser lights that are in front of the Mona
Yeah,
Lisa.
That's what I want.
That's
Just steal
murder.
Archie's
That's
chair from the
boring.
Smithsonian.
You know what's in the Smithsonian? I found out just the other day. We were talking a lot about music. The spaceship that Funkadelic used during that big tour, the Mothership Connection tour. That spaceship is in the Smithsonian.
cool.
Well,
That's
not
the
for long.
That's the
No,
first.
that's right.
That's the first thing that's ever made me think, hey, I might want to go to the Smithsonian. I'd like to see that. And then I'll see, the Lindbergh plane. and all
Oscar
that.
the Grouch, Fonzie's jacket, Archie and Edith.
What do you do when
chairs.
you're standing in front of Fonzie's jacket?
You're in awe.
Yep, there it is.
Henry Winkler wore that.
I'm supposed to believe it was just one? The show was on the air for almost a decade.
No, we had two.
Did you have more than one?
I kept the other one.
Thank you, Henry Winkler.
It's a beautiful jacket.
You're
You want to borrow
your
it?
voice is so gentle.
I'll mail it to you if
You're
you'd like
such
to
a
borrow
nice
it.
guy. I can't believe you charge $100 for an autograph.
I charge 20
Oh,
or 25.
Shatner's
Is it
$100, right?
Is
Yeah.
that true? Because I do hear he's very nice. People love working with him.
Oh, he is obviously a very nice guy.
And he does not overcharge. Like Alec Baldwin won $200.
Well, he's got some legal.
Yeah, is that
bills
pre
he's
or
got.
post?
It was,
He also has
it was
a lot of
last year.
kids, too.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Oh, you guys got
No pun
7,000
intended.
kids.
$200 or I'll shoot you in the face.
You should go to the Smithsonian, though. It's the only. Maybe there's another free museum somewhere, but the United States tends to charge for museums where other countries don't. They invite people in to see things, thinking it's worth fronting that cost so people can expand their minds. But Smithsonian, it's nice that it's free.
I think that they've changed the name now to the Trumpsonian. Actually, did you hear this? Did you hear this? This is hilarious to me. So the Kennedy Center honors,
Yeah.
you know that he's gonna. He is the honorees this year. Donald Trump has chosen. Kiss is one of them.
I've got him talking about it right here. I've got
Hold
Mr.
on. I just want to say, if I read this correctly that I saw on CNN, Trump is going to host the Kennedy Center honors.
You read it correctly. You
So-
read it
And
correctly.
you know he wants to change the name of the Kennedy Center.
to the Trump
Like,
Center. That was my
Does it
joke.
the Melania Trump
Right.
whatever center?
That was my
Arts or
joke about the
something.
Trumpsonian.
Well, how about a hello, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Kennedy Center Honors, named after JFK, who, believe it or not, had more mistresses than your favorite president.
Oh, you have a little monologue.
Bill Clinton.
Yeah, you gotta do a little monologue.
You wanted the best? Well, you got the best. Ladies and gentlemen, me. I mean, and also Kiss.
He's gonna host. No,
He's
president.
going to have somebody write those jokes.
Oh, absolutely. I did. Now,
Could have been you. Those are good jokes.
I probably, I skipped the State of the Union, but I'll probably watch that. They usually CBS usually puts, and now he owns
Oh, I bet you they
CBS.
will. Oh, yeah, that's
he
true.
owns CBS
Yeah,
now.
CBS is
so,
afraid.
So
We've got a little audio of him honoring Kiss, and I guess he mistakenly says Kiss at the end.
Finally, we'll be honoring one of the greatest rock bands of all time, Kiss.
He said Kiss?
Kiss.
At the end.
That's those dentures again.
So
United
Kiss was
States.
formed in 1973 in New York City by founding band members and incredible people, by the way. Paul Stanley, Gene Simmons, Ace Frehley, and Peter Criss.
Frehley.
Kiss became a global phenomenon, sold more than 100 million records worldwide, and
ChatGPT
produced
wrote this.
30 gold albums and lots of other things they produced. They made
What
a
other
fortune.
Oh, they made a
And they're
fortune.
great people, and they deserve it, and they work hard, and they're still working hard, and it's an honor to present Kiss.
Chris
Kiss.
Peter Kiss.
Peter
It's an
Chris
hon-
Kiss. Kissy Quiz.
It's an honor to present Kiss.
Chris.
How
Chris.
embarrassing.
Sylvester Stallone's also included, right?
It's about time. How has he not gotten one already? Trump is, it is kind of goofy what he's doing over there, and he has to be the host and everything. But between his two administrations, there are some people who are going to, that because they weren't seen as cool by the libs, never got. Why isn't Sylvester Stallone already in there?
I'm going to be in another.
Well, come on.
But what is it? He's giving them the Smithsonian what?
It's the Kennedy Center.
Kennedy Center?
Honors.
Sorry.
So,
Honors.
but everybody gets. Meryl Streep got it 1 billion years ago.
I honestly, I don't think I've ever heard of it.
Oh no! You see, every year on CBS they have it, and the president puts the
Okay.
I think Clint Eastwood got one, so he's a conservative. But
But no one's against Stallone, are they?
well, why isn't he in already? He's
I
100
don't know,
years
because
old.
just like a lot of people just get fall through the cracks or something.
That's what you guys like Tulsa King? I like Tulsa King. That's a certain Tulsa.
Tulsa
There
King
was,
that's
there was
filmed
some
in Gainesville.
backlash with Stallone because
Oh, there was?
when Creed came out, that was the same year as Oscar's So White, and Stallone got his there was a real chance he could have won his first Oscar.
Yeah, but he lost to a
And-
white guy, an English white guy.
Didn't he win an
I
Oscar
know.
for Rocky?
But he still
No.
went. I think people didn't want him to show up because
Right.
the rest of the cast of the movie was boycotted.
Have you seen him lately? I wouldn't refer to him as white. I don't know what he is, but
right. It's all right.
Alex Williams says there's a travel advisory on 285 by the airport.
Stalled tractor trailer in 2 right lanes. 285 southbound, the outer loop at Washington Road, exit 1. Hero on scene trying to get it out of the roadway, but it has stacked up the ride back toward Cascade Road. Use I-85 southbound through East Point and College Park as an alternate there. Elsewhere, 285 eastbound, you're seeing some brake lights in Sandy Springs between New Northside Powers Ferry and Riverside Drive, then jams up again from Georgia 400 into Doraville. Southbound delays are intense this afternoon. 285 south the inner loop from Chamblee Tucker down to East Ponce in Clarkston. How are things looking through downtown Atlanta? Kobe Dawkins.
Well, it remains very slow. 75-85 northbound. Seeing the brake lights begin before University Ave, getting past Peachtree, Pine Street. 85 southbound, the brake lights pack in at the Georgia 400 merge, getting to I-20. From the Corey Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
In Atlanta, there is always something happening.
Tanker truck crashed into the median.
The Triple Team Traffic Center has you covered.
No traffic getting through in either direction.
Helping you on your commute.
Avoid the area at all costs. Take Highway 155 or Highway 4223.
Brought to you by the Cool Ray Lifetime Parts and Labor Warranty.
95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
Just because there are so many window choices doesn't mean they're all good choices.
All windows are not created equal.
It's Ted and Jonathan from North Georgia Replacement Windows. And vinyl composite windows? They're a thing of the past.
Infinity from Marvin fiberglass windows are beautiful, not big and bulky, and 8 times stronger than vinyl.
Experience the difference at your home or in our Alpharetta showroom.
Infinity from Marvin, replacement windows, yeah!
Worried about market losses? If headlines are keeping you up at night, it's time to take control. Hi, I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and I know you've worked hard to save. But in times like these, what if can turn into what now? If you're planning to retire or are in retirement, you need a strategy that helps protect your future. At Trajan Wealth, you can capture market gains, protect your account from losses, and guarantee income for life. Right now, you could receive a bonus of up to 30% or annual growth of up to 10% for retirement income. You heard me right. An upfront bonus of up to 30% or annual growth of up to 10%, all guaranteed to boost your lifetime income in retirement. Don't leave your future to chance. Plan with confidence. Call 404-390-4000. That's 404-390-4000.
Annuity guarantees are based on the claims paying ability of the issuing insurance company, DBA, in most states, as Trajan Wealth Insurance Solutions.
Hi, this is Megan, your friend and jeweler from Shane Company. Did you know not all warranties are created equal? At Shane Company, our free lifetime warranty is all-inclusive and even protects the diamond in your engagement ring. We can offer such an incredible warranty because our rings are crafted to last a lifetime. As your friend and jeweler, our gift to you is peace of mind. At Shane Company, we also cover unlimited repairs, resizings, and cleanings for free for life, saving you thousands over time. Because a friend always has your back. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
Avoid the stress of listing your home on the market and sell your home fast for all cash with a guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. I've served homeowners like you for nearly 30 years and have helped over 67,000 satisfied clients. And I know what matters most, a quick sale and maximum profit. Trust the top real estate team in the U.S. and close with confidence. Find out what your guaranteed offer would be. There's no obligation. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
Hey folks, Dave Baker here with a quick tip. When it comes to garage doors, longevity matters. Overhead Door Company of Atlanta has been serving Atlanta homeowners since 1935. That's 90 years of doing it right, day after day, door after door. Sure, new companies pop up claiming to be number one, but for real trust and experience, there's only one original overhead door, the one with the red ribbon on the trucks. Longevity matters. Quality matters. Call 404-USA-DOOR or visit overheaddooratlanta.com.
Greg is a real Prevagen user, and this is his story.
Hi, I'm Greg. I'm not an actor. I'm just a regular person. 8 years ago, I just didn't feel like I was on my game. I started taking Prevagen, and I want people to know that Prevagen has worked for me. Give it a try. I want it to help you just like it has helped me.
Prevagen, at stores everywhere without a prescription. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Testimonialist was compensated for their time.
Ever wonder why you have insurance for your car or home, but not your digital life? Meet WebRoot Total Protection, your digital bodyguard that includes antivirus, identity protection, VPN, cloud backup, and more. With plans for individuals and families, WebRoot takes the guessing game out of cybersecurity so you can get back to living your best life online. Go to webroot.com/radio and get 50% off today. That's webroot.com/radio to get 50% off today. Live a better digital life with WebRoot because peace of mind shouldn't be optional.
Yeah, he doesn't look very smart.
Jared Yamamoto says Jackson Dart may be a good quarterback, but he's dumb. He played better than I expected in that Bills preseason game. I don't think Russell Wilson's long for the starting job there. That's my... Hey, listen, he can be dumb off the field as long as he can read defense.
Yeah, if he wins games,
that's all that matters.
that's the important thing. If he wins, the Giants will be Giants
Unlike
fans will be
Anthony
happy.
Richardson, who just never sees a Mack truck coming unblocked. All right.
I don't even want it to be football season because it just. I mean, you always bring it up.
We're
Once
getting
it
older.
begins,
Yeah.
Then the end of the year's here. But yeah,
It's the opening day.
already here.
It's opening day, and then before you know it, it's Thanksgiving, and
Well,
then
Atlanta
it's
Day,
Christmas.
in Atlanta, every day is opening day.
Yeah, we got rid of that.
Yeah, we're done.
They still use that? I mean, the
No,
Olympics
no,
were what
no.
going on 30 years ago.
No, that wasn't for the Olympics. That was for that was after. That was like in 2000.
Oh,
that was Shirley. That was during
I remember
Shirley.
that, but I thought I always took it as a tie or a throwback to the Olympics.
Oh.
Where it was like the opening ceremonies, opening day. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe it's made
It's
that
all on baseball. Every day's opening day. And who was the guy who did? There were three. The city paid for 3 or 4 different themes and different genres. And was the guy Austin, Dallas, Austin?
Wasn't
it
it
one
Dallas,
of the two?
though?
It's either
Okay.
Dallas Austin
I gotta
or
look this
Austin
up.
Dallas, or he was the producer.
Do you think his
that
middle
put it in.
name's Houston?
That would be great.
We can hope. We can only
San
dream.
Antonio, Dallas, San
It's
Antonio,
Dallas.
Austin.
Those are his kids' names.
San Antonio, Austin. I think it's. Oh.
Hey, the dog agrees.
There's someone at my door.
Oh yeah. Well, why don't you
Yeah.
go? Yeah,
It's an Amazon
Dallas-
package.
Dallas, Austin,
caught
guys.
red-handed
Yeah,
on 'em.
it's an Amazon
Delivery of
package,
Amazon.
and it's already buzzing.
Why did we think of the same joke?
Because we're both
Gross?
Yeah, we're just two gross old men.
Yeah, so you can't go to the concert. All right.
Yeah.
You've
Yeah.
shown your true colors.
Yeah, you don't want to. You don't. And plus, and plus, there is that Mika here or Micah. Yeah, hi. Yeah, see what I mean? Because she has this sort of coquettish thing, so that makes it a 61-year-old. We're creepy.
Well, I had a good idea for you. Stand
Hold
at
on,
the
wait. I'm listening to Mika. Here. What's that? Yeah, I know.
Now lick your lips.
Yes. You see how it would be creepy for a 61-year-old man? Oh, hey, whoa!
Sorry,
You got to give a shout out to all the gray-haired people in the crowd.
Hey,
You won't be
Greg.
the only one.
Just buy
Greg.
the tickets. When's the
Yeah.
show?
October. You want to come?
I'll fly down.
You'd be my, you could be my youth beard. What? That's my youth beard.
I'll
He's a-
try. I mean, everyone's 20, then I'm old to them.
Yeah, but you're like midway through, so you're more like an uncle. I'm like a great grandfather. Hey, it's almost 1:00 in the morning in Finland. What are you, an idiot? Go to bed, Greg Russ.
Yeah, I'm go to sleep.
When are you flying back over the weekend, or?
Friday morning,
Oh.
7 a.m. flight. So,
Wow.
well, you have the live lounge Friday, so I don't know how that's working. But
Have a good, safe time. Yeah, join us if you can, but if you can't, you can't.
I'm supposed to be back by 1 p.m., so maybe I can join.
All right. Alex Williams says there's big rig trouble on 285 in southwest Atlanta.
Yeah, the reason for this travel advisory, they're trying to move it out of two right lanes, 285 southbound, the outer loop, Washington Road, exit 1, but to no success yet. And you're slow back to Cascade Road. Take 85 south down past the airport as your alternate there. 85 north out of DeKalb into Gwinnett. Slow as part of that is from Chamblee Tugger up to Jimmy Carter Boulevard, and 400 north in Sandy Springs. Still a few brake lights lead between 285 and Northridge. How's I-75 and 575, Kobe Dawkins?
75 northbound is sluggish starting before the South 120 loop getting into Acquare 2, Highway 92. 575 northbound, you're on and off the brakes leaving 75 getting into Woodstock. From the Coolray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Hey friends, when was the last time you hopped out of bed without your knee or back screaming at you? Or walked down a flight of stairs without groaning, step by step? Let me guess, in the back of your mind, you're like, oh, it'll disappear, I'll tough it out, but nothing ever changes, does it? Hey, it's Mark Air. Time to call and schedule that free consultation with the medical pros at QC Kinetics. There are thousands of patients who will tell you they wish they would have done it sooner. They turned around their lives with QC Kinetics regenerative treatments that work with your body to help restore and repair damaged joint tissue. Natural cellular therapies, no scalpels, no pills, just long-term relief with no dreaded recovery. Bring your x-rays and your MRIs to QC Kinetics for a free, no-pressure chat and a thorough evaluation to see if you're a good candidate. Worst case, you learn something new. Best case, you get your life back. Grab the phone right now. Give them a call. 770-285-8026. Ask about that free consultation. 770-285-8026.
You know how many times people call me to fix their garage door so they can sell their house? For years, they put up with the squeaking and the jamming, or they don't even use it because they lost the remote. Then when it comes time to sell, they fix it up nice for the next guy. For the exact same money, you can fix it up now and enjoy it yourself while you still live there. At Mo Better Garage, we make that way mo better. An expert repair, replacement remote, or garage door tune-up will give you years of trouble-free service. Works great for you, works great for the next guy when you decide to sell. Because you deserve to live in a house as nice as the real estate ad you're going to write about it. How do I know? Because I'm Mo. Call Mo Better Garage and maybe enjoy your garage door so much you decide not to move. Think of the money that'll save.
Mo Better Garage, we make it way more better.
MoBetterGarage.com.
EMC Security.
Hey, it's Coach Mark Richt here. Everyone knows defense wins championships. And if you're not using EMC Security to defend your home and family, you need to step up your game. With EMC Security's no contract and local service, they are a clear number one. So give them a call or visit them online at emcsecurity.com. That's emcsecurity.com.
EMC Security, smart protection for a safer tomorrow.
WSB Atlanta, WSBB FM, and HD1 Doraville. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk. News, weather,
traffic. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk.
At 6 o'clock, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News is sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate. Our top local story, more people are moving to Metro Atlanta.
We are still growing.
New numbers out today on population growth in the metro region.
According to the Atlanta Regional Commission, the 11-county metro area has grown by more than 64,000 people over the past year. The ARC's Paul Donsky tells me some of the suburban counties have seen the largest growth.
Forsyth County and Cherokee and Henry County are growing at the fastest rate. That's where you have more land available for new housing development. It might be a little cheaper as well.
But he says the city of Atlanta is also seeing a good deal of growth with a 2% jump in population. All in all, there are about 5.3 million folks in the area now. Michelle Wright, 95.5 WSB.
88 degrees in Atlanta. We have some scattered heavy rain showers around the metro area this evening, and it will continue for the next few hours. Do we get a break from the rain soon? Meteorologist Christina Edwards has Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast coming up. A woman is arrested in Fulton County 18 years after she's accused of brutally killing her girlfriend and then stealing her identity.
A multi-agency investigation into 24-year-old Nicole Alston's death in 2007 led to this week's arrest of her former girlfriend, Angel Thompson. Alston was found dismembered in a burning bag in Troup County. Sandy Springs Police Detective John Nanoff calls Thompson's alleged actions deeply disturbing.
The month after, she's already trying to rent the room. She's already trying to sell the car that they moved down here with.
Officials say Thompson continued to use Alston's identity to receive Social Security and other assistance for years after Alston's death. In Fulton County, Austin Eller, 95.5 WSB.
New clues in a deadly hit and run in Marietta overnight.
The incident happened on northbound I-75 near South Marietta Parkway. A passing motorist hit and killed one of two truckers who had collided with each other and gotten out of their rigs to talk about it. Chuck McPhillamy with Marietta PD says the suspect left serial numbered wreckage behind.
That suspect vehicle will be a 2019 to a 2022 Chevy Silverado truck.
And there are traffic cameras that investigators hope will show the incident. The truck driver who was killed identified as 36-year-old Terrell Loudermilk of Chattanooga. Steve Summers, 95.5 WSB.
A murder mystery in southwest Atlanta after a woman's body is found hidden inside a storage unit on Campbellton Road. APD Homicide Commander Lieutenant Andrew Smith tells Channel 2 Action News officers were called out to a shopping center this morning.
Upon their arrival, they located a deceased white female in the storage space behind me. It appears that female was shot.
Police say the woman, believed to be in her 30s, had been dead for at least 24 hours. After the shooting at the CDC, therapy dogs are on hand today to provide comfort for workers at nearby Emory University and Emory University Hospital.
It's really special to be able to see the comfort they can bring to people when they need it most. I swear sometimes the animals can sense it and know that they're needed. Even though they're just dogs, they can read the situation and know.
Leah Hall with Happy Tails Pet Therapy says she and several volunteers spent a couple of hours visiting today. An Atlanta man is busted with nearly 24 pounds of marijuana in his luggage at Washington Dulles International Airport. 27-year-old Octavius Lamar Dozier is facing drug-related charges. He was trying to board a flight for Dublin, Ireland, when U.S. Customs and Border Protection officers found 14 vacuum-sealed packages inside a hard-sided suitcase. The pot is worth about $90,000 here, but the packages would be worth 2 to 3 times more in Europe. Severe flooding swamps Chattanooga, Tennessee. This woman says she wasn't expecting it to be this bad.
I was terrified. My dogs were terrified. I was more worried about them than me.
A mother, father, and child are killed when a tree falls on their SUV. At one point, there were 60 vehicles on a flooded interstate. The city's mayor has declared a state of emergency. It is now 6:04. The Von Hessler Doctrine continues in less than 2 minutes. Right now, live team coverage of traffic and weather, and Triple Team Traffic begins with Alex Williams. Williams.
Still stacked up on that west side outer loop, Bill, getting down to the airport where we have a little bit of better news. They got that stalled tractor trailer, 285 southbound, the outer loop at Washington Road, exit number 1, off to the right. They're still picking up the cones, though, so until that's done, you're going to continue to be slow leaving Cascade Road. Also had a crash southeast side of the perimeter, 285 eastbound, the outer loop past Boulder Crest Road, exit 51. That has cleared. The brake lights from I-675 heading eastward are starting to improve. And 85 northbound still sluggish up into Duluth from 285 up to Pleasant Hill. What's the reason for the slowing on 400, Kobe Dawkins?
Well, Georgia 400 north and southbound, seeing brake lights near Northridge Road, exit 6 due to rain falling. Use caution on the wet pavement. From the Corey Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast, sponsored by Shoemate, the official air conditioning of Atlanta. Here's meteorologist Christina Edwards.
Mostly cloudy this evening with scattered rain showers and thunderstorms. Some of these storms will be slow moving with locally heavy downpours, so isolated areas of flash flooding a possibility for tonight. Lows in the low 70s. Tomorrow, a drier weather pattern starts to move in, partly cloudy with highs in the low 90s. Friday, a mix of sun and clouds, a few pop-up storms possible, high 92. Saturday and Sunday, partly cloudy skies, morning lows in the low 70s, daytime highs in the low 90s.
Storm Tracker radar shows some heavy rain right now on the north side of the metro area. We've got heavy rain in North Fulton and North DeKalb right now. Also some showers continuing in Bartow County and stretching down into Paulding County and Cobb counties as well. A lot of rain out there this evening. It is 86 in Tucker, 85 in Covington, 80 in Ackworth. More news at 6:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Hour 4, Caiaccio. We have arrived. Hour 4 of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right now. There's a scandal. I didn't click through on this, but I do want to let the audience know that there is a Perrier scandal. It's this headline from the BBC. I'm talking about the news agency, not the thing you see online.
I've never heard of the other one. I've only heard of the news agency. What are you
the
referring
BBC, I'm talking about the British Broadcasting Corporation or company or whatever the hell they call themselves. This is the headline: Is Perrier as pure as it claims? The bottled water scandal gripping France. So I don't know what the scandal is, but George Clark's going to look it up for me, and he always comes through, and he'll let me know what the scandal is. Meanwhile, I'll tell you. You want to talk about scandal? Here's a guy who should have been canceled 17 times, but he's still here. Dr. Joe. Dr. Joe is still with us.
Can't get rid of me like a bad rash.
And no, we don't play the sounder anymore, George. Is that what you were asking?
Bad rash.
Yes. I don't like sounders anymore. How does the audience feel about that? I don't think
they care.
Good. I mean, either way, or they're
either
like,
way.
oh, thankfully they got rid of
Should we
those
put out a poll,
sounders.
a listener poll?
Yeah, let's put it in study surveys and polls that we don't
Not
do
a segment
anymore.
Yeah. Not a segment.
I just decided to get rid of the segments.
You yelled at me after the show earlier this week.
I
It's like,
did.
I don't want you to put things in bins like that anymore.
I said, stop with the segments. The only segments
you
are when
slapped
we
me.
have people
Then you-
like Dr. Joe or English Nick in, or Wes Moss. But overall, I made the executive decision that my audience had heard the studies, surveys, and polls and surveys thing enough.
It's time for studies, surveys,
Yeah.
and polls on the Von Hessler.com.
Oh, people be like,
That's
does
free
this
audio.
show ever change or does it ever do
It
anything?
kinda
Yeah,
has a
we do.
similar, I know, it's a similar voice.
Paul Stanley's
Similar
happy he doesn't
effect.
have to come here anymore.
Paul Stanley is still part of the...
Oh, he is?
Hi,
Yeah.
this is
He's
Paul
a special
Stanley.
guest.
Oh, look, we got a new one. We got Pauline Stanley.
That's fine.
Hi, this is Paul Stanley. I like painting.
Dr. Joe is here for
Having a
Wellness
culture pop.
Wednesday.
I like that.
Hey, did you hear that the Funko bunch is like they're close to bankruptcy or something?
Shocking.
Yeah.
Funko Pop?
Funko Pop, yeah. They're in trouble.
Tariffs.
Oh, they're being taken over by
Labubu.
what are those ugly doll things called?
Labubu. Yeah.
Labubus.
Is that a different company?
I think so.
Or is that them?
Feeds the same need.
Yeah.
A stupid
It's the same
need.
type of product. It's called stupid things that people
Yeah.
like they get into and spend
for-
money on.
For people who simply can't keep money in their pockets. Here's
I need a new
buy this.
Labubu.
buy this ugly doll of a thing that you enjoy in real life.
They look like Monchichis. Get out of here.
They do look like Monchichis.
I don't know what that is. Hey, Jared Yamamoto.
Yes?
You got any Wellness Wednesday stories? Not just for Dr. Job, but for the doctrinaires and the audience as well, but most importantly to please me.
Well, my aim is to please everyone here in Atlanta.
If you please
one listener at a time.
Listen, if
All
you
right,
try
bend
to
over.
please it, that'll take a long time.
Not for me.
He's young. He can do it.
Well, with this first story from National Geographic, I think it means I'm going to live a long time because
Okay, the kids say Nat Geo. Just saying.
super agers seem to share this one key personality trait in that they are highly social people. Basically, is what it comes down
Super
to.
ager, what is
Super
that?
agers.
Is that when you make it past 85 or something? Is that the super ager?
Yeah.
What would make you a super ager? 82?
When your brain is about 10 years younger than the people you're.
Oh, so you're like 90, but you're still sharp as a tack.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Exactly.
Mhm. But they're all gregarious, and they do a lot of social things.
Yeah.
One of the things, having multiple partners.
Oh.
What?
There you go. That's what the study said.
What?
Not at once.
Well, no, at the same moment, but yeah.
Oh, I thought you
Okay.
meant. I thought you meant
Yeah,
like
that's what
be
everybody
a,
thought you meant.
Be a slut, live longer.
Yeah, well, that's what it boils down. That's what they're saying.
No, but you're not saying
No.
cheating on. They're just saying over their
But
lifetime.
that makes sense though because
Yeah,
everybody
but
is
if you
cut a
live
little
that,
bit differently.
Yeah, but if you live that long, probably the people just died on them and they had to get
You
a
got
new
to get
boyfriend.
a new one, yeah. No. The way they said it, multiple partners, I wasn't sure if it was multiple partners over a lifetime or dating multiple people
I
at
got
the
a
same
new
time.
walker. You should check.
Have you seen my rollator?
I think they're talking about.
Pretty hot.
I believe they're talking about square dancing.
Oh,
Yeah.
These are
oh,
super agers.
That's true, yes. Well, that would be a gregarious.
I did the Lindy Hop with John Kennedy.
She Alaman left better than anybody I ever met.
You two still getting it on, huh?
Oh, she dosey dose.
I do the monkey and the Watusi.
she dosey does.
Yes. She's good to go, dosey do.
So-
She doesn't dosey don't.
So we got to see if you're a super ager.
Doesn't dosey don't. Yeah, so that makes sense, I guess, if you're. So I'm not going to be a super ager? Is that what?
Now, you might be, because if you can remember 9 words after 30 minutes that someone said, you can be.
9 words.
Yes.
What? In a
Wait a
row?
second.
Like,
Well, I'm
or
sorry.
just like, okay, I think he said the
No,
once.
no. If
It's
you
like-
read a list of like 15 words.
Oh,
and then
like the
30
thing,
mi-
like man.
Oh,
Man,
yeah, that's
dog,
like.
Camel hat.
Camel,
Mr. Trump.
monkey,
Dog.
dog,
Fireman.
a different
waitress.
dog, a fire guy,
Other guy.
Joe Biden.
Oh, boy, I don't know. I'd be good at that.
I think you would. You
My
got-
brain is very goldfishy.
Yeah.
I feel
right
like
in the moment.
the second that you retire, Eric, I feel like immediately like you're gonna isolate yourself instead of putting yourself in more
Why
social
does everybody
situations.
think that? It may go the
Because
other
that's
way.
what you do now.
I know, but
yeah.
that's because I'm creating
Yeah, but what's
radio
gonna change?
shows.
Nothing, you're not gonna You're not gonna
You don't
suddenly
know that.
change everything
You don't
about
know
yourself.
that. You
We
don't know that.
We just
I see
assume.
life as chapters. You see this? I see life as chapters. It's
I don't want to
fun.
be the only gray-haired man at the show.
Yeah, well, I'm
Yeah.
not going to be going to a bunch of young people's shows, but I will be very wary. I'll be very aware of the fact that if I do retire, I have to have a plan to not gain 300 pounds. So I will, because I don't want to do that.
But you have to walk through your neighborhood.
No, I don't. I got a treadmill.
Then people think you're a murderer.
I got a treadmill.
Late at night.
I got a treadmill. I don't need to see my neighbors ever again. Although
You
I
can
like
socialize
my
with
neighbors.
your neighbors, though, according to this again.
How do you know I don't socialize with my neighbors?
But I think this would
Maybe you
help.
should
Do
ask
you
my
socialize
neighbors.
with your neighbors?
Sometimes.
Okay, how often?
Well, I mean,
wave
that
to
is,
them?
what
Hey, how
happens
you
though.
doing?
What happens when you live in a neighborhood as long as I have? Once the kids grow up
Yeah,
and
it's
get out of the
harder to-
house, it's
yeah.
not. You're not doing the kind of things that you normally do for the
Mm-hmm.
kids and getting the families together and stuff. So maybe a little bit less now, but a couple of neighbors that
Take up
I think my
woodworking.
neighbors like me. Maybe they think I'm a little bit reclusive, but they like me. Woodworking?
Yeah.
Is that what you're calling it these days?
Take up some woodwork. Yeah.
Look at you.
I think the real woodworking would be more fun.
Wow, what's
Less of
such
a chore.
sad life.
Less of a chore.
Such a sad life.
As a solo activity, I think woodworking is probably
As a
more.
solo activity,
Yes.
I can't think of anything better than the first
But
one.
you need multiple romantic partners, in quotes. That's
Yeah,
what they put here.
and you gotta do your solo activities, with your neighbors so that you can be sociable.
Oh, 2 things at once.
So it's like
Come over and check out my woodwork.
what do they call that?
Hey, sweetheart.
A lemon party or something like that.
Yeah, the old guys.
The old guys, they get together. They're sociable.
Yep. Make some good lemonade.
There's a lot of syphilis being
Wanna
passed
squeeze 'em.
around, but
Yeah, they don't care.
That's a quick fix.
Yeah,
Heck,
sure.
quick shot of antibiotics.
Not
are
that super syphilis.
No.
Is there super syphilis?
Probably.
Oh yeah.
We've talked about it here on the show.
That's a good restaurant. You get soup.
No, it's soup and salad, soup
or syphilis.
You can get both for $9.99. Yeah,
It's incredibly trendy.
Oh my goodness! Not since surf and turf have we seen such great things. All right, let's get the next Wellness Wednesday story. You see what happens here? It's Wednesday and it's alliteration and it's radio. See how that works?
Well, this is going to kind of counteract the first story because we talked about super agers and how they seem to share this. Being social is good for them.
Yeah. They
But
all have a bunch of sex when you're 85.
if
You'll
you're
live forever.
If you're too social when you're young, like you have really, I guess your weekend habits are. You have a lot of stuff going on the weekend. You may be developing a new sleep disorder called social apnea.
Oh, they used to call that alcoholism.
That's exactly right.
These kids got to have a new name for everything.
Apparently, it's from socializing too much and changing your schedule too much, right, Dr. Joe?
And
Sounds to me like the dictionary definition of Jared Yamamoto.
there you go. Yes. So a picture of Jared right there.
What's it called again?
Social apnea.
Yes.
Social apnea. Is that when you fall asleep while your friends are telling you a boring story
Yes,
about
exactly
their
right. Well, if you're old and you fall asleep,
their new
with your multiple
child?
partners maybe there.
Yeah.
No, it's because on the weekend you drink too much and
Yeah.
you change your sleep pattern, and then if you drink too much, you're not sleeping well.
Arrested
and-
development. You won't grow up.
Exactly
Live
right.
life as an adult.
like Jared,
Mm-hmm.
for example.
What? I did not realize this was a prosecution. My goodness.
No,
Being
it's
attacked.
persecution.
Persecution. Excuse me. Sorry.
Guilty.
Sorry.
The prosecutor.
I'm suffering from this.
That's
this
right.
social apnea.
You're
suffering.
suffering from the bad school systems you went through as a
How
child.
dare you. I had a
social
great
apnea?
education.
What does it mean?
What? Social
What does it
apnea means you're socializing so much that you are falling asleep.
Yeah,
when
you're
you
creating
at other
sleep
time.
apnea. Right,
Yeah, you're
exactly.
creating the apnea from the social stuff. So I guess if you want to live a good life, you want to be social but not too social.
You want to go to bed at 9 o'clock no matter what.
And for the men out there, men face a higher risk of it. So if your wife's trying to get you to go to baby showers and stuff, say that it's bad for your health for all the men out there.
I can write you a note.
Or just stand your ground and say, is this going to lead to divorce? No? All right, then go to the damn baby shower and shut your stupid dog up. Alex Williams says there's a crash on 285 in Tucker.
Yeah, that's right, Eric. Crash. We're trying to figure out which lanes are blocked, but it's definitely got something held up there. 285 northbound, the outer loop, right just before La Vista Road, exit 37. It's already slowing the ride back toward Memorial Drive, so just pack your patience there. 285 southbound, not much better. Those brake lights find you from I-85 Spaghetti Junction down into Clarkston, and I just found new left lane trouble. 285 southbound, the inner loop before East Ponce, adding to those delays. Trouble now off to the right by the airport. 285 southbound, the outer loop at Washington Road. How are things through the heart of the city, Kobe Dawkins?
Well, it remains slow. 75-85 northbound. Those delays starting before University Ave, making your way around the Grady Curve. Southbound rides, heavy volume beginning before the downtown merge to I-20. And this report is sponsored by John Foy & Associates personal injury law firm. John Foy & Associates will help you get the care and compensation you deserve after an accident. When you need help, they're there. You're never a number. Get the strong arm. Call John Foy & Associates today. From the Corey Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
More local news.
While seen at a Covington Walmart after an employee.
More traffic.
85 south out of Brookhaven, crowded beginning past Claremont.
More weather.
The Sunnyside community may have been impacted by this tornado.
Atlanta's morning news. Tomorrow morning
This
at
is a
5.
complicated, controversial subject.
Wake up with 95.5 WSB. How Atlanta starts its day.
What's the deal with your floors? They feel uneven and bouncy when you walk on them. Dave Baker, host of the Home Fix-It Show, here for AquaGuard Foundation Solutions. Sound familiar? You need to check out AquaGuard. See, AquaGuard knows these signs could point to major damage building up in your crawl space, which will only get worse over time. But don't worry, AquaGuard knows crawl spaces. They can identify your issues and repair them. Simply go to aquaguard.net now and set up a free inspection. Remember, AquaGuard.
Attention men, does ED and PE have you down? Well, great news. Choice Men's Health has the latest breakthrough treatments that can get you up and running. Meet the specialist who is dedicated to helping you perform better than ever in the bedroom.
Hi, I'm Dr. Katz, Chief Medical Director at Choice Men's Health. Our custom treatment plans have a 98% success rate at improving ED and PE on your very first visit, even if Viagra and Cialis have failed. Regardless of your age and medical history, we are here and dedicated to help you regain your love life.
Don't wait. Call Choice Men's Health now. We are so confident we can help. For a limited time, we're offering to cover your first treatment for free. Call 404-400-1170. Call now to claim your free treatment. 404-400-1170. Results guaranteed on your first visit or it's free. 404-400-1170. Choice Men's Health, the only choice for your health.
Georgia Power is here for you with quick tips to help you save on your bill this summer. Change your HVAC filter and check vents for flow. Set your thermostat at 78 for max efficiency, but every degree closer helps. Because summer savings mean more to spend on what really matters. Visit GeorgiaPower.com for more energy-saving tips.
Better prices, better views. Window comfort, meant just for you. Window comfort.
Imagine the relief of windows without annoying drafts or high energy bills. Window Comfort's making it easier than ever with buy two, get two free, no payments till 2026 and expert one-day installation. Go to windowcomfort.com for your no-pressure estimate today.
Better prices, better views. Window comfort, meant just for you. Window comfort.
Boom, 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 boom. All right. Dr. Joe is here. He has advice.
Wisdom.
All right, let's not go too far.
Full of it.
Let's not. That's true.
He's got a pill that'll give you the wisdom.
That's right.
Dr. Joe's wisdom pills.
Oh, yeah. Just take 2 of these a day. Take 2 a day. You'll get wiser.
Yeah, go ahead. You get wiser, and of course, another thing you could do is a line of coke and maybe smoke a bowl.
Make sure it's organic, though, right?
That's Dr.
Organic
Foe.
cocaine, that's right.
That's Dr. Foe right
Yes.
there.
I don't want to get accused of something.
Grow your own coca leaves in your backyard. I mean, if you got the right soil.
Eat lots of bacon.
Oh, bacon's good if you, what is it again?
What?
Bacon's got to be organic.
Oh, it's got to be organic,
There's
absolutely.
a-
Bacon.
Remember when bacon was like everybody who was cool was like acting like the bacon was the greatest thing that ever was for all
Bacon
time?
keychain.
And there's a new one now, though. I can't remember what it is. There's a new like food.
A new bacon?
There's a new bacon. There's a new food that suddenly everybody's discovered, and it's the
fish is in.
Which one?
Tinned fish.
Nah, that's not the one I was thinking of. But
It's
this
crudité.
No, there's something that's like taking over. Because remember, like, of course, bacon's great. It's bad for you, but it's great. But there was this period of time where like every hipster was just had to go off on how great bacon was. And I'm like, you're the third hipster this week that's gone off on how. I think somebody's following somebody.
Bacon beer.
It's like people who still convince themselves they're excited about Shark Week. Oh, you're not.
Same thing.
Oh, you're not.
What is, so there's a meat?
There's something in my brain. I was hold on. Let me see. It's possible that I wrote it
I'm
up.
about to say, I think we went from bacon to avocado. Avocado's out now.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. I wrote a note. I wrote a note. Pickles are the new bacon.
Oh, yes. Well, it's a good choice.
It's like all of a sudden pickles are in everything. Pickle
pickles
shakes
are delicious.
And,
Oh, yeah. That's again.
what are you
dill.
discovering pickles? They've been around since long before we've been around. But now everybody who's hip or in the know. Ooh, I want pickles for breakfast. Okay, all right.
Sonic or something has pickle
Yeah.
shakes now or
Yeah,
something. And, yeah.
Whoever the hipsters are now, they're like, that's their
pickles
thing.
are in.
It's
They
like-
tried to do that with pickles a couple years ago. They had the pickle popcorn and the
Yeah.
pickle popsicle.
I guess they were a little before
Pickle
their time.
popsicle.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
pickles
pickle-sickle.
Peter Piper picked a popsicle.
picked a peck of poppled pickles.
You ever had a pickleback
That's
shot?
not it either.
Pickleback is the worst band I've ever heard in my life.
Pickleback shot? You take a little JMO?
That's
Take a little
disgusting.
See,
J-Mo
you're
with
making you're my point that there's all this. So I am
But
correct.
that's been around for a long time.
Yeah,
That's
it's-
fine.
But there's
Thank
a
you,
lot of emphasis. Hey, bacon's been around forever. But we went through that whole. I'm just saying, pickles are the new bacon, where people just think it's wonderful to tell you about how much I like pickle shakes. No, you don't. No, you don't. You just like trends, is what you like. Nobody likes a pickle shake. God's sakes. All right, what else for this fella here?
All right, we've got two.
This fella, Dr.
Good
Joe.
old, what's his
over here.
name? Yeah.
Dr.
What's his name? Yeah.
Yeah, what's that guy's name?
Dr.
They said they gave me 9 words and I can't remember. Joe.
Uh-oh, you're screwed.
Not a super ager.
You're screwed.
When's Dr. Joe going to go out on ice raids like Dr. Phil?
Oh yeah, you gonna join ice?
yeah,
and,
maybe I should.
Maybe next time, think about it before your parents take you over the border when you're 3 years old.
I can help you with your back if you're uncomfortable in that van.
Yeah, I can help them. Yeah.
Yes.
So we had a couple of stories, obviously, about age and like how to remain social. Now, these next 2 stories are about weight loss. Ozempic users aged backwards by more than 3 years in a new trial. Can you believe this, Dr.
They're
Joe?
saying that this Ozempic stuff, that whatever is the GLP, whatever.
GLP-1, right? Mm-hmm.
You know, there's an article every day about how it cures everything.
Great marketing.
Alcoholism, any kind of
Yes.
like
Whatever.
addiction.
anything that
I don't know if
ails
it's
you.
true.
Well, the thing
it
is,
is helpful for stuff like that.
you just stop eating the bad stuff, and so then the body has a chance to heal, and then you say, "Oh, I'm feeling better." Well, you just stop poisoning yourself.
Okay.
It's pretty simple.
Well, then that's everyone's poisoning themselves.
Yes.
That's what RFK
Okay.
JR says.
Well, yeah, why don't you just exercise, fat ass? Shut your food hole.
Yeah, one thing that does work is you stop putting stuff in your mouth.
Yeah.
And swallowing it.
Yes.
Because what happens is that if you do too much of
really
that,
hard.
it will
It's really
it will lead to excess weight. See,
Yes.
sometimes you have to actually think like you want to eat something, and you have to say to yourself, "I want that a lot, but I'm not going to do that."
Yes.
And that's willpower.
That's it. Is it worth it? If the answer is no, don't do it.
The truth is that it takes really, my experience has been, you really only have to suffer for about a week or 10 days. Then your stomach shrinks and you don't have now maybe it's me because I go up and down. Like I can gain weight fast. I can lose weight fast. I don't know if that's most people. Probably most men.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
women,
it's a lot of men.
Women got the birthing hips.
Yes.
And
They
they're
have hormones that really.
and they got the birthing moans.
And the brownie hips.
The
brownie hips.
I'm sorry, your subtle misogyny is really something.
Just tell it as it is.
I get in trouble for things that I say. My goodness, this Tim Andrews.
Well,
here.
in a
You're not
voice,
as
it's
subtle.
okay, yeah.
You're not as subtle. Yeah, he gets away with it because he'll have Trump say something. It's really something Tim Andrews believes. But Alex Williams says double trouble on 285 in DeKalb.
Yeah, we got the crash blocking at least one lane, 285 northbound, the outer loop before La Vista Road, exit 37. Delays stretch there back to Memorial Drive. And a left lane crash, 285 southbound, the inner loop, East Ponce, exit 40. That has got the ride very slow leaving I-85 coming out of Dorville into Tucker. 85 northbound, still seeing some brake lights from 285 up toward Jimmy Carter. And 400 northbound, sluggish still through Sandy Springs where the earlier rain came down, leaving 285 up toward Holcomb Bridge Road in Roswell. How's I-75 northwest of town, Kobe Doggins?
Well, 75 northbound, seeing you on and off the brakes, leaving Marietta, starting at Delk Road, getting into Acworth to Highway 92. 575 northbound is a little sluggish, getting into Woodstock. Traffic brought to you by Reliable Heating and Air. Stop paying for expensive heating and air repairs or home warranties. Get a reliable protection plan for just $14.99 a month and enjoy 100% parts and labor coverage for any age system, make, or model. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
You deserve a friendly home services technician that actually knows their stuff. Chris Chandler here. TE certified electrical, plumbing, heating, and cooling only sends polite technicians that pass the rigorous TE certification program. They're licensed, insured, friendly, and always fix it right. TE certified knows great service starts with a job well done and ends with a smile.
TE certified, we love your home.
When you own a business, it feels like everything's on you. Orders, deliveries, employees, on you. That's why Comcast Business is giving you a year of mobile on us with your internet service. Really? Yep. We'll cover your first line of mobile for 1 year. So calling customers, getting directions, texting Janine and shipping, on us. The broken coffee maker? That one's still on you, which means you'll save hundreds for your business and get the fastest mobile service with 5G cellular and Wi-Fi hotspots on us. But hurry, this deal won't last long. Get a mobile plan and free up the budget to maybe, I don't know, fix that coffee maker? Get mobile on us for 1 year, you guessed it, on us. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Ends 9/22/25. Restrictions apply. New mobile customers only with internet standard service or above. Limited to value of one unlimited intro line apply via 12 monthly internet bill credits. One discount per account. Fastest mobile based on mobile Wi-Fi and cellular data in service areas. Ookla Speed Test Intelligence 2H24.
Hey y'all, it's Belinda Skelton for Four Seasons Home Care. As many of you know, I lost both my parents recently, but I'm so thankful they were able to finish their lives at home where they wanted to be. And Four Seasons Home Care was so helpful to my family throughout the process. I get emails from listeners all the time and why I trusted Four Seasons Home Care. They tell me I don't want just anyone to care for my parents. Well, of course you don't. So here's why I work with Four Seasons Home Care. This is a real family-owned company. They vet and hire every single one of their caregiving specialists, and they don't farm out the care to contractors, and they're not some national corporation. So here's my advice, folks. Call Four Seasons Home Care and just start the conversation. Do your homework. This is a huge decision. It's a 100% free call that can change everything. Google Four Seasons Home Care Atlanta. That's Four Seasons Home Care Atlanta.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 6:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio, news sponsored by the Lloyd Advisory Group. Our top local story after the CDC shooting, four-legged helpers bring comfort for workers at nearby Emory University and Emory University Hospital today.
Volunteers from Happy Tales Pet Therapy were called in by Emory to help provide some smiles to staff affected by the shooting at the CDC. Leah Hall, president of the group's board of directors, says they've been doing this work for more than 30 years, and you can see the relief.
I think no matter what, it's just a few moments. Even if they're visiting with them for an hour or just a few minutes, they're able to just kind of forget everything else going on in their day and just enjoy petting this animal.
Hall says as a pet owner, it's amazing to see the impact the dogs have. Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
And following the CDC shooting, Douglasville police remind the public what to do in an active shooter situation. Douglasville Police Chief Gary Sparks says you should first try to run or hide, but if those don't work,
if he enters your location, you got to be prepared to fight because he's not coming in there to tell you a story.
He says check with your workplace to make sure they have an active shooter plan in place. It is 86 degrees in Atlanta with some heavy scattered rain showers around the metro area at this hour, and they're going to last through this evening. There could be flooding in some areas. When does it dry out? Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast with meteorologist Christina Edwards is coming up. Atlanta just keeps getting bigger.
People are moving here for jobs, for the quality of life. This is just a great place to live.
Paul Donsky with the Atlanta Regional Commission says their latest estimate finds the region added over 64,000 residents in the past year. The 11-county population is now at 5.3 million. The fastest rate of growth is in Forsyth and Cherokee counties and the city of Atlanta. A gruesome cold case murder is solved in Fulton County. Nearly 18 years after 24-year-old Nicole Alston's body was found in a burning bag in Troup County, an arrest is made. Her former girlfriend, Angel Marie Thompson, is charged with murder and identity theft. Sylvia Alston is the mother of the victim.
She was the life of the party. Like, she was happy.
Investigators say Thompson stole Alston's identity for 8 years after the murder. The city of Woodstock is getting 2 new fire stations after unanimous approval by the city council. Fire Chief Shane Dobson tells us where they'll be located.
One of the stations, what we're calling the third station, is going to go over off of Ridgewalk Parkway over by the Outlet Mall area. And the fourth station is going over off of Long Drive, which is over by the Target Shopping Center on Highway 92 over there in that Home Depot area.
It's being called one of the most significant investments in public safety in the city's history. Now, WSB Money Update, new record highs on Wall Street. The NASDAQ and S&P both setting records at the closing bell today. The Dow gains over 460 points today. Georgia is number 2 in the nation for credit card identity theft.
The Lending Tree study says 242 of every 100,000 Georgians report their identity stolen using their credit cards. Lending Tree analyst Matt Schultz.
It's a big deal, and Georgia is certainly no exception.
Credit card ID theft is where someone opens a new credit card account with your information or uses your existing account without permission. Schultz says one reason Georgians are such easy targets.
There's a lot of business. There's a lot of growing population in Georgia.
Florida is number 1 for credit card ID theft. Steve Summers, 95.5 WSB.
Georgia's is now the 13th state in the nation to have a specific plan to deal with childhood cancer. Dean Crow, who serves on the Georgia Pediatric Cancer Task Force, celebrates the news today during a ceremony at the state capitol.
The goal of the plan is very clear. It is to, one, spread awareness, improve the quality of care, advance early detection, and address survivorship issues for the needs of our children and our families.
This is part of the state's larger cancer plan, which is updated every 5 years. The percentage of Americans who belly up to the bar for a drink is at a new low. Just over half of all Americans say they drink alcohol. That's a record low since Gallup started keeping track back in 1939. And for the first time ever, most Americans say they believe even moderate drinking is bad for your health. It is now 6:34. Time for live team coverage of traffic and weather. Triple Team Traffic begins with Alex Williams.
What a mess over on the east side perimeter, Bill. Travel advisory crash has been in two left lanes. 285 northbound, the outer loop, La Vista Road, exit 37, stacked back to Memorial Drive. We had a left lane crash, 285 southbound in Clarkston, the inner loop at East Ponce, exit 40. That is cleared, but in the backup, Traffic Trooper Joe said there's a stalled truck in the right lane on 285 south, the inner loop at Lawrenceville Highway, exit 38. You can always think about downtown as an alternate, but that's going to be slow too, Kobe Dawkins.
Yeah, delays remain, but they seem to be improving. 75-85 northbound, the volume picks up just before University Ave, getting past Peachtree, Pine Street. 85 southbound, still seeing brake lights starting at the Georgia 400 merge, getting to I-20. From the Corey Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast with meteorologist Christina Edwards.
Mostly cloudy this evening with scattered rain showers and thunderstorms. Some of these storms will be slow moving with locally heavy downpours, so isolated areas of flash flooding a possibility for tonight. Lows in the low 70s. Tomorrow, a drier weather pattern starts to move in, partly cloudy with highs in the low 90s. Friday, a mix of sun and clouds, a few pop-up storms possible, high 92. Saturday and Sunday, partly cloudy skies, morning lows in the low 70s, daytime highs in the low 90s.
As we scan Storm Tracker radar, there are some heavy rain showers around the metro area at this hour. We see some heavy rain on the north side, especially stretching from Gwinnett County into North Fulton, DeKalb, into Cobb County. Also some heavy rain now moving into Paulding County. It is 81 in Dunwoody, 85 in Midtown Atlanta, 79 in Noonan. More news at 7 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Kayaccio, 95.5 WSB.
You know how many times people call me to fix their garage door so they can sell their house? For years, they put up with the squeaking and the jamming, or they don't even use it because they lost the remote. Then when it comes time to sell, they fix it up nice for the next guy. For the exact same money, you can fix it up now and enjoy it yourself while you still live there. At Mo Better Garage, we make that way mo better. An expert repair, replacement remote, or garage door tune-up will give you years of trouble-free service. Works great for you, works great for the next guy when you decide to sell. Because you deserve to live in a house as nice as the real estate ad you're going to write about it. How do I know? Because I'm Mo. Call Mo Better Garage and maybe enjoy your garage door so much you decide not to move. Think of the money that'll save.
Mo Better Garage, we make it way more better.
MoBetterGarage.com.
Jaron Solomon here, and this month we're spotlighting Noam Carver and Crown Ring. We've got the largest selection of engagement rings and wedding bands, and every ring comes with our low price guarantee, including on Noam Carver's latest patented Luna collection. And don't miss Wedding Band Weekend, August 15th through the 17th, where every wedding band in store is buy one, get one half off. Head to SolomonBrothers.com and click book an appointment for your private shopping experience.
In St. Pete, Clearwater, you can chill by the crystal clear Gulf.
And stroll downtown St. Pete's galleries and murals.
And hang with the locals on the Skyway Fishing Pier.
And escape to secluded white sand beaches.
Secluded, huh?
Yeah, and they're spectacular.
And then grab a sandwich at the Grouper Capital of the World.
And maybe a nightcap at a rooftop bar with sunset views.
Okay, just a short drive away, you'll find just what you're looking for.
And then some.
Book your summer getaway at visitspc.com.
Don't let a DUI conviction cost you your career. Get the DUI lawyer, GeorgeStein.com.
You've thought about assisted living for your parents, but maybe the right answer is renovating your home and having mom or dad move in. I'm Richard, chief architect at Sketch House, where we create custom architectural drawings for homeowners looking to remodel. Why get drawings first? You'll know what's possible. You'll be able to get pricing and compare builders apples to apples, and builders love drawings. You'll get bumped to the top of their list with drawings in hand. Let Sketchhouse help you make a decision about your aging parents at a fixed price. Visit sketchhouse.com. That's sketch, HAUS.com.
Yeah, Jay Ferguson wasn't having it. Just not that night. Like,
He played his greatest hit, Volume 1.
I'll bring the thunder to your island, he
That's
said.
right.
Things were getting out of control with the kids, and he was like, hey, cops have their job, we have our job. You need to calm down out there. I think he opened for Foghat or something in the 70s. I saw him.
That's an odd one.
Out there on Thunder Island. Jay Ferguson, I just saw, was in a band in the 60s that I was not aware.
JoJo Gunn?
Yes, and somebody else was in it. Who else was in that band?
Mark Andes.
Okay, you don't know that.
He formed Firefall.
Oh, well, there you go.
Oh, okay. Oh, no, he left and then joined Firefall. Okay.
There's a lot of great bands in the 60s that didn't quite make it, but then other people became famous later.
Yeah.
Like there was a band.
Oh, no, I was wrong. Sorry. JoJo Gunn was early 70s. He was in Spirit.
Spirit,
From the
right.
60s.
Yes, I didn't realize that he was in Spirit, but there's like a band from the 60s that went nowhere that had Taj Mahal and Ry Cooder were both in the band. And they went nowhere. Their reputation was live, and I guess they could never get it together recording. But they had a contract. And can you imagine Taj Mahal and Ry Cooder in your band? They go nowhere. Yeah, look up that band. Which one they were in. All right, we never really followed through on the last Wellness Wednesday story.
Yeah.
Ozempic takes 3 years off your life. You age
backwards by more than 3 years. Some people in this study even
Does that mean you're better in the old?
I would assume, yeah. Some
better memory.
They showed your brain youth even further. Some people went like 5 years back with their
What
brain.
if you do too much of it? Will you go back into infancy? George, you gonna tell me?
Yeah, the band was Rising Suns.
Rising Suns, SONS, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Two greats. Band went nowhere. So look, if your band doesn't go anywhere, there's hope.
I also have the gist of the Perrier controversy.
It's Perrier. Here's a man who can't afford it. Yes.
So they're labeled as natural mineral water, and it was found out that they were using illegal filtration systems. So that's the gist.
You know what? Long as it doesn't kill me, I'm
In
all
the
right.
EU, you're required, if you're going to call it natural mineral water, to actually not filter.
It's a scandal. There's no doubt about it. Scandalous.
Yeah, they're filtering out the junk, and they got in trouble for it.
Well, but they say they're natural.
I
You use
know,
a
I
filter.
get it. It's not natural.
The filter is supposed to be the rocks and the,
The
stuff
sand
that
and
takes
everything,
it all
yes.
through.
Dr. Joe is right, though. They were trying to filter out contaminations.
There you go.
So it's okay.
Might be
if
for the best.
So in the EU, it would have been okay if it had like a little silt in your Perrier.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just don't say it's all natural. Say it's mostly natural.
There you go. Sort of.
With some
natural.
filtering going on.
Kind of natural.
Natural.
So how does
adjacent.
this work that you go back through? Is this real? Should I start taking Ozempic just so my brain doesn't fry out
No,
on
it
me?
it brings down inflammation, and so the brain works a little more efficiently. So,
All right,
but
I
if you
need that.
don't do things that cause inflammation, your brain also
We
works.
all do things that cause inflammation because
I
of the
don't.
diet. Well, you don't, but I mean, are you
know.
really enjoying your life?
My
Come on.
life sucks, God. You know.
I mean, yeah, you're all healthy and stuff, but healthy. You should write a new book, Healthy and Miserable.
There you go. That could be it.
All right. Well, I would do it. It sounds kind of cool, you know, this Ozempic stuff.
But
I
not
guess
if-
it makes sense that it would help with addictions and stuff because eating too much is an addiction.
Right. It affects the the part of the same part of the brain, the nucleus accumbens.
Have they
up there
given
for
it to
dopamine.
heroin addicts yet?
Oh, they should. That's a good idea.
I'm
yeah.
I'm off heroin and I lost 10 years.
Yeah, right.
I lost 50 pounds, a heroin addiction, and 4 years.
There you go. But if you do it, you go backwards, so you gain years. So
Don't they treat heroin addiction with ayahuasca?
I don't know if they can do that
Yeah,
legally.
you got to go see the shadow. Got to talk to the shadow people.
Hey, man, quit doing heroin.
Do you do that at the clinic there, Dr. Joe?
It's another thing we offer
Yeah.
now, yeah.
You know that Rick Perry? Remember Rick Perry? Oops. Remember Rick Perry?
governor?
The governor of Texas? Apparently right now, his big thing is like this. It's a drug like ayahuasca. He's trying to get it legalized.
DMT?
And he does it. It's not DMT. It's something else. And like this article I was reading, he started out with him like going, like you vomit all night long. And then the next day it's like, oh, it was the greatest thing in my life.
wow.
And apparently they believe that it might be good for PTSD.
Okay.
Vomiting or the
well,
diet?
no, well, just no.
Vomiting.
I'm talking about it's like an ayahuasca thing where you go and
okay,
you know.
I missed that part.
Like Aaron Rodgers. Like when you go and you do this stuff, you're either going to have massive diarrhea or vomit.
Ibogaine?
Ibogaine.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what Rick Perry, that's what he's all about now. His whole thing is trying to get that legalized. Well, not legalized, but starting with medical stuff.
That makes sense that he'd be about it. Apparently, when he had the oops moment.
Yeah, he was all messed up.
Yeah, he was on a ton of meds.
He had a back problem. That was nothing worse than that, man. I've learned that. Don't number things. What was that debate? What year was that? Was that like 2012 or seems like forever
I think
ago?
that was in the Romney year, yeah.
Yeah, he was like, there's three. He said there's three departments I'm going to get rid of if I'm president. He names one, and he names the second, Department of Education, and then he gets to three. One of the greatest moments ever. He just looks at the camera and goes, oops. But there's a lot of stuff from that campaign of him acting very goofy and silly because he was on painkillers. And during the campaign, I saw what he was doing. He was doing an appearance. And he just gets really weird where he's like, where is that? Where are my notes? And he pulls this card out of his pocket. He's like, oh, there it is. Like, this guy's running for president? But it turned out he was on meds the whole time. Should we tease another story? Because we don't have time to do another story before break, but maybe we should tease a Wellness
I mentioned
Wednesday
before
story.
that there was going to be a
Yeah, I
connection
wasn't listening.
to the Ozempic story.
Okay.
So
yes.
there's another weight loss story here, and apparently you lose double the weight without eating less on this diet, and essentially, Dr. Joe, you go from ultra processed.
Hey, tease.
The tease.
Tease.
Fine.
Oh,
Fine.
you know what? He hasn't written up the traffic thing.
Oh,
yet,
so he's got. Okay, so we'll
he
talk a
wants
little
you
bit.
to talk a little bit about.
You can take probiotics called Akkermansia, and Akkermansia also works like GLP. It stimulates GLP-1
Is that a
production.
Harry Potter spell?
Akkermansia, yes.
I take probiotic.
Akkermansia.
I take a probiotic in the morning.
See if you have
my
Akkerman-
handful of
Yeah.
supplements.
See if you have Akkermansia next. It stimulates GLP-1 production in your small intestine, and so you have your own natural GLP-1s.
Well, some of these supplements, like I look, it's like you look at them, it's like well, it's got 1 billion of something in it. Like,
Yeah.
What? I think like one of them has. I think the saw palmetto has like 1 billion different strains of something.
No, saw palmetto is its own
No.
thing. You're talking about probiotics.
Does that help you
The probiotic is that what it has?
Probiotics
Like
is
the
strange, yeah.
It's like we've got 1 billion different things all in
your
that
s-
one
Your
tablet.
stomach acid kill a lot of it, so
Yeah.
it's got to work its way through the stomach acid into the small
That's
intestine.
what I'm
so
saying.
you got to have a lot of them.
It's interesting. I take my probiotic before I have my breakfast, and then I have the prebiotic, and it just seems like by name the pre should come before the pro.
Are you
but it
growing a
doesn't.
probiotic in your house? You have one of the big jars with the probiotic growing in your house?
Yeah, I'm very
Kombucha?
organic like that.
Yeah.
I'm actually growing a robot in my house. I'm going to be the first organic robot farmer.
Ah.
Alex Williams. I think that was another line that Rick Perry used while he was running for president. Alex Williams says there's a big crash. Oh, excuse me. Alex Williams says there's a big crash cleanup on 285 in Tucker.
Yeah, it's been this nasty crashes in 2 left lanes. Eric, travel advisory 285 northbound, the outer loop, approaching La Vista Road, exit 37. Delays back toward Covington Highway. You can take 75, 85 northbound as an alternate. It's still some brake lights from University Avenue, but it is getting better. 285 southbound, the inner loop, you're slow out of Doorville from Buford Highway, passing Chamblee Tucker Road. And on the west side outer loop, some brake lights, 285 south from South Atlanta Road to I-20, the West Freeway. Watching the ride on I-75 toward Cobb and Cherokee counties, it's Kobe Dawkins.
And 75 northbound is a little sluggish as you approach the North 120 loop, getting into Kennesaw to Wade Green Road. 575 northbound, you're on and off the brakes, getting into Woodstock. And this report is sponsored by Active Pest Control. Enjoy a pest-free home with Active Pest Control's pest-free 365 service. For your free, no-obligation quote, call or visit ActivePestControl.com today. From the Corey Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
If it's happening on the streets of Atlanta.
Cobb County Medical Examiner's Office identifies 57 sets of cremains.
If it's happening on the roads leading to Atlanta.
Massive project at 285 and Georgia 400 has been a big improvement.
We've got it covered.
Atlanta jurors convict a former Customs and Border Protection officer.
Your 24/7 news source.
Covering the stories that impact you.
Tune in throughout the day to stay up to date.
95.5 WSB, Atlanta's breaking news station.
Hi, I'm consumer investigator Dale Cardwell, and for over a decade, I've trusted America's best choice for windows, doors, siding, and decks. They've built their reputation on quality craftsmanship and honest pricing, and I've seen firsthand how they put customers first. That's why I proudly certify them for windows, doors, siding, and decks. And with ABC's 3-way warranty, which includes my $10,000 Make It Right guarantee, you can invest with confidence.
That's right, Dale. When the summer is hot, America's Best Choice will keep your home cool with premium energy-efficient windows starting at just $299. For year-round outdoor fun, take 10% off a custom deck. Transform the look of your home with new siding and doors that blend beauty with performance. No pressure, no gimmicks. Go to abcwin.com to schedule a free in-home estimate today. America's Best Choice. Quality you can trust, prices you can afford.
Hey y'all, it's Belinda Skelton for Four Seasons Home Care. As many of you know, I lost both my parents recently, but I'm so thankful they were able to finish their lives at home where they wanted to be. And Four Seasons Home Care was so helpful to my family throughout the process. I get emails from listeners all the time and why I trusted Four Seasons Home Care. They tell me I don't want just anyone to care for my parents. Well, of course you don't. So here's why I work with Four Seasons Home Care. This is a real family-owned company. They vet and hire every single one of their caregiving specialists, and they don't farm out the care to contractors, and they're not some national corporation. So here's my advice, folks. Call Four Seasons Home Care and just start the conversation. Do your homework. This is a huge decision. It's a 100% free call that can change everything. Google Four Seasons Home Care Atlanta. That's Four Seasons Home Care Atlanta.
The following is a paid commercial announcement.
John Ossoff's never been worried in a grocery store checkout line. Not once. But single moms like Sarah have been. 2 kids, $52,000 a year, tight budget. Just now in Washington, John Ossoff voted to raise Sarah's taxes. If Ossoff got his way, Sarah would be paying $1,470 more. Call Senator Ossoff and ask him, why did you vote to raise our taxes? Paid for by Senate Opportunity Fund.
Just a word of wisdom from your friend Mark Aram. A damaged roof doesn't always lead to an entire roof replacement project. As a full-service Atlanta roofing company, my friends at Dr. Roof offer comprehensive roof repairs that will lengthen the lifespan of your existing roof and ensure that it will continue to protect your home as it should. It's storm season. Get peace of mind from my friends at Dr. Roof. They've been in business for over 35 years, and Dr. Roof offers up to a 5-year warranty on roof repairs. Get all the info online at drroof.com.
Greg is a real Prevagen user, and this is his story.
Hi, I'm Greg. I'm not an actor. I'm just a regular person. 8 years ago, I just didn't feel like I was on my game. I started taking Prevagen, and I want people to know that Prevagen has worked for me. Give it a try. I want it to help you just like it has helped me.
Prevagen, at stores everywhere without a prescription. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Testimonialist was compensated for their time.
Ever wonder why you have insurance for your car or home, but not your digital life? Meet WebRoot Total Protection, your digital bodyguard that includes antivirus, identity protection, VPN, cloud backup, and more. With plans for individuals and families, WebRoot takes the guessing game out of cybersecurity so you can get back to living your best life online. Go to webroot.com/radio and get 50% off today. That's webroot.com/radio to get 50% off today. Live a better digital life with WebRoot because peace of mind shouldn't be optional.
The hell is he talking about? I'm assuming it's a he.
What does that even mean? This is Brian here. Brian says.
All right, Brian.
Says, get off the estrogen shots. Get off Dr. Joe's estrogen shots, Von Hessler.
Yeah?
You've turned to the Rosie O'Donnell of radio.
What the hell's that mean?
I don't get it.
I don't know.
All he does is moan. And the rest I can't say because it's inappropriate.
Really? He's like swearing at me and stuff? Let me see. Let me see. I want to see. I mean, listen, he's cussing me out. I have the right to see it. Although I can't see.
Okay.
Readers.
Want me to hold it for you up over here?
Yeah, Rosie is blind.
Where is this? Underneath? Von Hessler has turned into the Rosie O'Donnell.
Uh-oh.
Well, it hurts me. Something comes at me like this. All he does is bitch and moan. You didn't think you could say that?
I didn't want to say that. I felt like it was inappropriate.
Get off the estrogen shots, dude. NPR radio is less bitchy than your show. Made me laugh, so I like it.
There you go.
I endorse it. As long as you make me laugh, I endorse it. All right, one more for Dr. Joe.
Vape mouthpieces could be swarming with fungi.
Fungi? Hey!
Fungi. Excuse me.
Hey, it's
That
Bootsy.
harm airwaves.
It's Bootsy, baby. Fungi. So what is this again? Start over.
Your vape mouthpieces, the things that people smoke.
Yeah.
They could be swarming with fungi that harm your airways.
Well, anything that you kind of put down and pick up, keep
yeah,
putting back in your
exactly.
mouth. It'd be like using the same straw for a week. Just setting it down on your desk and then putting it back in.
I don't ever wash my coffee cup or my water cup.
I don't either.
Really? Oh, man.
I use hot
Guys are
water.
Disgusting.
I just figure it'll kill anything.
That's what I do too.
Yeah.
So I kind of like shake it around, shake the hot water around a little bit.
Yeah.
Gotta wash it every time I use it. Soap and water, scrub in there.
Well, because you are like one of these.
I'm better than everybody.
You're,
That's
no,
why.
You're like,
Yeah, no.
what's his face? Howard Hughes. You're like
That's
afraid
right.
of germs
I am,
or
yes.
something.
He pees in a bucket.
I do.
He's
Yeah,
Dr. Joe.
You want to see my collection?
Dr. Joe, I got bad news for you. You too.
I'm going to die too.
Yep.
I know.
There's going to be a last moment. You're going to go, wow, here it is.
This is it. And done.
You think that's what happens?
Wow.
You got to be like
Steve
oh
Jobs.
my gosh, I've been thinking about this and here it is.
Yeah, Steve Jobs
I mean,
said
if it
that,
doesn't,
right? Yeah.
if it doesn't
Yeah,
happen,
boom,
like
you don't
take the wrong turn and hit a train or
hit
something.
by a McDonald's truck. It's
Yeah.
going to be my fate.
Are there McDonald's trucks?
I don't know. It's,
Are you talking about a Mack truck?
No, McDonald's. Like
Yeah, it's a delivery truck. They bring the food.
Yeah, somebody has to deliver.
I've never
McDonald's.
seen a McDonald's truck.
I've unloaded them.
There's
There you
not.
go.
I know, but they don't say McDonald's on
Yeah,
it.
they do.
They own their own.
Like Amazon?
Yeah, oftentimes
They used to.
it looks like it's the inside of a Big Mac when you drive by. You look and you see all the ingredients. Like you see like the meat, the lettuce, the tomato.
You said, Ronnie, did you see
No.
that?
Yeah, I have seen that
What,
truck.
what was in those
Had
drinks?
a little ayahuasca that night.
I promise, it's like a burger on the side of the truck. And when you
Burger
drive,
talk to him. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Yeah, that's what it is.
they may have changed this the last time I've seen it, but that's
Talking
exactly
to
what
the
it is.
shadow people.
I know these open micers have my back. You know,
Mixed
when,
shadow.
they got my back. What does that mean? You're right?
I remember these trucks. I'm gonna find an
Jared,
image.
you're wrong.
Well, you're the Rosie O'Donnell
Idiot.
of co-host.
You're the Joy Behar.
All you do is bitch and moan. Oh, man. Is that the end of the show?
We need more.
Yeah, but Shelly's back though.
That
so that's
upsets
good.
me, though. I want to bitch and
Shelley's
moan
back.
about it.
Well, Dr. Joe can stay.
It's our new morning show team.
Dr. Joe and Shelley.
No, bitch and moan.
Oh,
Bitch and moan.
Couple ladies.
It's a guy and a gal.
Which one's bitch?
The guy. All right. Dr. Joe, tell people how they can get more Dr.
Sunday
Joe.
nights right here, 8 to 10. If you have any health questions or want to make an appointment or just want to get smart, the website, Dr. Joe, drjoe.com. I want to be your doctor.
Well, okay.
There you go.
A little aggressive, but that's okay. Thank you, Dr. Joe.
Look at that trucker that's got fries on the side. I guarantee you I'll find the
All
burger
right,
one next.
Okay, all
Never
right.
can't prove him wrong about anything.
I know. It's like having my wife here.
Look at this. Look at this.
It's your office wife.
All right, we got to go. I know, George. That music's telling us two things. Shut the hell up. Get the hell out. You know us. We do what we're told. We're good citizens, blah, blah, blah. Shelley Winter is up next. Got a great show for you. We'll be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. You're all invited to join us, but until then, continue on the journey. Do not